because I'm almost finished anyway.
Look, you hit reverse on that right
I ain't gonna say that to demeaning from this point on, you know. But yeah, so that just happened, and but I was like, you know, God bless her, I hope she okay. You know, I just heard they had to do skin grafts on her last night, so
that's serious.
you know, I hope she's doing okay. But yeah, but daughter's on the way to save the day. But you know,
I'm looking for
duty calls. So
we,
you know, this is work for me.
Did some,
so you know what I'm saying?
We did some little skits, little short ones on our way going to running out this errands
Today.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be seeing all the other ones y'all put up.
Oh, how did the
Usually I'm working
I am so
when I see it, so I'll be trying to like it, but sometimes I'll be driving when I see y'all.
The movie?
Oh yeah, did y'all run from Detroit? How did that go Wednesday?
That went good, man. Y'all forgive me, I got this lozenge in my mouth if y'all can hear it. It was almost 14 hours.
Wow.
I don't know if I had texted you, I can't remember. I probably didn't, like right after it was done. But yeah, it was fun, man. It was a church scene.
Okay.
So, you know, it was a little bit of singing.
So you're in two parts.
And a little bit of music, yeah. I don't know if this is two different episodes or what. Like that, I can't really say. You know what I'm saying? Like if this is
together.
If that was an episode.
Was you dressed the same way or was you dressed different?
I had on. You know, it was different because this was church.
There's two different scenes.
Yeah, it's two different scenes. But I'm thinking, I don't know if it's the same show. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like if I say, you know, I'm in episode 2 of you know, season 2 or whatever, or episode 1 of season 2. Like I don't know if it's the same episode, because the last time it was I told y'all it was a pledging thing. She was pledging to be a Mason, and this scene it was church, and I can't remember the guy's name now. I'm gonna look him up.
Hey y'all, I'm almost there.
But
a minute.
he was the pastor of the church.
He's a regular actor.
He a good actor, man. He been on a lot of stuff. I'm finna say his name in a minute. And the singer was it was the girl from Glee. Oh man.
Oh, Glee has some good. The heavyset girl.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who he's.
Well, I'm going blank, man.
The one she sing that song "Bust Your Windows Out"?
Amber Riley.
Okay.
She's the singer.
The lead was my
in the scene. Like it's a whole backstory to it. Like they supposed to be divorced, but
what was she in there? She was a gym teacher.
No, she was a student.
No, I'm talking about the lady, the short hair,
from
tall.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Or The Weakest Link?
The Weakest Link.
Yeah.
Oh.
It probably was some more Glees, because we might be talking about the old Glee, because I think Glee kept going and we weren't watching. So yeah, I don't know which Glee.
They had a lot of guest stars, but see,
the
thing is, I think Glee, I could be mistaken, but I think Glee only had two
seasons?
Black females. No.
Okay.
Like, or what we were saying, Afro-American Native.
Gotcha.
It was only 2 of them, I think, on the show, if I'm remembering right.
Gotcha.
But Amber Riley, she was the main actress in this scene, and Leonard Roberts was the other guy.
Okay.
Y'all probably have to look him up, but he been in a lot of stuff too. If you remember Drumline, remember the guy opposite of Nick Cannon that was talking shit?
Yeah.
It was like, you can't do it.
The bright skin guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Opposite of Nick Cannon.
There's a lot of movies.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I said his name, and it's crazy because his name slipped me when I first seen him, and I was like, damn, I don't know this dude's name for nothing. But he been in a lot of
That's all right.
He been in a lot of stuff though.
It's fell standing up.
I know, right?
Oh, that's a good sign.
That's a good sign.
I
was gonna say that.
That's a good sign.
But yeah, man. But it was fun though, man.
He played in a lot of movies.
That's why I said a lot of people didn't recognize the
name
when I said
sci-fi movie.
Yeah. He been his range is crazy.
Just right here.
He been in all kinds of stuff.
It's epic.
I'm trying to hurry up and finish this box before we start. Hell no. For you, Caleb, we're going to try to do 2 or less. Your ass need to go to sleep.
There you got here. You were like,
hey, if a man is napping or sleeping at 4 in the afternoon.
I got some things on
That
my
man
mind.
is.
Let me
That
talk
man
to
go to
those
sleep.
mental therapy, whatever you want to call it. There's been some things bothering me. I gotta break free. Time for me to finish what I started. I got a hard in it. Standing on 2 feet, 10 toes deep.
Oh, you ain't know about that.
Oh, he told me about it.
It's
on his work on
This is the place where we all meet.
He told me about it last week.
Best believe it. Hey, it's right here by you. Some words and I nice suggestions. Saying trying to vibrate frequency high. Lyric contact, emotional climax. Forgiving, not forgetting. Divine energy, balance within. No past 8 p.m. Pull out a check. I'm on the check for a minute. I'm here.
I'm wearing it. Talk about this house.
Hey, that's tight, huh?
Let me look. I'll check the calendar. Friday.
And then Charlie
It's
Ford.
Friday.
It is Friday.
You'll give me the phone there, Charlie Ford.
Which one?
Both of them, and the court too, if you don't mind.
That's on Friday.
The definition of freedom, the power or right to act, speak, or think in one voice without hindrance or restraint. Yes.
Said you don't drink coffee, huh? Stop.
About a year now. Drinking coffee. It's been about a year now since you started drinking coffee.
Stop drinking coffee? No, since Al been here. Because Al has stopped too, remember? It's been some months. Yeah, he been
You
here.
know, the
It's been
caffeine
about
pills
4
either.
months.
But when he came
That's the same
here,
thing.
we was drinking coffee like crazy. And then
I
started back
slowed
drinking
down a
creamer.
lot. But I started trying out them tablets for a minute.
What's up, y'all? We back again.
What's up?
Freedom Star Podcast.
In the house.
Yes,
Steve
indeed.
Jones up in here, y'all. What's up?
Kevin Upson.
Steve Osborne. We got another tight episode for you. We appreciate y'all for tuning in again.
Like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Please, please.
Yup.
Like, share, subscribe, and comment.
We're gonna chant that like, share, subscribe, and
And
comment.
comment.
Hey, but
Subscribe.
we got four more tight titles for you. We didn't get to do 2 of them because that previous episode, that's when D Jones had to step out early. So we're gonna put those 2 into this episode. And the first one is on flat Earth or round Earth. Which one do you believe? Do you believe that the Earth is a round globe, or do you believe it's a flat plane surface?
Do you believe that she is a round, or do you believe that she is a flat?
Mm-hmm.
Second one is being a square good or bad?
Somebody else got that topic.
For real.
He's saying
Yeah.
yeah. So I don't know if they saying.
No, we said it first, and the last we
Oh,
didn't
for
go
real?
through it, but
I
we
wish I would
mentioned
have
it.
used that thing, Kel.
Well,
It's
just
too
let
bright.
it.
You
Just
let
let
the door open and let some of that out.
How did they say it?
He's
It's
saying-
pretty much the same. It's
he's
square.
saying-
Talking about dating a square person.
When they always go out, we got.
Oh, so they talking about in terms of dating.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, we could switch it up a little bit. We could
But
try-
it was ours. We already said it. We had said it before theirs.
So last week, yeah.
Yeah. So when I saw theirs, it was right after ours.
Oh.
So yeah, the time came out like 2
And
days
actually,
after
well,
ours.
I think we decided on the topic 2 weeks ago.
And we said it on
Like
air.
3 weeks ago.
I was
We
gonna
said
be
it
good
on air.
anyway. So
Well, but still, we said it on air.
So
We said it on air.
yeah,
so
but
we had
what
to
was
put
I
it out
saying?
there.
True, true.
Yeah, so yeah, it might be misty in here, y'all. We was trying something new with the fog machine, and it's kind of yeah, it's
Getting
kind of
ready
cloudy in
for
here.
our Halloween.
Yeah, so we trying to let some of this fog out of
Sick.
here because it's cool, but don't want it to look like y'all can't see us on there. But yeah, the third topic is having love for ourselves, and the fourth topic is smoking weed good or bad? So
Those are 4 topics.
Yeah.
Let's get on the smoking weed.
Hey, we going to do that. TV gonna be on, but I appreciate that.
Get the
I
easy
just
one
wanna
out the
get
way
some of that
first.
fog
Keep
out
getting
there.
up.
You said smoking weed
I'm
good or
sorry
bad?
if I'm working you. What'd you say?
Oh, is it good?
Oh,
or
yeah.
bad?
Is it good or bad? So
Okay.
let's just dive right into that one.
Okay.
Because for some people can't hardly do anything. Some people can't drink. Some people can't smoke because their personalities don't, or some people or some people can't even handle smoking. Some people can't handle drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Some people shouldn't drink, and some people shouldn't smoke. So it's different for everybody. But I honestly think that it's natural. It's a natural herb, as long as it's been grown and harvested, just like how you would treat it without any of the chemicals or anything like that. I think it's just a natural thing, and it's got medicinal purposes to it.
Yeah.
So I actually think it's good. I don't think it's me myself personally. Anybody that smoke weed, I don't have anything about it. I don't have any problem with them, as long as they're responsible. As long as they're not giving it to children.
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with it. I really don't.
It's a way you can smoke it and the way you should smoke it. And like you just said, I agree.
And then
for
if they
medicinal
have
purposes,
they have some scruples with it, as long as they're not like, smoking around people that don't like cigarettes. Some smoking around people that don't like smoke. Some smoking around people that don't like the smell. Smoking around people that has to take drug tests and don't want to test positive because they're smoking, breathing in somebody else's weed smoke. So yeah, but people don't if they're not responsible doing it, they shouldn't smoke.
Mm-hmm.
But
and consider it. That's what
consider
you're saying too.
Yeah, and
as long as they consider it with it.
Yeah.
If I don't smoke and can't smoke, at least try to be, a distance
I've been
from
in a
me while you
situation
doing it.
where this person knew I had said the job that I worked, they drug test us.
Yeah.
And we're going to a family event, and he's driving, we're riding with him. This asshole
puffing away.
Yeah, puff this, and the windows rolled up.
Yeah. So it's going right in you.
Yeah. Then he loses a blunt in the car.
Yeah, he lost a blunt. He all under the seat. I'm like, if this thing is lit and this car burn up while we riding it.
And then I'm thinking about the smell too.
Yeah,
if he lost it, it's embedded in the carpet now.
It's strong.
The
Not
crazy
only
thing
that,
about
if
it-
we got pulled over,
Yeah, we riding from
everybody's going to
it's
jail
a lot
because
of
of his
stuff.
dumb ass.
riding from Georgia to South Carolina. So what did the police
Okay.
put? Everybody was
I thought
going.
you was finna say Florida.
Nah, they don't care
Where
who
you
you
from?
know.
Where
It's
you
going
from?
like,
Florida.
they gonna look at everybody as the same. We could be like, this day car, we in the back.
And
we
we all
don't
gonna
smoke.
smell like
They
it.
ain't gonna wanna hear that.
We all gonna smell like
Yeah,
it.
they don't differentiate who was smoking. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
Get to the hotel room.
Dang.
He's smoking in the hotel room. So it's just,
Wow.
I think that was inconsiderate. I think it was thoughtless.
definition of inconsiderate.
Childish
Like,
for a
yeah.
grown.
Yeah. And then left paraphernalia, when they cut the blunt open and all of it, left that in the hotel.
The whole paper.
I'm like, yeah, if you're gonna do that, make sure you got everything
Now,
covered up.
in that sense of like good or bad, that's absolutely bad.
That's
like,
that was sloppy. It was sloppy.
If
And
you
the
gonna
person
smoke,
was sloppy.
Yeah.
yeah, you gonna smoke, be a
But,
responsible smoker.
Yeah.
Like you said, be considerate,
Yeah, consider it.
and if I don't smoke or people around you don't smoke, just try to keep it away from them. Especially kids. Like everything you said, I agree. Like
Yeah, a lot of
when
people.
nothing wrong with it, I don't judge. Same thing.
When
I
I
don't
did
judge if you
smoke,
smoke.
when I did smoke, a lot of people didn't even know I smoked.
Yeah.
I worked with them every single day. They didn't even know I smoked.
Yeah,
I thought they didn't even think that I would consider smoking.
because you ain't
And I smoked every day.
puffing like a chimney
Yeah.
around them. Yeah.
No, not around
You're
nobody.
like, yeah, when I'm not around y'all, I
Mhm.
smoke, but
But yeah.
that's probably how it should be, But
Yeah.
I've known some people too that's like, when you at work, they go through like 10 cigarettes. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
And that's
We
it.
only
And
here for
all
like
around,
8 hours
yeah.
or less. Damn.
I know,
Smoke
yeah.
1 hour.
Every time I turn around, I see this person with
Every
cigarettes.
2
Yeah.
hours.
And then what really killed me with all the smokers, man, is all the coughing and hacking, and they about to
They
die.
Still smoking.
And they don't drop that cigarette though.
What gives me is inconsiderate.
I was like,
how
man.
inconsiderate they are with lighting up a cigarette and walking around you smoking,
Yeah.
knowing that it's for one, it's not supposed to be smoking in a public place anymore. Anyway.
Yeah.
A
And I'm glad they
workplace-
do that.
Yeah,
a lot of
most
people hate that.
workplaces-
But I'm glad when I see that damn sign up there with that red line across, and then the smokers be looking crazy. Man, I'm smiling inside.
You got smoke
I'm like,
outside.
dude, it's gonna be clean in here. I can breathe.
But y'all know what's crazy? Think about back in the day, like imagine like a Denny's restaurant. They had a smoking section and non-smoking, right?
Yeah.
So when you go to the smoking section, they just had little glasses there. It still was floating in the air everywhere.
I remember that.
I was like,
when
how
you
did they
said that,
think
you gonna
that?
still smell the cigarettes.
Yeah, I thought that was so crazy because you still gonna smell it.
And
Yeah.
I
You
never
still gonna
understood
smell
that, but I didn't really think about it when I was younger.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's
same
crazy.
thing though.
But you know,
the
there's
glass is
always
not blocking anything.
there's always considerate people and inconsiderate people. Because there's people that smoke cigarettes and they're like, oh, I hope my cigarette don't bother you. They're saying some people just they light up and don't care.
Yeah.
You know, walk around.
And I've seen a couple only that's been like, you know, is this all right? You know, can I light it? You know, and most of the time, even if you don't like it, just because they was considerate, you know, you might be like,
You'll
go
be,
ahead,
cool with
and
it,
then you kind of just turn and try to, you know,
'cause they did
breathe through your
ask,
hand or something. But
Yeah.
at least they asked, you know, they was nice enough to ask, so it's like, go ahead, you can have, you know.
And I remember when they used to smoke on the public bus. Y'all remember that? People used to
Yeah.
want the window seat so they could.
I remember people smoked everywhere, man. It was crazy, and I used to always hate it, man.
Yeah.
I've never liked
Yeah,
smoke,
yeah.
especially
I think
like
it was
my
like
fave.
the late '90s is when they started doing restriction things, and then they just done away with the workforce. Like you couldn't, you know, well, I'm not. There's supposed to be no cigarette smoke in the public places, no cigarette smoking at work. But that's near
I think that's how
areas.
they are now.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
getting back on the weed topic, I know like smoking today, they say weed is laced with a lot of chemicals now more than it was before. So we was on the West Coast, you had the option, you can buy from the dispensaries or you can grow, I think it's up to 12 plants for personal use. So I think that if people are gonna smoke, it's best to grow your own plants at home because they put so much stuff and they say fentanyl is a new thing that they put in weed too.
Still for
That's
addiction.
And nobody ain't trying to
They
get killed.
said
killing
that
everybody.
Well, they said that they do that to make you more addicted to it.
But
Yeah,
fentanyl is fatal, is
But
deadly.
yeah, but it's also
So,
addictive.
Yeah.
if you survive.
Yeah. But you know that's why they regulate it with
And it's
not
hard.
regulate. That's why they manage it with little. They try to
That's
do.
crazy.
Yeah, but it doesn't take that much to kill you.
Yeah, they
And I
say
was
it
about to
takes
say
as much
that.
as the tip of a match.
It's only so much you
Yeah,
can take.
that can kill somebody.
Yeah, that's not lethal.
That
yeah.
is crazy, man.
And most of the people that die, they just put a little bit, but it was laced. It was with whatever else they had, and it was just that little bit of fentanyl at the end
You know,
that killed them.
I did something today. I said I was never going to do again. There was a bill on the floor, and I thought this lady dropped, and I picked it up to give it to her. And I said I would never do that again.
Oh,
and
all the
I would
germs.
never. Yet, not only that, because this woman found a $20 bill. She picked it up and put it in her
Oh
bag.
yeah,
Something
She
on
went
it.
to the hospital. Yeah.
it'd be something.
She almost died because it was
And
fentanyl.
because she had then
Yeah, they
touched
had
her face.
It go through your skin.
they had fentanyl
If
in
you
the.
touch it,
Oh,
it
you don't
goes
even have
through-
to see
No,
it.
goes
it
through
goes
your
to your skin.
Oh, right there. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Because there's something else they say people was doing. They was putting it underneath people's car handles. So when you open your car,
I heard about that.
yeah, it goes right straight. And they said if you hold meth, that goes through your
Damn,
skin.
I didn't know that either.
Right to your
Remember when that
bloodstream.
shit was going through the mailbox?
Anthrax.
And remember that?
Man.
Remember that craze that was going on? People
That
were scared to
was
check their
crazy.
mail.
Yeah.
That was crazy. That
That
was so
was,
crazy.
man.
Yeah.
But
much
what I
crazy
gotta
stuff
say,
going on, man.
And this past
go ahead.
tonight, Atlanta Hartfield Airport busted somebody that had a lot of fentanyl that was on the plane.
Wow.
They said it was enough fentanyl that would have killed over like 500,000 people. Everybody got airborne on that plane.
Wow.
And you know what, 500,000 people on that plane, but it would
So
have.
that plane probably came crashing down
Yeah.
because it would have got the pilots and everybody.
Everybody would have died on that plane.
That's inconsiderate.
Yeah.
That's inconsiderate. And then how you think you finna get through the airport with?
It estimated
He
How you
thought he
go
was.
nine
They
They didn't
million
think
dollars.
that through
wherever
right.
it was.
They ain't think that through.
$9 million.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, smoking weed on the West Coast. I think when you buy weed from a dispensary with a barcode, you can point back to, like, say if something happened to somebody, they gonna be like, "Well, you smoke weed. Well, what company? You know, they got the name of the company." So I think it's a little more safer
Yeah,
on
it
the
is,
West
it is.
Coast.
It's much safer because
Yeah,
for
buying it
one,
on
you're
the street.
buying it
Yeah.
and it's fake. It's regulated because it's taxed.
Yeah.
It's got a barcode on
It
it just
come
like
from a
everything else.
farm.
Yeah, it's got a barcode on it just like everything else you buy with a barcode.
Yeah.
So somebody's gonna get sued if something's happened with the weed you haven't smoked like that.
But overall,
buying it off for a giant bill down the street, in the
and
plastic
it went
bag.
through so many different hands, and like you said, people try to get people addicted to it, so they might sprinkle some extra stuff in there.
Yep.
But overall, I'm with you. I don't think smoking is a bad thing. I think it's on that person, whether they abuse it or But I don't think it's a bad
That's
thing.
what I was gonna say. As long as it's not abused, man.
Yeah, it's a plant,
I think they just might as well every state should be legal with marijuana.
Yeah.
Because, no matter where you go at, you smell it everywhere.
Yeah.
Especially in Atlanta.
You be in
traffic. You smell
It'd be so strong. It'd be so strong in your car that it smell like you was smoking.
Sure.
And it could be the vehicle in front of you.
I ain't lying.
It's crazy.
Some weird places.
And all of it got that same. It's a dirty smell to this weed. Yeah, I don't know if they.
And then they'll say the crazy thing is that they'll say it's legal here. I say it's not legal. Oh, it's just a misdemeanor.
Oh yeah, they were telling me that in this shop when we got back from California.
Ticket from anywhere from $75 to $125.
But it's got to be like less than a.
But yeah, if you gonna get a ticket or a misdemeanor, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
And then if you get two you're gonna get arrested. So it is illegal.
But everybody was telling us that when we got back from Cali, because they're like, oh, you need weed, my homeboy. So I'm like, no, you don't smoke. I'm like, no, we not on the West Coast no more. It's not legal here. So we tried the CBD, and the CBD, But yeah, and we did the
It's
gummies.
crazy because it looks just like it, it smells just like it, but
But the
feeling's not the same.
No.
I think that's hemp. That's like the cousin to the marijuana plant, and it's
because the marijuana is natural, like you said, that's grown. So anything you make from the marijuana, it's manufactured.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna feel the same. So you can't duplicate Earth. You know what I'm saying?
And you
and that soil, the way how it's grown from the earth, you can't duplicate that. In a lab or something.
And it's funny because on all the videos we've been putting out, somebody put a comment that they want to see us inside a weed store. So, because how we be in this store, that store. They were like, let me see y'all make a video with y'all inside a weed store. I'm like,
so we had to go to
on the West
state
Coast.
for that.
Ain't no weed stores here. But Georgia need to legalize it, so I think it'll take the crime rate down. But then they got to expunge everybody's records.
That's what I think they don't want
That's
to do.
when we was in Seattle, when they legalized it, everybody had marijuana charges, they wiped everything clear.
And that's every state that did it.
And Georgia will have to do that.
Every state that had it. Every state
And do that cost a lot of money?
What, they wipe that
Like,
clean?
in order to do all that, is somebody paying for that? Like
For the government?
Yeah.
I think it's just a clear wipe. I think it's a clear wipe.
They're going to make that money back.
Right.
Whatever state that's doing, they gonna make that money back 10 times forward.
But I think somebody's scared to do all that expungement because it's a lot of money that's gonna be spent.
And if you look at the dynamics,
they got let go out of jail too.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. If you look at the dynamics, they gotta free people out of jail, and then I think they have capitalized off of marijuana crimes more than a lot of places. So that'll be no more.
And they making money off.
Yeah, it'll be no more.
Too.
Yeah, because they say some people.
They getting paid.
Yeah.
For each.
But see,
cellmate in there.
Crazy thing with that is that's not going to stop. They're gonna still keep arresting. People are still gonna be arrested. I know, right? It's just they won't be for marijuana.
They need to legalize it. Yeah. They'll probably find something else to get people, but they need to legalize it.
They get in fights in clubs almost every night. They all this street fight, all this road rage. They're gonna always have.
And the thing about weed though, if everybody smoke, weed calms you the hell down. Yeah. Weed don't make you like get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know nobody that smoke weed and get woo.
Yeah. and that's what should be illegal. The shit that gets you crunk and out of your mind. That should be illegal. Not some soft ass weed. That you said it's supposed to make you relax. It's like,
alcohol's worse than weed.
Yeah. If alcohol legal, if cigarettes is legal,
how you go to jail for
get behind the wheel of the car and destroy so much stuff.
Yeah, man.
And you don't hear nobody,
you're right though. Alcohol is way worse.
Yeah. You don't hear nobody ODing off of weed. So I don't think weed is a
nobody's
bad
gonna smoke no weed, get behind the wheel of a car and just run into stuff.
Yeah.
They're really driving 10, 15 miles per hour.
They driving slow as hell.
I don't think weed is bad. Yeah, I think it's a good thing. But
so it could be a good thing.
Yeah,
it's got to be used responsible, just
look
like
at
they
all
say with
the other
anything
states.
else.
Look at all the other states that legalized it.
Yeah, Yeah.
And I think New York too, huh?
New York, New Jersey.
Yeah, so
Just
you
gotta
know.
be
And not only did they legalize it, that's as far as I know right now, it's the highest place. You can get 6 ounces in New Jersey, New York.
Damn.
That's where you would never run
Because
out
the
of
West
weed.
Coast won't
Yeah.
even let you get 6 ounces.
Yeah, it's only an ounce.
Yeah, per day. Like,
Yeah.
Per day, only an
Damn,
ounce.
Jersey 6.
6
That's
ounces.
crazy.
You ain't gonna do. You ain't running out.
I bet they
That's
high as hell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
You are not
Just
running
at
out.
peace, they probably happy.
Yeah.
Smoking their butt off.
And on top of that,
Less crime, like
you
said.
can't.
Yeah.
You can't get drug screening at work
In Jersey?
in New York or Jersey.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they have to accept
Well, yeah, because the weed is
It's
legal.
legal.
Yeah, that makes sense
Yeah.
though.
You
Because they know
cannot-
everybody's smoking.
Yeah. You can't get
Shoot,
You
if
can't
you test everybody, you probably won't have no workers. Shit.
That's right.
That whole building will be empty.
Yeah.
The manager will be like, damn.
And the manager
I
might
gotta run
not
this
be
whole
there.
business by myself.
The manager might not be
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
Be an empty ass McDonald's. Popeyes will be
Hey.
empty. Look, the economy will crash.
The owner come in there like, anybody?
Ain't nobody at work. Everybody got fired.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hey,
That'd
you
be
had to go.
insane.
Your dumb ass had to do the drug screen on everybody.
That'd be insane. What if you're the only person that didn't smoke and everybody else got fired? Like,
That's
Yeah.
crazy, like a ghost town. That's crazy.
yeah, that's crazy, man.
But yeah.
So no,
But yeah, it could be
marijuana
good.
is. I think is
It could
nothing
be
wrong
good
with people smoking.
stipulations, used properly,
As
not
long as-
abused,
Mhm.
Be considerate around other people, not smoking around other people,
And what's the other thing?
not selling to kids.
Use it in hey, I forgot the word now, but not use it too much. Use it
In moderation.
just the right in moderation. Like with drinking, like with anything. Even though weed is probably safer than drinking, but still
And smoking cigarettes.
in moderation, everything is
And that's amazing. Cigarettes and alcohol legal and weed not. That's
Yeah.
that's wild. When
Yeah.
you think about it, that's wild.
That was I'm going to give you a history with that, but that was something that was constructed because it was like back when weed and stuff was a lot of jazz singers and played musicians smoked, and they actually did that to give them a reason to harass them back in the days.
That's
Yeah.
why it made it illegal.
Then they actually went as far as saying that it was like it'll make people. You remember seeing that the movie what was called Weed? What was that movie called? It was an old 50 movies and then people were acting
Is
crazy.
it black and white?
Yeah,
But they
I
tried to
remember
blame it
that.
on the weed
Yeah.
while people was acting crazy.
yeah.
Like it made them like
So,
zombies or
no,
something.
they were making like murderers and everything. They
Oh.
were smoking weed and just
But
acting
the musicians
stupid
was taking it though.
and playing beautiful music.
Them people that made that
That's
movie,
crazy.
they need to smoke them some weed.
Man,
Yep.
Yeah, I
and
didn't
all
know
the
that,
different-
though.
Yep, and all the different
Kev always come with the history lessons, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate
stuff
that from you. Look,
things that I
I'd
remember.
be like, damn, I never do that. Look,
Things that I remember from hearing my
because I thought it was
fathers
just a
and them
money
talk.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah.
I thought it was just because the government couldn't make no money off of
They
it.
said
So
that's,
it was like,
that's the other thing
Yeah,
that they
it's
couldn't tax. They
illegal.
It
couldn't
was so
figure out.
plentiful.
Yeah, they couldn't figure out how to tax it. And
Yeah.
now that they found out how to tax it, that's why Colorado and Seattle and everywhere else had making money off of it because
And it's a multi-billion-dollar
Yeah.
industry. Went to $1 billion. Like,
because they
damn.
knew that the people on the streets was making all that money.
yeah.
The drug dealers make that. That's like that was their bread and butter. That the bottom line of the easiest money they can make.
But smoking when we was on the West Coast, it was a good thing to me because like when you go into, if you can imagine a jewelry store with the glass display cases, just imagine instead of being jewelry, everything that was weed
Yes, we-
in the
Yeah.
little sliding cases,
T-shirts.
yeah, just everything.
Oh,
man.
man.
So it was a good
T-shirts,
feeling.
hoodies. I mean, they also have their merch too.
Yeah.
T-shirts, hoodies,
And they had tinctures and other things like things you can drink.
That's crazy,
like,
man.
Yeah, and everything was infused with weed. They had you can buy butter or margarine.
yeah.
However
Oh,
they
yeah.
did it, they infused it with
Candy.
weed and solid
Yeah,
solidified
candy.
it.
I heard about all that
Yeah,
stuff.
it's
They had
crazy.
suckers, gums, lollipops. Yeah.
And everybody in there be
Cookies.
so happy.
Mm.
Everybody in the store just standing in line happy because they finna go home.
That's why Snoop be so chill all the
Yeah,
time, man.
but yeah, and then it take me like when we was in Tacoma when I was smoked, I get into a writing zone. I'm just writing the hell out
Yeah,
of some
man.
songs. Like I'm just writing like 10 songs an hour. Like you know what I'm saying? And it rains there a lot, so when it rains, and man.
And in that sense, if it don't do nothing to harm you, like
Yeah.
physically, and you not harming nobody else,
Yeah.
I don't see what's wrong with it, man.
And then for some people, it release pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
you know,
'cause
for the
some people
medicinal
get the,
reasons, like you was already saying, like some people need that in the hospitals,
Yeah.
and it actually helps them. And with the eyesight, you know,
Yeah.
with glaucoma and stuff like
they
that.
get their the medical marijuana pass. You know, a lot of people.
Yeah.
You just keep it up.
So that's weird too, because I've actually seen that before. Cause going through the VA, where you go, you get your medicine from the pharmacy, like you get medicine, but it's a bag of weed, and it's you just go up to the line and get it from the pharmacy, but you have to have a little card though.
Yeah.
You get a little card in the hospital that say that you can, you know, legally get it, but it's like a bag of damn weed, and you getting it from the pharmacy at the VA. So it's like it's legal through there, you know. But if I get it on the corner,
and then
I'm going to jail.
The quality is not as good too.
Yeah, it's
and you
crazy,
get it from that way with a barcode on, or from your medical
from the
card.
hospital,
You got better grade. You got better weed than what's on the street.
And I used to see that too when I, you know, had appointments or whatever through the VA. But yeah, they have a line just for those people with that
I
same
know they
card.
was happy people.
Yeah, man, they was always chill. Look, they was happy. They were older, but you know, you talking about 70, 80 years old,
when
something
you
in line,
old,
you know, and they just walking up there, and I think they were happy though, smiling and shit.
When you
They show their little card, they get their little bag, and they just, you know, hop on out the hospital. I'm like, man, they about to go have a good time. Man.
Yeah.
But,
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang government.
That's wild though.
Making stuff illegal.
Yeah, every state should be legal. At least marijuana.
How many states do you think is legal?
It's
'Cause I know
quite
the
a
whole
few
West
now.
Coast is legal. I think Alaska is legal.
Then you got-
it's legal.
Then you got New Jersey, you got New York, you got Washington, that's the capital.
Yeah.
Washington.
Vegas.
Vegas, yeah.
Of course.
Is it Utah too?
Utah.
Wyoming.
Wyoming.
It say as of June 26, 2025, 40 states and 3 territories of the District of Columbia allow the use of medical cannabis. Let me see about recreational.
Okay, you gotta have a
40, that's a lot. Yeah, you got to have a
that's
card.
prescription though, yeah.
Oh, then you
I
go
was
to
about
a
to say
doctor.
40. I thought they was about to say 40 states was legal.
Yeah.
Okay, so as of May 2025, 24 U.S. states and Washington have fully legalized cannabis
Damn.
for recreational use, and
That's a lot,
38
though.
states.
That's still a lot
It
though.
is.
25 states.
24.
I didn't know that. 24 states.
Dang, that's a lot of
I
states.
didn't even know that many. Wow.
It's almost half.
Let me see what
And
state.
Georgia ain't nowhere near
And
that.
yeah, Georgia supposed to be a leader.
Georgia
man.
don't never be on no list.
This supposed to be a leader. So it says as of 2025,
That is weird, though, man.
anticipated the following
that
states.
Georgia
will
ain't.
be around.
But you know,
That's good.
I don't want to get into that yet. But I think because Georgia is one of them states. You
What
know,
state?
shit, Kev probably know the history about that too.
Hey, so this
Georgia
is
one
what
of
they
them
say.
states that didn't even want us
Oh.
in it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like weed is like,
That
nah,
colorism.
we don't want weed or them people, you know.
Hey, so it says Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida.
It's not legal.
No, these are the places legal. Illinois,
Florida.
Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Dakota, Tennessee, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. I didn't know it was Florida.
Some smart
What part of
states.
Florida?
If
That's
it
all
say
those
Florida,
smart states.
if
You
it
talking
say
about the whole?
Let
So
me see.
Miami, where the
that's
gangsters is
weird.
Yeah.
Let me see.
So they legally selling weed
All those are smart
in
states.
Miami.
So let me ask y'all this. So do y'all think like places where weed has been legalized or will be legalized, you think they still gonna have people selling weed on the street too?
Yes.
Because
In some of them spots, it's probably still gonna be.
Because when we were in
couple.
Washington, there were still people selling weed
Yeah,
on the streets.
it's still gonna be a couple of
Yeah.
street dudes,
And they try to,
and
you
they
know,
might have more than weed though, because I mean you can't leave out the coke and all that shit either now, you know. I know we just talking about weed, but you know they probably gonna have weed and other stuff
yeah, but that's still
that you
people
can't get out the store. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to no dispensary, you know, and get
It
no
said
heroin.
illegal, so I had to do further research for Florida. Yeah, it said the medical is legal there, but this list said recreation,
Yeah,
so I
that's
had to do
interesting.
further research. But yeah.
Okay.
But I think eventually the whole country is gonna be legalized.
It should.
Yeah.
It actually should.
You
I
might
don't know
still
why
be
it's taking
alive.
so long. Though.
We will.
It's so.
Yeah, we're gonna have 12 trees in
We
the
might
back.
be old as
Hey,
hell.
kid, I told we're gonna have 12 trees in the back.
We were
Yeah.
when we first got here. When we tried the CBD, the people that I was going to said, "Watch, in 5 years, it's gonna be legal here."
Mm.
And it's been over 5 years. But you know what I do gotta say? We tried the gummies, and depending on which gummy you take, gummies can kind of, you know what I'm saying?
If you're
Have
not
the same
used to,
effect.
if you're
But
not
you gotta
used
be
to,
careful because
yeah.
some of them gummies are.
If
Woo!
you're not used to ingesting it, by eating, is a whole different thing.
Yeah.
A body high is different from just smoking. And I was like one of those people
Yeah.
that I'm not really used to a good, because his cousin,
I had to learn that through a cupcake one time.
his
I
cousin
ain't
made
never had
some
no
brownies.
pastries.
Because bro told me to get a piece of it.
You got too much.
I mistook a piece for a bite, and I bit half that bit.
Wow.
I tell y'all I was ready to eat the city, because that's
Oh,
all it did
I
to
was
me.
munchies.
I don't know if it bring out like
No, it didn't bring up,
personality or
but
something,
what it is,
but-
is my body. I
It
was,
bring out your personality.
I was
was-
high, but then I was scared
It's
from
a
the high I
scary
had.
feeling.
yeah.
His cousin made some brownies, and I ate a whole brownie. And then next thing, yeah,
Oh yeah, you was only supposed to get like a half
Half
or a
or
bite,
something.
because that's what I heard too with the food.
man.
You're supposed to just get a piece
Their
of it.
process different.
Yeah, it does definitely. Because I
And
was
then
eating
you
like
gotta
a
let it
regular
pass through.
brownie.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was eating like a regular brownie.
It could be scary though, man.
It was.
Yeah, it
And
might
for
be a-
hours I was waiting for it to go away.
I
It
heard
might be a
that.
stronger high than smoking.
It was the strongest. It lasts for hours.
Yeah.
Your body, I
Y'all
think
had
when your
some gummies
body
one time.
digesting it.
You remember them?
Y'all had some gummies one time.
Remember?
uh-uh.
You
My
got
cookie
excited?
didn't hit the floor,
You
y'all.
can't give it to them.
Oh, I feel like eating these things.
Cause
off
they
the
can't
floor.
eat
They
chocolate.
had like y'all had some gummies
You
one
had to
time.
have a blow and
I was gonna ask, I should
Yeah,
ask you
3
for something.
seconds.
before you hit it.
man.
you had to get like 3 second blow off and
I know, right?
I ain't gonna be able to do
What
that.
power do you believe in? You better kiss it to
Ah,
somebody.
wow.
You
That'd
said,
be crazy.
now do you believe in God? Or
Hey,
somebody?
man.
You better kiss them things and blow.
I'm serious. Like I said, they've been rolling.
Allah, somebody. Y'all, he done dropped some veggie cookies, man.
These cookies
Don't be
cost a
hard
lot,
on y'all. Don't
too.
be hard
Yeah.
on 'em.
These cookies cost a
Some
lot.
good ass cookies.
And not
Good
as,
too,
not
man.
as many as Chips Ahoy. And it costs
Yeah,
more than Chips
vegetarian
Ahoy.
cookies.
Yeah, they cost way
Delicious.
more than Chips Ahoy. But it's all good.
But yeah, no, but talking about them gummies y'all had one time, it said something about $7.50 on the package.
And that was the one that got,
Yeah.
man, I
Messed
saw
around and bit
things.
half of that mug.
Hey, we
I
had
waited a whole
some.
one.
I had to call Steve the next day. I was like, yeah, man, you missed that shit.
Yeah, it was some that had made me, I feel sick. Remember when I woke up spitting up?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, I can't fuck with these
You
gummies.
know?
Yeah.
But yeah.
And it's
I-
weird that it always say only consume a small amount, but it don't never say how much. I think they should put that on. What y'all think? Y'all think they should put
But you know
how
what?
much you're supposed to take
Yeah.
depending on your body weight?
I was gonna say that. They
So
So
should
you
how
don't
much-
overdose.
Yeah.
If you're 200 pounds, take half of it, cut it in half, and eat half of that.
Yep.
If you're 200 pounds or less, you know, if you're a big old dude, then you can eat half of a half, you know. But like, cause you know, if you got somebody small, you talking about 150, 170, and they eat half of that mug, they like, nigga, they on Jupiter
And you
for
know
like
what?
6 hours, and it's like, damn, how come y'all didn't tell me?
What makes some people take too much of a gummy? I think that they think the high is gonna hit them on the spot. They don't know
Yeah.
that it's
Yeah, build up.
once
thing,
it took a
man.
while, they like, okay, nothing
But see,
happened, so they gonna eat the other part.
That's the crazy thing.
That's
I
what
think
we
you
did.
said that because it's dependent on your body type and your body makeup.
And you digest.
It's gonna depend on how
digest.
fast it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Cause a big dude, you know, 300-400
Oh,
pound
that
dude,
might not be nothing.
it might take a minute, but for me, it might take like 30 minutes to kick in. A big dude, it might take longer. So, but yeah, I hate those too that take a while to kick in because it's like, cause I did that one time. I did that one time with some Cheez-Its. Had everything has CBD in it, y'all.
What?
I had some Cheez-Its. I thought they was regular Cheez-Its, but then I was told it had some CBD in it, and I was like,
I wonder
is
how
that
that
hard?
is.
Is that
I'm
bad?
serious.
I had one, and I kid you not, it's about 45 minutes to an hour later, and I was like, damn, I must be immune to CBD. So my dumb ass got one more cheese, and I was like, well, maybe I just gotta, amp it up a little bit. Woo, y'all, man. 30 minutes after that, I was in outer space, y'all. Shit was floating. I was floating. And this was like hours later. And how you said it lasts for hours after that?
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. It takes so long to kick in. But when it kick in, and I'm talking about by the time when I took it, maybe 2 or 3 hours later, it was still hit me. And I was like, oh shit, this is too long.
Yeah.
I don't want to be high this long. It's like a certain time period.
Yeah.
It's like I don't want to be high for no 3 hours. I had to go home from wherever I was at, and I'm trying to remember this because the shit funny. I didn't want to drive because I was like, I feel like I'm too high. I was like, this is too dangerous. I don't want to hurt nobody. But I was like, I gotta go home, and it was something pulling me. Like, I want to be in my house. I don't want to be where I'm at high like this. I want to be in my own house.
Too, yeah.
So I was like, fuck it, I'm just finna try to drive. I got in the car, and everything was slow.
Wow.
Even though everything, was going, I got the wheels slow, put the key in, turned it, and then when I started driving, y'all, I heard, this don't make no sense. I heard the tires and the road.
Oh, yeah.
I heard it in my ear. You can't hear the tires on the ground. I heard everything outside the car when I was in the car. And y'all, I thought I saw, this really don't make no sense. I thought I saw
a spaceship?
the end of the road. No.
Oh.
I thought I saw the end of the road. I wasn't there yet. Where I was going, I thought I seen it already, like right in front of me. Like, I saw where I was going already.
Wow.
Is what I'm trying to say. But the road, even though I was driving down the road, I saw it going like this. I had like 20 minutes to get home, 15 or 20 minutes. So I'm 15 or 20 minutes. And it seems like the road is doing this, but I'm just going straight. And I think I was going 20 miles an hour the whole way, scared as hell, y'all.
Wow.
Floating. And like I said, I hear the wheels like on the pavement, like in my head. I could hear it like in my head. And by the time I got home, I went to the room, and that shit was still in me 6 hours
And
later.
that was CBD?
It was these, what I said, cheese nips.
With CBD?
Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
I had one, and then a little while later, see, that's where I messed up at, though, because remember I told you it didn't do nothing. Like, an hour later, I didn't feel nothing, so I was like,
so
let me
that
get one more
CBD
Cheez-Its.
hit you.
I probably,
They ain't working us like that.
two killed me.
Yeah.
But like I said, by the time I got home, by the time it stopped, I want to say it was about 10 hours.
Whoa.
When it got out of my system.
Damn.
And that might have been the last
They
time.
loaded those things.
And see,
Or
that's
it could
what I'm
be-
saying.
it could
I don't
be
know
his
what
system.
the
System, yeah.
Yeah, because
I don't know what the dosage was. I don't know what it was. I just know it was Cheez-Its. But I know I had two. So I was like, whatever it was, you probably only supposed to have half or one.
Because when we was
I
doing
had
the
two.
CBD, we had high milligrams of CBD.
It was really high.
And see, what's high? Like 750, 1,000?
It go
I
higher
think
than the
1350.
1,000.
I think that was 1350.
Have you ever
Yeah.
seen it and it said 5,000?
I don't know. I
I think
don't
we
think
saw
so.
3,500.
I don't know.
I know we seen 3,500.
But we didn't do
Because Cheez-Its might be, I can't really
know.
remember. I want to say it had a 5 and some zeros in it. So I'm thinking it was 1,000.
What if it was 5,000?
That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm just tripping. I don't know. Yeah.
It could have been
I
5,000 per
fuck with
Cheez-It.
that.
Yeah, I just noticed that too.
But yeah, man.
Um,
The CBD, yeah, that was, and luckily, I was safe and okay, but yeah. So it ain't for everybody,
No.
Yeah, because when we had that
I don't know.
CBD, man, we looking at each other like,
Yeah.
we stopped, we left it alone.
Yeah, man. And I don't know what make you want to try it, but that's probably a whole nother podcast. But
Well,
because everybody just want to relax.
Yeah.
You want to try to find different ways just to really
Yeah.
relax and calm down, especially after a hard day at work or a fucked up day somewhere, and you don't want to smoke, you don't want to take pills. So it's like, well, let me try this brownie, or like you had the What, the brownie you said you tried?
That was
The whole one?
Yeah, his cousin made some brownies.
Yeah, you know, you just
want
want to try something to try to relax, but it's so much stuff that they put in it, man. It's so dangerous.
Yeah.
And some people
You
come
gotta
home
be
and
careful, man.
drink, you know, so it's better
Yeah.
to come home drinking and
But yeah, man.
the alcohol seep through your pores and people can smell that like
Not to
you can't
mention
get away from
health
that.
problems behind
Yeah,
all
then
the
people
drinking.
liver and
Yeah.
kidneys and
And I haven't yet heard of any problems with the CBD or the gummies or like any health issues. Have y'all heard anything like
Everybody that I
result
know
of it?
that smoked and old never had any problem with smoking.
never
weed.
heard of no kidney issues,
They,
high
they'll,
blood pressure?
they'll come out saying
something.
things, but I've never seen everybody that I know that's old, that's only smoked weed, not drinking and smoking. They
Yeah.
never had any problems.
Yeah. So it's probably just the mixing of stuff that
Yeah.
messes you up too. You know?
Because they said
can't
when
be
you
mixing everything.
if you're smoking weed and you drink alcohol, you're creating another drug.
Yeah.
That's what they.
And usually that's what people are doing.
Mhm.
They're drinking and smoking.
Yeah, they said you're creating
And
another
you get
drug.
so high,
So you
don't even realize what you're doing.
Yeah.
so
So
you
then you
might
do it
always
more.
want to do both of them at the same time, like
Yeah.
hand in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
But then what's so weird about that is you see how it negatively affects so many people, but then we still do it. Like,
Yeah.
And we still
I'm just thinking
That's
about
why
Rick
so
Ross
many
off the
people-
top of my head. When you see people overdose and be in the hospital from it,
Mhm.
it's like, how can you still do it after that? Like, you seen this man,
I'm talking about the
and
rapper.
this dude rich. Yeah, you talking about somebody rich, got a whole lot of money. He done went and had a damn seizure
Oh, for real?
from this stuff,
What happened?
and then people still do it. I think
I
he just
ain't heard
did
nothing
too
about that.
much.
What's that?
But I think it was the lean or something. Like, whatever they drinking.
So that just recently happened?
No, I think this was a couple of years ago.
Yours?
But
I don't know
Rick
about
Ross,
that.
he got hospitalized for it, man.
Damn.
And when you said Rick Ross, I'm like, what? I heard nothing
Yeah.
about that. Wow.
Had to go to the hospital for it. And it's like, but then I'm saying people still do it after that.
After
So
they
it's
know
like,
somebody, because they probably think,
so
oh,
you
ain't
know
gonna
it
happen
can
to
kill.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just say, oh, he probably just did too much. You know, I'm just
Mhm.
gonna do a little bit. But then even with the guy, the rapper Rich Homie Quan, he probably didn't think he was doing too much.
Counter or sofa or something.
But he was doing the pills though. But he probably didn't think he was
Wow.
gonna overdose either. You know,
What
he
kind of
probably was just
pills?
relaxing.
They said what it was?
Yeah, I think it was pills.
They said what kind of pills it was?
No.
Damn. I didn't.
But
you
then
know,
when
it's
you hear
kinda
stuff like that, it's like, dang,
Yeah,
how do you
it's kind of like
overdose?
hard, because that's like I don't see too many Afro American natives doing pills.
Nice, man, yeah.
It's,
Well, a
it's
lot
like,
of as far as I know, a lot of the rappers do.
wow.
That's what they do.
They seem like the
Because
pills.
they don't
that's like,
only just drink. A lot of them be.
it seem like pills is
on
like
pills.
a Anglo woman type of
Oh
drug.
yeah, no man. It's a lot of rappers, man, and it's just the
Wow.
it's the regular old opioids that they probably have in the hospital. The
Damn.
hydrocodone, the
Wow.
any kind of different pain pills that they got. out
Oh yeah,
there.
I heard. What was that guy
They
named?
taking them
It's
all.
a rapper.
I was trying to remember the different names of them.
He said he was doing. Said he was doing like Percocets and something.
Yeah.
He made a song about it.
Molly's,
Yeah.
that's another one they take.
I heard about Molly's before.
You know, Prince was full of pain pills.
Yeah, I
Well,
heard they
as
said
they
And
that.
said-
it's Prince, so
Yeah.
it's like, you know,
He had
nobody can escape it.
surgery. He had both hips. He had already had problems when he fell off the speaker.
You talking about Michael Jackson?
No.
Who you talking about?
Prince. He
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Rain, he fell
And
off on the speaker.
It was all from pain too, though.
Yeah.
That it's crazy that all these stories derive from when they got hurt.
those-
Mike, when he got burned,
yeah, those stories
Prince
make
was in
sense.
pain and fell,
Yeah,
and you take the pain pills and then you get addicted to them.
yeah.
Mm.
You
Because
can
they
be
not only
very,
help
you
you
can be
get
more
past the pain,
sympathetic to
but it's
them
also, you know,
because you know that they were in pain and they were looking for a way out of the pain.
Yeah.
The pain.
and it does
Managing
help.
pain,
That's the
then
thing.
It's just like
It helps
gets-
the pain.
Yeah, it gets carried away. I feel so sorry for them that they had
Yeah,
to go
man.
through that.
And I hate that as much
They
as I
said
hate how I
pain
hate
management
Whitney
is
Houston.
something
You know?
else. Yeah.
Mhm.
Now Whitney Houston was a whole different thing.
I hate that whatever she was taking, you know, that she had to take it for whatever reason. You know, it's like,
I mean, sorry, y'all.
Oh.
Oh, DU over there.
I know, right?
Cam,
I was like,
could've
why you
walked all
asking
over
me?
it. My bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Whitney Houston was a whole different thing.
Yeah.
She wasn't in any pain. It was just, I think she was trying to get an escape. Cause
It was what she said, sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
And it's still sad too.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
It's sad too, man.
And that
Hey y'all,
beautiful
that's that
voice.
Publix raspberry tea. I'm giving Publix shout outs. Publix is the bomb. You ever had that raspberry tea? Man,
No.
Publix raspberry tea is the
I
bomb.
wish I had a cup though. I would
Yeah.
try
It's the
some.
bomb.
That beautiful voice. Dad, people still trying to sound like
I
her.
had to pay us, man.
What
That's what I
happened?
said. Talking about.
What you said?
No, I was saying they're gonna have to pay us now. I'm
Yeah.
Oh,
talking
look.
shit. We probably owe them some money now.
No, that's free advertising.
Subscribe, y'all. Y'all gotta subscribe.
Yeah, we've been advertising.
look, we gotta pay
our
Publix.
ass off.
No,
Publix, what's up,
no,
Publix? We need a commercial or
They gotta
something,
pay
Publix.
us.
I
They-
know,
we
right?
get them free advertisement.
And y'all,
Hook us up, Publix.
whoever make these, y'all holler at us, man.
Freedom Styles, we here.
Y'all might make me a vegetarian off of this shit.
But yeah, y'all wanna go to the next one?
What's the next one?
yeah.
So
What,
we
the
have
flat earth?
Well,
For
what
the,
did you
corniness.
wrap up on it?
what?
Oh,
The last topic we was
if
just
it's
talking
good or
about.
bad.
I mean, to me,
About the weed, I think we
it's
said it
like
was
John
good.
said, as long as you do it in moderation,
Responsible.
responsibly,
Yeah, it can be good.
don't
Yeah.
abuse it. You know what I'm saying? And
It could be more good than
And
bad.
And these other
You
states
know,
need to
yeah.
hurry up and go ahead and make them legal.
because I think
Yeah.
depending on the
For
person,
one, it'll cut most of the street dealers selling it and have people giving a way out to something that's legal
Mm-hmm.
and done right. They're not buying drugs that might have fentanyl in it or
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because it's coming
gasoline
from a
or
place.
any of this other
Yeah.
stuff. They get it from a dispensary
Yeah.
where it's been grown and harvested and bagged up and with a barcode.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Yeah, because when you said that gas, that made me think about somebody that we knew that was selling weed. He told us that he had a block of weed in his trunk, and with the can of gasoline, and the gas spilled in the weed, and he said he still sold. So I'm
still
like,
sold it.
I wonder if that's
So
how
somebody's smoking that shit?
I wonder if that's how they come up with the term gas.
I know. I don't know, but that
And
sounds
then
too damn dangerous.
I done heard people spray roach
Roach
spray
spray.
on their weed because they said something make it sticky. So it's like when you get that
This
street
fool
weed.
said that he said ants got into it, and he sprayed it with the roach spray to kill the ants.
When you get that street
Wow.
weed, you
Yeah.
can be getting anything. And this
Somebody's smoking in
female,
the road spray.
a female we know, she said some Anglo was selling weed with PCP in it. I don't even know what the hell PCP is, but
It's
it's
a
not
drug
that.
that
Oh,
makes
it's a
people
hard
go
drug.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so,
like
yeah.
an old from the 50s,
Yeah.
60s, 70s
It's
So
drug.
gonna
when
make
you-
people think they Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah, ooh.
That's that street. People gotta be careful getting,
So
you
you
know.
don't even know if it's regular weed.
So
or
I
not.
think they just need to legalize it everywhere and make it where people can go to
Yeah.
dispensaries and you know if
Dispensaries,
some shit go wrong from some weed, they got a package with a brand name
Yeah.
and a
And
barcode.
that's why I don't damn
Look at
mess with it,
Oregon.
man.
Oregon legalized everything.
Yeah,
That way you can go to the dispensary to get everything you want. You don't have to go to no drug
yeah.
dealer. That's smart because they're trying to, even though it's a drug and they're trying to, I think they're trying to help people not get the other stuff. Like trying to get the stuff that has the
The hard
fentanyl
stuff.
and
Yeah.
if somebody could, like you're going to get coke and somebody mixing it with heroin,
Yeah,
you're hooked on heroin now.
yeah.
You know, so
And that's
Is that what I don't want to misquote him, but I seen something with DMX. He said somebody
got
he was smoking with somebody. They didn't tell him
Yeah,
that it was
they
something
laced
else.
it.
Yeah, that's
I
messed
think it was
up.
heroin.
That's
Yeah.
messed up.
Yeah, and that's how he got on it. You know,
That's
sad,
messed
man.
up.
And that's how they get people.
Yeah,
If you're going to get coke, and then let's say this is your first time getting coke, you ain't gonna know the difference.
yeah.
You ain't gonna know the difference. And they cut or mix it. They're not gonna give you straight heroin. They're gonna mix
Is
it.
that what they call stepped on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
When your drugs are stepped on, it's mixed with shit. I didn't know what that meant for a long time. I actually learned about that through TV shows.
Yeah. What is
Power.
TV shows
I remember
fine.
Power. I don't know if you
Yeah.
I
watched that.
never seen
Yeah.
I
that.
used to watch them damn drug shows. And I'm like, what the hell
They
is stepped
find,
on?
yeah,
Is
they
this shit
find out
stepped
about
on?
it. They find out about
Like,
it
what
from life. They said art imitate life. So
Yeah.
they find out about it from the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these TV shows are showing the exact way that they
Exactly.
sell it,
Yeah.
how they
How
make
they
it.
make it. Yeah.
And shit,
All you
some of
gotta
the
do is
TV
watch
shows
TV.
probably give people ideas or educate
Yeah.
them on what to
Yeah.
do. That's crazy.
So America
Yeah,
need to go ahead and legalize
The whole
marijuana for
country.
every state.
Cause this country is a powerhouse country. This
Yeah.
country is a leader of
And it's
of
just
many.
a business.
I was just
Yeah.
about to
It's
say
just
that.
a business.
That's what everybody calls the United States of America, man.
That's all
It's
it
one
is.
big corporation.
Yeah, and we ain't nothing but their biggest buyers of everything that they.
Now, if the whole country go legal with weed, this would be $1 trillion. Like, this country will be so paid. It'll be so paid.
Every city that's selling is.
It'll be $2 quadrillion.
And we just talking about the United States. Cause we didn't
you
have a
still
whole
got
other
it.
topic on Europe.
Yeah, and
That's a whole nother
it's legal
podcast.
there because Amsterdam and all them places.
I mean, you know, they got sex shops.
And
They having sex.
been like that for 4 years.
Yeah, 'cause they have people that we know
always
with
talk about
them.
going to
They take
Amsterdam.
pictures because you go in the cafe, you can sit and smoke. And I've seen the menus like if you at McDonald's, they had I'm like, damn,
It's crazy,
And
man.
then you have the sex shops like you said, the Red District and all that. Yeah,
And you don't see nobody fighting over there, shooting and all that other stuff. I'm like, so how they figure this out in Europe? And it's like over here, we just damn
Over
animals.
here,
We
crime.
can't do
Supposed to
shit
be the
right.
leader.
Over here,
like a
crime
Yeah.
is a business.
Yeah.
That's why you have all of these brand new jails being built by movie stars. Crime over here in America is
the
a
same
business.
people that people idolize on the silver screen.
Yeah.
Them the people that fighting this.
And that's why I just said they're
the
getting
lack
paid.
of freedom.
Every prisoner in jail is a paycheck for the government. They get
It's
paid
a
off of,
crazy
you know.
system. It's a crazy.
They get paid for how
Off
many
of our
people that they
stupidity.
have in jail? That they got 160,000 people in this one jail. They get a check for each one of them.
And that's why
They
they
got
get
free
overcrowded.
labor of work for them, of work details for them to do.
It's sad,
So,
man.
yeah, it
When
really
you look at
is.
it like that.
When
It's
you look
just
at
a
it,
big
that's right.
business.
That's all it is.
That's wild.
Yeah, we are a product of America.
That's
It's
right.
like we not even. It's like we got barcodes on
Like
us.
items.
We not
They
even.
do
That's
say
what
our
our birth
social security
certificate-
number is your barcode.
Yeah, and our birth
Yeah.
certificate.
We just a product, yeah. And that's how people they get you on Facebook. How they get them algorithms
Yeah.
going. They got all your information and they selling it to people. And that's why you get all them phone calls on your phone every day. You're like, who the hell is this? Your phone number was sold by Facebook and Instagram. And we just on there willy-nilly. Here's my address, here's my number, you know, here's my birthday. Because they always ask you that, don't they, on every app.
And you know,
What's your birthday, your address, and all that. So then they
those
take
little
that and then they
cookie
sell
things,
it.
The little cookie things you see when nobody's gonna read all of that stuff. You don't know what's
Yeah,
all in
That's
that.
too much.
You just
to read.
and you gotta agree
Yeah.
before you can move on.
That's
People
right.
are
So you just
ugly.
like yes. I just want to hurry up and open up this website, you know. So you just click yes on everything.
You're not knowing what you're reading. You know what's in
As
there.
soon as you say yes, the black market got all your info,
Yep.
and they making money off you. You ain't get none of that damn money. I'm like, damn, can I get a piece of that money? Y'all selling my phone number for $3 trillion?
That's
Can I get 10% of that?
But yeah. So we
yeah,
capped
man.
it off.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that was
that's
pretty
what we
good,
always
man.
got to do it in every topic we finish.
Yeah.
We got to do the cap off just so everybody know that we
So
finished.
Georgia come on and legalize weed so you can lessen your crime rate and you can
Yes,
up
man.
the ante of how much money, because this place already paid. If Georgia legalized weed, do you know this would be a powerhouse state? Like,
man.
Georgia be on some big stuff.
More powerhouse than they already calling it, you know. They
Yeah.
already calling us the Mecca of the South and all that,
Yeah.
but with the crime, it's like, come on, man.
That weed to take the crime rate down.
You can't have a Mecca.
Cause ain't nobody finna be high. They're trying to,
Yeah.
you know, you finna go try to rob a bank high.
Yeah,
Or you finna go try to,
imagine if like this was Hollywood, you know.
you finna go try
Picture
to.
Hollywood, but then with all the crime and the killing like they do in Atlanta. They ain't gonna tolerate that.
They ain't finna carjack nobody and
Yeah.
then just smoke weed.
all
Like,
little
just-
drug dealers
they
that
know.
selling weed that take some of that away.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then that'll take some of them off the streets. But I think if Georgia
Not to
legalized it,
mention the fentanyl that they putting in it to get people to come to them.
yeah, and then killing people with
Yeah.
it because they taking too
That's
much.
the
But if they
saddest part.
legalize it, I think a lot of the movie AMC theaters gonna be packed more because people gonna want to look at TV. They gonna want to be entertained, music,
Eat in
food,
restaurants.
the restaurant, the grocery store. Everything is gonna just boom if they legalize weed because ain't finna be nobody going in the streets and doing no crazy stuff. Like after you smoke, you want to sit your ass down
Can only
and
help.
get in the zone.
Yeah,
But
can only
yeah,
help.
so
The next topic.
So
We
what you wanna
got
talk about
flat Earth around Earth is being a square good or bad and having love for ourselves.
What about having love for ourselves?
Okay, cool thing.
So,
Do you think having love for yourself?
having love for yourself, but that's almost like having
important.
a low self-esteem.
So do you think having love for yourself is something that you learn, or you think it's something that's just in you that you got to tap into?
It should be something that's already in you.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got to have love for yourself, just like you got to have respect for yourself before you respect somebody else.
Yeah.
And you got to love yourself in order to love somebody else. So a lot of people that don't have that much respect for themselves, don't have enough love for themselves, they go out looking for it. And then that's where you got a lot of blind leading the blind. So you gotta have enough respect for yourself and love for yourself.
Yeah.
To
But you probably could still learn it at the same time too, though.
Yeah, because what made me
I think both sides though can be true, because you should already have, just like you should already have self-respect for yourself. But I think with that self-love, just speaking for me, I had to learn it. I ain't already have it because I got my idea of what I was worth from other people. And I'm talking about how I used to be, coming up. I got my self-worth, how other people treated me. That's kind of how I thought of myself back then. So that's a tough one though. I'm gonna have to keep thinking about that one while we're talking, because self-love is like, you should already love yourself because it's you. But if you're being mistreated and you're not feeling good, then you're gonna feel like, well, dang, is it me, or like, what's wrong with me? How come I'm being mistreated so much?
Well, growing up hearing people say negative things about me as a child, and then I go around other people, like older people, and they're telling me positive things, like, well, this person, if a person says something to you like that, they either jealous of you or they see something in you that they don't have.
Mm-hmm.
So it took me hearing that from good older people, and then also having the love for myself to ignore them and then just keep growing.
And that's a good point, because I didn't hear that enough. Yeah. How you had the people say that it was probably jealousy that made people talk bad about you. Yeah, I didn't hear that enough at all.
Family members.
Yeah.
Yeah, be some of the closest
people. Strangers was telling me all the positive, good things.
Yeah.
So I guess you got to think against, the bad stuff. That
of course, my older brother was always the one of the ones that tell me anything good about me that you see. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And see, you lucky you had that. Yeah.
Oh, what made me ask the question? Yeah, about do you think it's something that you learn? Because like doing hair, I seen like with men versus women, like the average guy would come in, and I think men have more love for themselves naturally than women do. Because it's like, I would spend my time, like you might get a female that was getting perms and the heavy makeup, all that stuff, and I feel like all that stuff they're using to cover themselves up is a sign that they don't love themselves. So it's like, you spend your time doing their hair and then you teaching them how to love themselves, and it's tiring. It's like you gotta say all this good stuff to them about their natural hair, because they're like, I don't know what to do with it. And if it's something that you're born with, but I think, guys love themselves more than women do. But women, because they cover up who they really are. Yeah. So that's why I asked you, is this something that you learn? Because they have to unlearn all of the heavy makeup, the lashes, the weave, the perms. They gotta unlearn that and then learn, you know what I'm saying? Because it seems like they don't have a natural love for themselves. They only love themselves after they fixed up.
That's a good ass point.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I asked you that. But
go ahead.
A lot of that is passed on too.
Yeah.
Because you have kids being 1 year old, and their mother's putting a perm in their hair. This child don't know anything about hairstyles or anything. This is forced on this child.
That made me think about beauty pageants.
Yeah.
You know how they had the little girls already in beauty pageants at 2,
and all that,
all the way up to their teenagers.
So a lot of that pushed on kids, far as females, not males, far as females, a lot of that's pushed on females from their parents, from their mothers. Mm-hmm. So their mothers already
have to be beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their mothers already have a problem, and they're making their child have a problem. Yeah. They're pushing it down on their child.
I have to look good.
You got to put on all this makeup to make why this child's not already beautiful?
That's the only time they accept themselves after they made up. And when they're not made up, they don't want you to see them.
And when you think about high school, that's what you see a lot. The girls in high school, it's like they don't feel pretty until they put all the makeup on.
Yeah.
And then a lot of guys will be like, why you got all that mess on your face, and they think they need it, but then, guys are like,
I know there's some men that do like makeup, but the majority of the men do not like makeup. they like to see a female.
Because that could be
you
too
want to
much
see
too.
it every now and then.
Yeah.
You know.
I heard that. Was that Lola them knocking?
Unless you ain't close the candle, because remember, if you don't clock it right, they
pushed
not
I checked both of their candles when I put
I heard
them.
You check the door too. But yeah.
Okay, make sure that ain't that crazy ass.
Hey, they don't want no smoke. Cause,
I saw that damn video you put up there, man, when keeping it real go wrong.
Man,
I almost spit my water out, whatever I was drinking on.
looking crazy.
I said, this fool done put it on Facebook.
She looking
When
crazy.
keeping it real go wrong. They got her
And you know,
ignorant ass behind the bush with that
the
pose.
crazy thing about
That
it,
pose looks stupid to me, man.
him leaving us, he went there because they live in a trailer park. So
They do that?
She black trailer trash. Yeah, they used to
Oh, so they rent is like a couple of $100.
I don't know, but
So that be his
yeah.
100%. She finna deck that shit out.
No,
she
what's
finna have
gonna
new
happen?
furniture.
No, they gonna end up. I don't want to say nothing bad, but they gonna wind up relapsing and ODing.
Unless unless they abuse. Well, that's just what we was just saying about the
Yeah.
drugs. See,
We were just talking about the drugs.
if you
yeah.
overdo it,
Yeah.
and see that's the problem when you have, I don't want to say unlimited funds, but when you got a lot of money, and you
Somewhere
can keep,
down
and
the
it's coming
line.
every month, you getting that same money every month, you finna keep on buying whatever you want until you ain't got nothing left, and then you gonna be like starving. But then when that next week come and you get paid again,
Yeah.
you gonna buy all that
Like you
same
said,
shit
they
again.
might deck the trailer out, hook it
Oh,
up.
they gonna fix some shit
They
up because
might
they gonna
even-
sit around high as fuck like they need a new sofa and a new microwave. You might as well get another washing machine.
Then they gonna keep taking it up.
That
and,
shit gonna happen.
But it's just somewhere down the line they gonna hit a brick wall. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
They gonna hit a brick wall because he's not gonna be comfortable in living in a trailer.
Damn, I ain't even know that, man.
You leaving Atlanta to go live in Illinois in a trailer?
And see, if somebody was smart, they would be like, let's try to find a cheap ass house or something. Try to elevate. But like you said, I don't even know if they gonna do that because they might be too high
Yeah.
to even think about buying a house.
And what's gonna happen? They
I don't
gonna strike each other's fuses.
Oh,
4th
yeah.
of July. So yeah, it's so many different things that are against them with trying to
Yeah.
And it, like I said, it made me look at women. It's not easy for me to open myself up to black women because this was one of the last females. You bare your heart to them,
Yeah,
and then
man.
they just do a 180 on you and act like it never. You
Trusted
never.
her with
Yeah.
everything, man.
So, and I go through that a lot, but yeah. So, and then she's another one. Speaking of loving yourself, because she don't love herself, you know what I'm saying? Because if she did, she would behave more.
That's why I'm still
accordingly.
thinking. Like I'm really trying to think about this shit in real time. It's like I can't think. I know I heard it too. I think you got to go through stuff, some trials and tribulations. It might help you learn yourself more to be able to love yourself more.
Mhm.
I'm still trying to think because it's a tough one though, man.
But I think
Because I agree with Kevin too. Like you should have it in you already, but then it's kind of like everything that we know, we had to learn it from somewhere. So it's like, how do you even know what love is without learning it? And I want to make sure I ask if the women learned that makeup and all that stuff made them beautiful. Okay, what makes the man? What makes us whatever we are? I'm asking y'all. Like, what's good about men?
as far as
As we coming up, what make us feel like I'm man enough, I look good, I feel good? Like, is anybody telling us,
I think a
you a
lot
handsome
of people,
boy, damn you cute, damn you look good?
I think a lot
Like,
of guys.
what make us look good? I'm trying to say. Like,
I think a lot of guys get stuff from TV, from the media. and
Yeah.
I think they gauge it by that.
or other people.
Yeah.
If
It's
enough
mostly
people
that.
tell you that you're cute,
It's mostly
ain't you gonna think you cute?
And the crazy thing is, you get some guy I was in U-Haul, and there was a dude. I didn't know who Kodak Black was until later, but
Oh yeah.
this dude was in he said, "Man, you look just like Kodak Black." It made him feel good. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess he think Kodak Black look good.
Yeah.
So it's like I
He
think,
just saying that he
but-
looked like a celebrity.
yo, just say
He
you
like that
handsome.
rapper.
I don't know. It might seem gay, but
Yeah.
if you tell a man that he looks like another man and it makes him feel good, Like if I tell you you look like Rick Ross and you feel good about that, then that means your mind is thinking, okay, I look like Rick Ross. You know, I look good. But why can't you think you look good as D. Jones? You get what I'm saying? Why somebody gotta?
That's what I'm asking though. That's the
You know
question.
what I'm saying?
Because how do you know? How do you even know what look good is? Because your dad is not telling you when you grow up. You know, damn, you're a handsome young man. You look good. Because men don't say that to boys. You just say that to little girls. All you do is tell little girls that they're pretty, they're beautiful, and all that.
What? That light not on. You see that black thing? The ring.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. No. We recording, but you gonna see what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
I thought you said that.
I know the.
Oh, I thought you said that.
And he was like, no. That's a big
Yeah, we've been
difference.
recording. Yeah,
I don't know how it's gonna
I
look
was
to y'all.
waiting for you to start crying.
It's just gonna change.
Look,
bro.
dude,
I was
gonna
gonna
have
say
that
this
look
shit
like.
stopped. It stopped again.
It's
No,
gonna
yeah,
change.
because I just noticed, I'm like, dang.
Oh, the ring.
I
It
think
makes
it's gonna
a
be little-
difference.
yeah,
Oh, so
it's
we gonna be
the
dark.
So if
first
y'all
one.
might notice in the video, the beginning part might be darker than right now. I don't know or not, but we
It's gonna
got
be a little
crazy
dark.
lights everywhere. One of
No,
our
because
lights
I can
is dark.
tell the wall is brighter now. Well, that picture is brighter behind
So
me
we
now.
apologize, and we everyday people doing this thing.
We still in the pilot season, y'all. We
the
gonna
whole
get it.
season is
We
a
gonna
pilot.
get it right. We gonna get it
But
right.
hey, when I said that light not on defense,
Yeah, I see the red light. That's
No, because I was looking at you too.
Hey,
When you
dude.
said the light went on, I was like, oh shit.
I would have been
I was
on the
looking at
floor.
red
We got
light,
about
red dot.
10 more minutes. We finna wrap it up.
I would have been on the floor. Cause
Man.
remember what happened before I went somewhere in my head,
Man.
I couldn't come back. I was.
And
like,
I finally saw me
oh.
with my mouth open. Yep. I was
That
like,
was crazy,
oh,
man.
No, back on topic.
But yeah, how do we know?
Um,
Women are always pretty and
Totally
cute from
different,
little
yeah.
girls. So what are guys?
but I think mostly mothers, when fathers don't compliment the sons, I think mothers gonna fall in that place to take care of
Yeah.
that.
As the nurturer and the provider.
She's
Oh,
gonna-
look at my cute little
Yeah,
baby
and
boy.
she
He's so
see-
cute.
Yeah, well, my mom's did. I didn't have a thing with being short. I knew I was gonna be short when I was in the fourth grade.
Okay.
Because when I was in the fourth grade, I was the tallest one in the class. When I went to the fifth grade, everybody I was taller than was like damn
Oh.
towering over the
Wow,
girl. Even the
foot.
girls was towering over me.
Oh, okay.
Just the next year.
Wow. That's
And I stayed right at the same height.
Oh.
My mother used to always tell me one day I was just gonna sprout. I was gonna have a sprout where I was gonna be tall, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't true. I said she's just trying to make me feel good about being short. So
Yeah.
I was like, I guess she thought I was buying it because I was smiling.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make her feel better because I don't feel. I know I'm gonna be short.
And see, even you saying that, like, why was short a thing?
Yeah, because it really ain't nothing
It's
wrong
what-
with
but-
being
but
short.
the thing
Men,
is, a lot
so
of
now
people-
men gotta be tall
That's
and
right.
women gotta be beautiful.
A lot of women.
So it don't matter what men
Yeah,
look like. Maybe
right.
that's why we not called cute our whole life.
Yeah.
It's like,
A lot
damn,
of
you
women
short.
a lot of women are really nasty when it comes to talking about short men.
Yeah.
They'll say,
And that's learned, ain't it?
yeah, it is tall, dark, and handsome.
Yeah, because that's the
Yeah.
Hollywood standard to be tall, slim.
Because how come, and see, that's the exact point I'm trying to make. Like, how come you can't be all that as a guy and 5'2"?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why is 6 something the goal?
Yeah.
Like, that's the goal, to be 6 something. And even if you're 5'10", it's like, well, I'm average height. You don't even feel good about 5'10"
Yeah.
because you're not 6 feet. But what the hell does 6 feet got to do with your self-esteem? But that's why I said some of it's learned
Check it
too.
out. This woman standing there with these fake ass eyelashes.
Okay,
This,
man.
this what do they call it?
What?
The hair.
The
that's all
weave?
that, yeah, the weave. But what do you call it?
The hat,
The
you call it?
Lace,
Yeah.
lace front.
Man, it's top to bottom.
Yeah.
From head to toe, everything is
Yeah.
a costume, you know?
And then she gonna say, I'm not gonna talk to this guy because he's short.
Yeah. And you can't even help that, bro.
But
That was your parents
No, but
and
when
God.
you
They're
look
with
at
her.
it, everything about her not real. So
she's
who
standing there
gives
with
you
eyelashes,
the
fake
right
hair.
to, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You know, all this
But you
makeup
just
on
said
your
it was a
face.
mask, though.
Yeah.
Because
all
since
this
you was a
makeup-
little girl.
makeup on your face, but you're gonna
Yeah.
say something about this guy that's his natural.
And you was taught to wear that mask since you was a little
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And that's why all women, not all women though, because I've met a couple of women that stay far away from makeup. And I respect them so much because they be like, I don't mess with that makeup stuff. Like they might put on some lip gloss
And then some of the most
and like some
beautiful women-
eyeliner, but they don't even do the. You know how to put the. I know some women that don't even put that on.
Yeah.
They'll just put on lip gloss and some eyeliner. Beautiful.
They be on some
That's
Dutch
all you need.
boy, some Dutch boy Sherwin
putting on-
Williams.
That's not even, and you didn't even mention the color. 'Cause a lot of the women that you see, that's not even their real color.
Yeah.
Once they take the
They
makeup
go
off,
brighter.
they
Yeah.
darker or brighter.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, the makeup changed your whole shade.
And then
But
if
as
you're
a
doing
man,
all of that, the change.
We just come in as us, but if
Yeah.
you're short, then that's the whole problem. You
They're
look
not
good,
even
but he's
that-
short. What the
They're
hell?
not, they're not even looking at
And
you.
if they doing
What
all
the
that
hell?
to change, then that means they don't accept themselves. They don't
Yeah.
love themselves. Because why
And did
you
they learn
looking
that?
like somebody? I think it's part
You
of
had
it.
to learn that.
Learn. Yeah. Let me see.
So I wanted to say,
I think it's learned. Yeah.
loving yourself, I think it go both ways though. You should already have that in you, like you said, but I think you learn it too somehow. Because I'm still trying to think, like while we're talking, I still think you learn to love yourself through trials and other shit that go on in your life. And you know, and because you come to a point where you like, you know what, I'm enough. I love me, but you got to have a reason to love you though, because if nobody else in the room give a fuck about you,
You gotta give a fuck
you
about
still
yourself.
gotta say,
That's right.
I'm me. And that, I think you gotta learn that from somewhere too.
Yeah.
Somehow.
That's a yeah.
Somehow you gotta take in
It's
that
a
information and be like,
strength.
you know what? If don't nobody in the room like
It's a
me,
strength.
fuck them.
Yeah. I got
You
that
know?
at a young age.
Yeah, see,
got
I
that at a
didn't. So
very
that's the
young
whole
age.
difference. So that's a good point that we making.
Yeah.
You got that instilled in you early, but I never heard it until I was like about adulthood. That I even heard something about cute. And now, even now, let a female say something about I look good or I'm cute. And I'm like,
Yeah, man.
oh,
And some people live for
it
that,
ain't even
like,
a thing.
Some people live for compliments.
But
like,
you
that's
tell
how
a
they
female,
keep
oh my
their
God,
self-esteem.
you tell a female she look, oh thank you, yeah. And they like all crazy. And I'm just like, appreciate it, because I never heard that growing up all the time. Like, damn, you cute, damn, you look good. You know, it was just, it wasn't nothing. It wasn't you ugly either.
Mhm.
I didn't hear that a lot either, but I didn't hear a lot of you look good, people just jealous of you, how they instill that in you. I just never heard anything. So for me, I think I had to learn, like, you know, I love myself the way I am.
I think
Yeah.
somewhere down the line, men learn that, like, because it's like if you think about it, you have a limitation of escapes. Like I said, if you're not happy with how you look, what are you finna do?
Yeah.
Because women got a lot of different escapes.
And men ain't getting no
So,
surgery.
Yeah,
I'm not finna go get no nose job.
Yeah, so
and a
yeah,
lip
I think
job.
somewhere down the line you learn it, because like I said, doing hair, I noticed that the men are more accepting and loving of themselves than the women were. And I don't know if
Yeah.
people know, when you get somebody that's sitting in your chair that don't love themselves, sometimes whatever you do to their hair,
You never
it ain't gonna be, because they not happy to begin with. I always got that from females, and I seldomly got that from men. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Only thing you'll probably get from man, hey, I ain't want to just cut this low. It wasn't nothing major. Well,
Yeah.
you know, they'll be like, well, it'll grow back. But a female, pause. Oh, you know, just get crazy and
wow.
shit. Yeah. But
even though from what you just said about the haircut, even though a nice haircut and a nice hairdo on a guy do make it feel good.
Yeah.
though.
yeah, it brings them out.
Because
And
it
it's
do make
more,
you-
it's an easier process. Like, yeah.
And I don't know where that's from, where that stemmed from. Maybe that's like a self-esteem boost or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I know, like, every time I went to the barbershop, like, beforehand, I was just, like, feeling okay. But once I got that sharp-ass cut and everything was good, I was, like,
lifted.
the man all of a sudden. But then it was weird because it was like, okay, how do I keep that feeling
Yeah.
of being the man when my hair's fucked up? When it start growing in and the edges ain't sharp, how do I still feel like I'm the man? And it's weird, though, man. Because hair will do that.
Yeah.
It's like a haircut will do that. And I still be hearing that now and seeing it on TV shows and shit where it's like, you know, a fresh cut. I have you talking shit to females and
Yeah.
like you'll be beside yourself when you get your hair done. You know, it's like, man, fuck all
Yeah.
the bullshit. But then when your hair is messed up, you walk
feeling
around
crazy.
like you poor and homeless and shit. So it's weird how that worked though, man. Like,
Yeah.
like.
It's wild. But yeah, I tried to be that.
Kind of important, I guess.
I try to be that female hairstylist. Because, you know, when you're in hair school, they're like, oh, you're going to make so much more money dealing with women.
Yeah.
But they didn't tell you all of the issues that came with
Them
dealing with women.
emotions.
Once I stopped feeling that heat, I was like,
Yes.
I can't do this.
And I can only imagine
I got-
the pain, boy, cause
it's a lot.
and then they gonna tell you all their problems.
Yeah, you be drained. I'm like, I can't. I'm so sorry. They gotta go to another woman for this that understands this more. I can uplift the dude easier than I can uplift the female because I ain't gotta give my soul. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they basically come and suck your soul out.
Yeah.
And you know they leave, but yeah, I just think, like you said, it's already being us to love. I said I think we have to tune into that. However, you know.
Yeah. And I always agree with that though. Like it should be just like I said, self-esteem, self-worth, and all that. It should already be in you. But unfortunately, a lot of times it's not. But it just depends on your upbringing and who you around. It just depends on who you around.
If you're constantly told negative, if you're constantly told something negative, and there's nobody there to cancel that negativity out,
you're gonna stop believing it.
And not just hearing stuff negative, but like if you've been abused on top of that, like if you don't hear anything positive, and then you're always feeling bad or sad, and then you're being mistreated by people, it's like, how do you say, you know, I still love myself when you're just being abused all the time? So,
because I know there's one situation of this one female growing up, because you know to be called black was ugly, like they call her Blackie, black dog, black this, black that.
I got some stories.
Now that she's grown, she acts like a, I'm gonna say white woman. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that's something that's deeply rooted from way back in the day. Like, oh, black was bad. So now she's grown, she talks white, and I don't usually use the word white, but I'm just saying it as white, as Anglo-American native. And I think that that's something that, you know, that person has to tune into who they truly are and love, you know, their ethnicity. But then they would, I don't know if you could say they was around the wrong people or, you know, I don't know.
It's hard to say. That's why I say it depends on your upbringing, who you was around.
Because when we came
you was lucky that you had, you know, the people around you, Kev, that was telling you, like, you know, love yourself. Whoever say something negative, they just jealous, you know.
That was outside of, well,
and
I ain't gonna say
you were saying the strangers said that a lot too.
I had more strangers telling me things to boost me up than in home. But my mother always tried to, cause she thought I had a problem with being short.
Yeah.
She always kept trying to tell me about how tall I was gonna be.
Yeah. And moms got to do that too, though, you know.
I
if they're nurturing like
I was
that,
the smallest boy in the house until my younger brothers got it. Cause Norman, I'm taller than Norman.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, me and Norman stand side by side.
I thought you was the shortest of it.
I thought I was taller than Norman too. But we're almost near the same height. But I think I'm taller than Norman.
It's crazy where all that stuff come from, man. Just how you look, how you supposed to look, and
but I guess
it just get in the way of a lot of stuff. Even when you grow,
you figure it out. Like, hopefully, you know, you figure it out. But
if you mature enough to,
it's just like now, you know, if I have to say with the gray hair that my dad gave me, but I'm learning to love it. So that's the part where you learn. Yeah. Because it just wasn't in me.
Sometimes you can have friends that can help, you know, what boosts you up.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times that's why you have so many. I had one friend that was like 6'5". You know, I'm with the opposite height. He's 6'5", I'm 5'6". I'm not even 5'6", I'm 5'5".
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have been as fast as I was. Because when we used to run, we used to like during the summertime we would run, like race each other from one corner to the next. Man, he's 6'5".
You trying to keep up with him?
Dust me, the first couple of weeks he would dust me. And then as I went home, I just started picturing his stride. And I started catching that. I started matching his stride. And I was like, if I catch that in practice, because I was always running anyway.
Yeah.
So I would run from my mom's house to my sister's house, which probably estimated about 3 or 4 miles.
Okay.
And then I just, through that pace, going from my mother's house to my sister's house, I try to get his
stride.
How long I can keep it.
And you saw how he could run that fast.
And see how long I can keep it. And
breathing and all that.
The next 3 weeks after that, me and him went and raced again, and I was right there neck and neck with him. Okay. Then I took off in front of him. Wow. And he was like, he couldn't believe it. And then 2 more weeks went by, another tonight, 4 more nights went by, so I had him by bus length.
Wow.
Now, I mean, man, I was so skinny, but my legs were big.
Yeah, man.
I was short, but my legs were big. Everybody used to say how funny that looked, seeing how big my legs was, and my body was, I was so skinny.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I used to run all the time. But
And see, that
and
was
once for him, I would have
self-esteem
never got that fast.
boost. Yeah.
But the thing about it was, I was too fast for myself because I used to we used to call tumbling. We used to flip. And the last time I go do one hand flip, you know, no hand, one hand.
Yeah.
Then I tried to do a 2. I did a 2 and did a 2.5
Oh,
and landed on my head.
damn.
2.5. Yeah, before it was so fast I didn't have time to put my hand out.
Yeah.
And man, after I got scared, I was like, down my legs. I'm really fast, too fast. Yeah. So I had to slow down.
Or you had to learn like technique
Yeah.
at that point or something.
But it was
Or
just
something, yeah.
the speed was just unreal. So I used to run every day, and I just loved it. I thought I was going to end up doing a lot of marathons when I got older, but I'm not into that mass amount of people running. I can't.
And long distance running. And
I
stuff.
love long distance running. It's just that big group of people.
Yeah.
I don't.
And they be
feel,
looking crazy when
Yeah.
you see them on TV. They be feeling important. Like
I don't
I
feel
did this
comfortable.
for my favorite
Yeah,
organization.
I end
There
up
be
doing.
so many people.
I ended up doing
Yeah.
a 5K walk. The first time I ever did that was a 5K walk, but it was for a good cause. But
I did one of those before.
the mass of
In
people, it feels weird to be around that many, even though we're walking the same distance there. I didn't like that feeling. It's just like I don't know. It was like it was so many of us that it felt like
Did it feel fake?
that was that too, but it felt like we
scary.
were like if somebody was to just wanted to be evil and just wanted to plow through everybody, they did that too. They could just drive through it. They
That
a
just felt
massive,
scary.
yeah, I didn't like
And you
it.
know they did do that at
Yeah.
them. What was that? The Olympics in London.
And
I'm saying
Boston
it wrong.
did that. There was a
And they
race in
bombed
Boston. Yeah,
that race. Yeah.
yeah,
So yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it just feels scary. Like
yeah. I
that
didn't.
many people in one place.
Yeah.
If something bad happens,
It's
you're
gonna
trapped.
happen. Yeah, you can't. Yeah,
Like how you gonna get out of
Yeah.
somewhere with
Too many-
50,000
that's
people
right.
around you? So
Exactly.
yeah,
exactly.
I know what you're talking about.
I
yeah.
didn't like that film. The first, and I was like 17, 16, 17 years
Yeah.
old, and I automatically pictured that. I was like, I would be hard trying to get around all these people to get
Yeah.
away if something happened. I'm like, I'll never do this again. And I wanted to participate in more, but I didn't like that vulnerability, that feeling if anything happened, I can't get away. I can't strategize.
And being
to
around
get out.
crowds, it's a name for that too. You just had that fear of being around crowds.
No,
But
not just it's the if the opposite happens, if something happens,
Yeah.
to get out. I didn't have an exit route. You know, there was no
Yeah.
way of really getting out.
Yeah.
And
It
then
seems like that's some kind of phobia or
yeah,
something.
and then you'll feel obligated to try to help somebody because I mean it was a weird feeling. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I was like, cause
And it's thousands of people.
Yeah.
Like right there.
and you ain't gonna try. You know, you're trying to get away. This person that got shot or got ran over. You ain't gonna want to leave them.
Yeah.
You know, and because you'll feel like you're a coward or something that you just
Yeah.
left that person.
And that's
I
just
didn't
all
like
that trauma.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that feeling at all.
Yeah. I could get that though.
So I
That's
never
a lot.
after that I never participated in anything else. Like I watched it on TV, but I would never participate in it because I was like evil as these people are nowadays. I said you've been sitting duck.
Mm-hmm.
And then the future, how things happen. I was like, it's sad that it happened, but I'm glad I never participated in doing those. I always ran though. I still ran by myself. I would run 20 and 30 miles a day.
Yeah.
From the time I was 16 all the way up till I was 19, I was running 20. Everybody through the whole town that knew me, they knew me from me running. They didn't know me personally, but they used to see me all the time.
Yeah.
So he always running. Every time I see him, he's running.
We're just sure run, Forrest, run.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah. So yeah, I think
It's important to love yourself. It's very important to love yourself.
Very.
It's nothing vain or it's nothing what's the other word?
I think you think some people could love themselves too
Conceited.
much.
That's being conceited. I'm saying there's nothing conceited with loving yourself.
Not at all.
It's when you just love yourself too much. You know, it's kind of hard to say loving yourself too much.
I'm trying to think
It's
too.
when you're arrogant with it.
Yeah.
is when you're arrogant with it. You can love yourself,
Because I'm thinking
but you
like,
can love yourself to the point where you're arrogant, and that's not cool.
and thinking you deserve love more than others do, or something.
Yeah, like you're better
it
than
shouldn't be
everybody
that
else.
kind of feeling.
Yeah, you're better than everybody else.
But I think, man,
You still, you definitely need to love yourself. I think if you love yourself, you're gonna love somebody else more.
yeah, other people, yeah.
And maybe fathers need to compliment their sons.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Perhaps.
Be like, man,
Yeah,
you
definitely.
handsome. I know it might sound, whatever, but I
It's
think
not.
It might not sound weird from your dad,
It's
though.
not.
But
I
some
think that's
people
the
might,
best-
be like, oh.
That's the
Yeah.
best place to hear it from, cause either from your dad or your brothers. Because my brothers even tell me that I'm a handsome. You're a handsome little man. I've heard that from my brothers. That's also helped build up my self-esteem and my confidence.
Now,
So
some
it's-
fathers might be,
And I'm trying to think-
responsive to that. Like, I ain't finna tell that,
Nah,
dad
as
was
bad
too
as my
macho.
dad was.
Too macho, yeah.
My dad was too macho to be like, he would say, he would come up with different sayings to say that I look good. You know how we might do now,
My dad would say I got it from him.
you wearing
You
the
know?
hell out of that shirt, or I like that shirt or something. Man, I seen something, I can't remember right now, but I saw a program that it had like different sayings that men say when we compliment each other, but it's not we never say you look good.
Directly what
You're
it is.
cute.
Yeah.
You're handsome. We see somebody, we're like, oh shit, okay, superstar.
Yeah.
That's the man's version
Yeah.
of a woman saying, oh shit, girl, you fine as hell in that.
Yeah.
Like, but we not gonna say, I like how your shape
Yeah.
in them jeans or something. A man just gonna be like, all right now, I see you.
Yeah.
So it's like, but I never heard that coming up. And my dad, like I was saying, my dad was too damn macho. That would be like, you
I
cute,
guess
So when
different.
you
Ben
think
and
about
him,
handsome.
that service life is completely. I've worked in a base, so I can tell you I've seen a lot of different. I've heard a lot of different stories. A lot of reason why a lot of guys got into the service. One tried to impress his dad,
Oh,
but when he got to when he got through the basic training, when he got to all that, he didn't know it was going to be all that. He was ready to get out,
yeah,
and then he knew if he got out, he gonna disappoint his father.
yeah.
So they would go into the bar and drink, and they always, and you hear everybody's,
Oh,
if it's
these
one
stories.
drink, or if it's not the first drink, the second drink, you're gonna hear everybody's stories. And I was a bar back, and
Okay.
I was around the same age. Most of them
Oh,
was.
I know you heard everything.
And they thought, a lot of them thought I was younger because I just took care of myself. And I was
Yeah.
like, no, I said, I'm about the same age you. I said, how old are you? He said, I'm just 20. I said, I'm almost going to be 21 in August. So,
Yeah.
man, well, don't ever join the service. that all of them would say the same thing. Don't ever join the service. One of them joined the service, tried to get away from his father. The other one joined the service, tried to impress a girl.
19.
Yeah.
It's a reason for everything.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of different
Me and my dad
stories.
was always got into it though.
Me and my
So
dad
that's what
always
helped
got
me
into it.
join, because I was like, I said I got to get out of the house.
I just
or
moved.
somebody's
That's all I
gonna be
did.
killed.
I just moved out. Yeah,
Somebody's gonna die
that's
if
why
I
I
don't
moved
do
out.
something. And I couldn't think of no job. I couldn't afford to move out, so I was like, I don't know what else to do. And then it was like I think somebody suggested talking to a recruiter, and I was like, man, I don't want to join no damn. I was like one of the movies. I don't want to join no white man's army. And but I still went one day. I just went by there, checked it out. Dude tried to finesse me by taking me out. I'll never forget, he took me to Olive Garden. That's where I got the pitch. A lot of people got pitched like that back in the day. Like, if you ask around, a lot of recruiters was like, they take you out to eat, and they tell you about how good the army gonna be, and you have stability, and you can get a house, you get college, and all this good stuff. They tell you all that, and you just gotta take the test, see how high you score to see what job you can do. That's how they put you in whatever job you had. But yeah, they finesse you, $50, $60 meal, have you feeling important,
Man, I
So that's how I got in,
wanted to join Marines,
19, man.
and this guy told me I was too short.
For real.
And the Marines are usually the shorter
Marines.
ones, but Marines are shorter than a lot, so I don't think he should have
He
told
told
you
me I
that.
should have went that.
My cousin
I should
tried
try
that.
the army, and I wanted to join the
But the
Marines.
Marines, I heard that's the hardest branch. They
I
said
think
that's the
it is.
hardest branch.
I think it is. And because my cousin tried to go in there, he lasted 6 months. Cause if I can remember real quick what they did, he was like, and he was kind of a bigger guy. He 6'2".
My best friend was 6'5".
280.
He was a Marine.
They called him Fat Boy almost every day. And see, that's why I was saying at the beginning, you got to have that self-esteem intact. Because he's just going in basic for the Marines. Every day, he was either Fat Boy or Doughboy or something. And he was getting mad about that and telling his mom that. So they was already getting into his head. And it was a lot of instances where, and this the only thing I remember he said that he couldn't get past. They would have a part of basic training where they would get in a circle. Bunch of guys get in a circle, and 2 guys would get in the middle, and they duke it out.
Oh no.
You gotta, and the winner was conscious.
No.
That's how you was the winner if your ass was still standing up.
Wow.
The loser is unconscious, and it just one guy pass or get knocked out, next 2 guys
That's
come in.
home violence.
That's part of basic.
In the
Marines.
Wow.
That's part of the training. You're fighting as part of the training. And he was like, and every day, if it wasn't that, it was like he was Fat Boy, Doughboy or some shit. And he was like, he almost got into a fight a couple of times. And I think it was at, I don't know if it's still there, but Camp Lejeune
Damn.
is where they did the basic at. And but this was like years ago. But
the crazy thing
he,
about that,
he had quit because he was like, I can't do this. Like, because he said they was like literally crazy. Like,
yeah, I was gonna say if somebody whoop
they
you
off they
up,
rocker.
you might still hold some type of level of hostility.
Yeah.
And y'all might find yourself out at
Yeah.
war.
But can you imagine
You
that
know
as
what I'm
basic training though? Like fighting?
That's stupid.
Like that's part of your training.
If they tell anybody that person not
I
gonna
know you gotta learn how to fight. Bro.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have to fight each
But
other.
not duking it out
Yeah.
in a circle.
No.
And like that was like regular everyday.
If you tell
In South
anybody
Carolina,
that, they not gonna join.
Yeah, I
We
would never
joined the
man,
Boy Scouts.
I would never do that.
And this was our first night. My dad and Michael took me and Tony to the Boy Scouts. And we're in the Boy Scouts and stuff. The whole afternoon, they're trying to get us to join. So we're like in a camp thing. We're talking and they telling us about the benefits of being a Boy Scout, and then we watching the other guys that's already there and how they're getting their little pins and stuff. And 2 of the boys that was like constantly bickering with each other, and I forgot what they called one of the head people or whatever they call them.
I know what you're talking about.
So
because I did that for
the
them.
leaders or whatever. One of the leaders got them said for all the Boy Scouts to form a line.
Mm-hmm.
All the Boy Scouts on both sides, like how the Soul Train line is. And the boys had to take off their shirts, and they got to make it to the end of the line where everybody take their belts off and swing and hit them.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, and the boy just run up the
They got
middle,
to go down the middle.
getting hit.
Yeah.
That's the Boy
So you just had to
The
make
Boy
it.
Scouts.
So you just had to make it without falling down or whatever.
No,
that was
you
the
had
whole
to-
thing.
You had to go down you had to go down
So
the
that was the
line.
whole test.
That's about
No,
a
this is one of the things that they did. If you're fighting or you're bickering or something, this is how they end it. This is one of the things.
That's
My dad now, mind you, said y'all ain't going through this. Y'all ain't joining this.
Damn.
I'm like,
Violent ass.
yeah.
Yo, drinking mean ass. He was like, oh, that's too much. Like,
Yeah.
nah.
When they say that's the kettle calling the pot.
Okay. Okay. It's like, yo, mean crazy ass.
Serious.
I thought
said,
you would have
he
kicked
don't-
me out there.
I
Yeah, you better
said-
join that, boy.
I'm like, so he don't like this.
So you know if he don't like it, there's some shit.
Yeah. There's something wrong with it, yeah.
Yeah, so we did not. After I was like, wow. We're looking at each other like,
Okay.
can you believe that?
That do sound crazy.
It
though,
was.
man.
It really
Damn.
was.
Getting whooped all
So I got
And
another
that was hit on
twist.
the.
Go ahead.
They was hitting on the necks. People hit some. Cause
Oh,
you know,
everywhere.
And then
Everybody
I thought it was
hit
just
people
the
in
legs.
face.
Yeah,
Like,
could you imagine? Everybody not the same height.
I thought it was just the legs.
No, they
So
took his
hitting
shirt off.
No, he
everywhere.
said they took the shirt off, so they trying to hit all the upper. Yeah.
So
So you
everybody
could get
swing.
hit in the neck.
They got hit in the neck,
Yeah.
like Steve said, the face.
That's crazy.
And then they had to make it to the end. So it's like probably 50,
Oh man,
60
I might
boys.
be bleeding past
Yeah.
out by
That's
then.
some bull-
It's
and
like
then some people might hit you with a buckle just being an a-hole, like, you know.
Oh.
But here go another
That's
twist
right.
on loving yourself. Is it learned or is it something that's in you? So imagine the people in the world that are gay.
Mm.
That's a whole nother twist because you got to learn to
Men and
love
women,
that.
right?
Men and women, yeah. Whether bi, tri, trans, whatever your thing is,
Yeah.
I think they got to learn it, but it should still be inside too.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a whole nother twist of just
That's a whole
not
nother-
talking about.
You got
That's a
it,
whole
and
nother
that's
topic.
you
Yeah,
got
so
to,
yeah.
because a lot of gay boys end up killing themselves because they don't know how to
And
deal
girls
with it.
too.
And
Yeah,
girls
too.
I heard
because they
about
don't
that.
know how to deal with it.
So
I
And
that's
heard
they
about
something
don't,
that
and
years
then
ago.
they're ashamed to tell, they find out that they're ashamed for their mom or their dad to find out, their brothers or sisters to find out, and then they find them dead. So yeah, that's really sad and really
So that's a whole other twist
It
on it.
really
I think
is.
you
So you
definitely
have
have to
to-
learn. So you need to be around the right people again, like you said.
Yeah.
And then
Those people that
imagine the
uplift you and
ones
tell you
that,
ain't nothing wrong with you, you know.
imagine the ones that wants to be the complete opposite of what they are.
Training,
Yeah.
and yeah.
So they
And
really-
gotta learn how to love themselves.
like what's his name? Like Dwayne Wade's, like their
yeah.
child
Zaria,
Mhm.
something like
who
that.
went
yeah.
boy to girl. I didn't understand that myself because
Yeah.
I'm like,
Only
he
thing
was
I
already a teenager,
yeah, that's what I
and
was
then
gonna
he
say.
wanted to be a girl. I'm like, but you already
Yeah.
like a man now. But then he was like, but I'm really a girl inside, and I was like, that whole thing was like weird to me. But I'm always like to each his own.
I say to each his own.
But
only
I
thing,
thought about when my son now,
Mhm.
who's 16, I'm like, what if he just came up to me one day and he said, I think I'm a girl, Dad.
Mhm.
I might be like, boy, if you don't sit your ass down, you don't get out of here like you 16 and now you want to be a girl. Like, I don't know.
Well,
I still
hey,
love
I
it
think
either
what
way.
they should-
But
There's some
did.
people that wait until they get 65 and 70 years old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in a documentary on people that
Yeah.
start doing it as senior
that's- and
citizens.
that's
They
great.
live their entire lives
Yeah.
with wives and
White
kids
and great
and
kids
got
are grown.
older and just
and they
started
said,
doing
but inside they
All
really
that
felt like
whole
the other
time.
sex.
And I think it's a lot of people in the world like
Yeah,
that.
and that's
Because they
kind of
don't know how to
sad.
deal with it.
That's
Well,
kind of
what-
sad, yeah.
What I was gonna say about Dwayne Wade's daughter, not since it's a female, I think to each his own, like we always say, but
Yeah.
maybe 18 would have been a good age because that he still had a lot of things he didn't explore.
That's what I didn't like.
Because that's when boys learn how to masturbate and you
Yeah.
hide
Seemed too
magazines
young to me.
and
That's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
feel
I
like-
really, that's adolescence, still like adolescent age.
yeah, because if you cutting your
I
wee-wee
don't-
off,
I don't think-
you
That's
can't-
what I'm saying. If my
Yeah.
son said he wanted to be a girl, I'm like, man,
Cause when you
I
turn
was
16,
16,
what?
that's when you learn to
Yeah.
start
I
playing
would
with stuff
tell-
and
yeah, I would tell
lost
them,
all of that.
I understand how you feel. I don't understand how you feel, but
yeah,
we're not gonna try to tackle this until you're 18.
yeah.
I know
At
this might
least a
feel.
legal
Yeah,
adult,
I know this might feel uncomfortable to you right now, but I love you
Yeah.
and I support you. But we're not going down that route.
And you know what? I wonder what they talks was
Taking
like, though.
stuff off or changing stuff.
But
Like
you know-
literally, I wonder what they talks was like before they let him do that change. Cause like,
But
what
you
do you
can-
say
They
to your
say-
child when they
they-
want to be another sex?
A
They
child
said what
that
they fought
young,
because they said they were taking them to gay prides and they were
Oh.
exposing these kids to drag queens and all.
I
That's
didn't know
what I
that.
heard on one of the podcasts, several podcasts,
That's
So he
what-
was around a lot of other gay
influences. And then,
friends.
huh?
He was around a lot of
Well,
trans
when you go to gay
men.
pride, everything is there.
everything out there.
So
So he saw
There's
everything
a
as a
lot-
young boy.
yeah, there's a
that's
lot
what
of-
the talk is.
Oh, see,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
so-
There's a lot of documentaries and stuff about that too, about
Yeah.
people taking their
just-
kids to.
I think
Just because you see it though, why do you feel that's you now?
It's a
Because I done
form
been
of
to a lot of gay
influence.
parties, but I don't never want to be a girl.
But I think when you're a child,
I've been
and
around a lot of them.
He was a child, and when they touch your soul in a good way, I think you might be like, I want to be like them. Like, imagine going to a circus and the clowns made you feel good, and you just want to stop
Yeah.
dressing up like a
Oh,
clown.
I can't stand.
I think
that.
it's a form of influence.
But you want to change your sex though.
Yeah,
That's
and
what I
that's
don't
why I
get.
think that's a
I never-
kid.
You
I
was
know.
born a boy.
Yeah.
So it's like,
And then
how do you choose? Like, no, I want to be a girl now.
Or
And
they say they
then-
feel that they was.
You was always a girl?
on the inside.
Yeah.
what if they have a female influence that's the head of everything? Like, say for instance, because Gabrielle Union is his wife, right?
Yeah.
So what if she's the dominant one over the household? Because
Yeah.
I think when you have that female energy that's dominant over everything,
Oh, and he was
boys
drawn to that.
usually emasculate themselves. Like, yeah. Like, he might
no
stand and
telling.
look at her put her makeup on, like, you
Ain't
know
no
what I'm saying?
telling.
Or,
That's why I said I wonder what they talks was like.
Yeah.
Like, what do you really talk about to have a child? Like,
But to
change
me,
their sex.
that's still. I mean, I love both of them. I think they're great actors and athletes.
Mhm. Good
But
people.
I don't think that was a smart decision.
Mhm.
He's a beautiful little boy now, a beautiful girl, but I think he should have had the chance to wait at least till he was 18 to start changing anything.
And I'm gonna expound on that. Should we even have the ability to change anything? And where the hell did that come from? I don't know if that's another topic. I ain't trying to get
Yeah.
off topic.
no.
The
But
first one was
how are
done.
we even able to even do this? Change what we was born as and what we are to just become something else that we feel like we want to be. Like, how the hell do we have the nerve
Well,
to not want to be us anymore and just be something else?
I say if you're of legal age and just do what you want to do, but they say, I'm getting off topic too.
I know,
They
right?
say
I wasn't trying to do that, but we brought up that, and I
They
was
say
like,
the Democrats with Kamala Harris was paying for this shit.
Oh.
So
People that was
that
in
was a
jail-
part of the campaigning thing they was talking
People that
about.
was in jail that wanted to, now mind you, this is a man in jail.
yeah,
He's in prison with rapists, murderers, and robbers, and he wants to change his sex
to a woman.
to a woman.
Yeah,
So not only this, they're gonna change his sex, they gotta take him out of that man
And
jail
put him with the
and
women.
put him with the women.
yeah.
So now you're putting a man.
So his thing is gone then.
Yeah,
They cut the wee wee,
I think they took
and he
it.
just
I
has,
think they split
No,
it.
yeah.
and now he has breasts.
I think they
Yeah.
split it
So-
and took
So
it.
that means he got to get taken
So
from
now he's
the
in a
men
woman's
and
prison.
go to the women. Yeah.
But he's still a man genetically.
Yeah.
So he's still, I
He
mean,
can
I
go
don't
in there.
know.
He can go in there.
Is he gay though? Is he gay?
I guess.
I don't know.
But he can still.
Because he's
He
gonna
can
be a
still go
lesbian
in there.
now. Now he's gonna be a woman that's
Right.
with women. So he's a lesbian now.
But he can still go in there and whoop everybody's ass.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
He'll fuck all of them.
Whoop him or have sex with him. That's why I said he's a lesbian, but he's still a
He gonna
guy.
go in there and whoop everybody's ass.
Yeah.
And be the king.
And naturally whoop him.
Yeah.
I'm talking about with a punch.
Yeah.
Like a boom and that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
And be the
I don't
king.
know.
what
I
I
just
would
said
say
this
to Zara, since you a girl, you better rock that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He
man.
there now. Make it worth every fucking
Be the
minute.
best you can be.
know. And to the world that don't like it, give them 2 middle fingers and just do you. But yeah, everybody's situation might not be how we think it should be, but that's their life.
Yeah, but
For sure.
that's
For
the
sure.
And
other
Magic
side to
Johnson's
that.
son too. Rock your shit. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
it's
saying?
a
I don't know
lot.
how long Magic Johnson
Did
went
he
with it.
change over or he's?
I don't know. He just
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
He's
Yeah,
a
I
little
think
boy,
he's
I
just a
think.
guy that
Yeah.
just dresses up,
Yeah.
like
Cause
makeup
it
and
come from
everything.
somewhere,
But I'm
That's
thinking
another
that
topic too.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna, I don't get it,
Azaria
man.
should have waited till they was 18 before they did anything.
Yeah.
I don't know if they did do it. I don't know. They'll let the public know that now he's a legally a female because the operation.
Yeah.
But I think that she should have experienced his whole age to bend from the age he was at 12 or 14 when they started saying that till he was 18.
Mhm.
And then so, okay, yeah, I'm still feeling the same way
Yeah.
I did when I was 12
That's what I
or
was
14.
gonna say. See if he changed his mind
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah, that would have.
Unless they thought that, okay, if he did it now, because that's what one of these guys said. If they would have did it earlier, when they got older, they wouldn't have
Yeah, I heard that
they
too.
would have had a
Yeah.
harder time transitioning over.
I don't
What you
So
know.
maybe changing their bodies, and it's like
Here
if
go
you're
Oh,
a
so
the
they're
trick.
still growing.
yeah, if you're a male too long, it's gonna be hard for you to change into a female. With your
Okay.
body, can't be your body's
How your
everything
body
different.
fit. Okay.
So
I think
yeah,
I see
so
what
I
you're
maybe,
saying.
So here go the
maybe we
trick,
did
though.
it right.
We in America, right? So I noticed we always say 18 or 21.
Yeah.
Maybe 18 and 21, our standards of being an adult is American.
Yeah.
And when you go to other countries,
Because that's what they have to go at to get the
it's
surgery.
different.
They
in
definitely
another
different.
country. I don't know
Yeah,
where it
because if
is.
you look, go to Africa, little girls getting pregnant at 12 or 13, and it's the norm.
And in America, you can join the military at 17.
So yeah, that's
That's what I
under
forgot to say.
18. So yeah,
So are you not an adult?
yeah,
No,
that's still
But at
teenage,
17, they have to teach you how to work an M16
Yeah,
A2
so-
rifle.
Maybe it's here when we talk about, oh, they should have waited till 18, and then like you said, you go to another country, they're like, oh yeah, you 13, come on,
But to be fair,
Yeah.
But
we can only go by our standards
With
because
that
shit, that's all we
topic-
know.
Yeah.
you know?
Well, that topic, that was just my opinion. Actually, she, they have the right to do what they want to do, and she has the right to do what she want to do. I don't have anything against that. I don't have any. I just had an opinion of
Right,
maybe that she should have waited till she was 18 so she can experience.
Yeah, more
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but I was just thinking about that.
Her decision,
American,
her decision is her decision, and I don't have anything against it. I have anything against the parents of choosing.
Right, yeah.
Because they was gonna do what they wanted to do anyway.
Yeah, they could have done the right thing by doing that earlier, so she could have turned out
better.
the way she wanted to be in the long run. Because I also heard
touchy subject.
Yeah, because I've also heard people say that they wish they didn't do it because things didn't turn out the way they wanted.
Yeah, because we seen a documentary about some parents, like he said, they did when they went along with everything, and then they like,
Because you can't go back.
Touchy situation.
And
Because you can't go back.
my own opinion, though, that's why you shouldn't have never done it.
Yeah.
Just be who the hell you are.
Yeah.
That's what I don't get.
Yeah.
Like,
Because you're gonna find somebody that's gonna
and if
love
you don't have to learn to love yourself,
yeah.
what we talking about is a prime example of that.
Mm-hmm.
You changing the whole sex, my nigga. You ain't changing how you
gotta
look.
learn
You ain't
to
putting on a
love.
hat,
Yeah.
makeup, fake lashes, fake lips, fake butt. You changing your whole sex. It's like, damn. You changing who you are.
Learn to love that.
Yeah.
When you could have learned to love the first person you were.
And can you learn what you changed yourself into? It wasn't even you.
That's confusing.
Because you're learning to love something you just made
Doctors
up.
help construct that.
That's confusing. Yeah.
Now you can learn to love makeup because once you put on makeup, you look like a model. And you're like, ooh, I like how I look with makeup on. And that's why so many women, like, when they take the makeup off, they're like, oh, don't look at me. Let me put my makeup on. But guys have to tell them, you don't need all that shit.
Can I have some more? Yeah, I feel you on
Like,
that.
you look good without the makeup, but yeah. But if you change your whole sex, so you're learning to love something.
A whole nother
Now
you
with
that's
that,
not you.
and now with that makeup thing, they came out with different makeup. So because the old makeup,
Did you thirsty? Hey, you got
Y'all making me jealous. Y'all got me jealous over here with this raspberry ass.
Hang on.
You gotta do it right. You gotta do it
Hey,
right.
Kel, bring them deal chips with you.
They're making me jealous with this
But yeah, it's
Publix raspberry
Publix
tea.
raspberry tea. Hey, we be advertising to everybody.
But man,
But yeah, it's a touchy situation, and they can be looked at a bunch of different ways.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what I will have to say is I think with Zaya, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing the name. I think that probably is going to influence a lot of people that's her age to like, damn, excuse me, Zaria did it. You know, I can do it. So that's the scary thing about it. Because like you said, your child will wake up one day after looking at so much media coverage of that.
you've been with them half their life.
My bad, D. I actually
Oh, you good?
I meant to get you a glass when I went in, and the first time I forgot.
Hey, he said
Trying to
he getting
figure out-
jealous.
You've been with them. You've been with that child half their life, and then they say, you know what, I want to change my sex.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too. So imagine
Like
the
what?
influence that Zaria had on the other kids her age that might have been going through. They're like, no, she did it, I can do it. So now that person wake up one day and they
A whole generation of kids gonna be like,
yeah, that no,
I
I'm
want to
a
be a girl too.
And then there's little girls that want to be boys. So it goes that way too, you know.
Yeah.
Not to leave the girls out. But what I learned coming up, tomboys, the little tomboy girls were always more accepted than soft boys. You know, because they'd be like, oh, he got sugar in his tank. But she could be up there climbing trees and
I
jumping
knew them in
gates.
high school. No, middle school.
Yeah, they were always accepted.
I knew tomboys in middle school.
You want deal chips?
But what's funny is the little boys like to hang around them.
Yeah. One
like
of
to
my
run around
favorite
and play with the
cousins was a tomboy, yeah.
So they was cool, you know, even though we knew they was girls, but it was like they like to climb trees.
No, I'm trying to work you, Kel.
Like you just said, they like to climb trees and ride bikes and rough houses just
I
like
gave
we
you some
did.
nipple towels.
Well, I use some of them to get the crumbs up, and I got my drink sitting on one, and this is mine. I think you ain't give me none. I brought these three in here with me.
I did give you some paper towels.
Well, they not here, sir. They probably out there. But anyway, yeah, my favorite cousin, she was a tomboy. So me and her balanced each other out, because one minute, me and her be climbing trees together, jumping gates together, and then the next minute we'd be playing with Barbie dolls together. So we kind of like, you know, she not here no more, but yeah,
Yeah.
she was a tomboy.
But that was somebody you felt comfortable around.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you need growing up, man. And that's what I said, going off of what Kev was saying, like, if you got a good influence around you, it's like...
I'm sorry, I got to learn how to have for myself.
You can learn to love yourself even better if people, good influences around you.
Yeah. But yeah, it's crazy. We live, we learn.
Yeah.
We live, we learn. Excuse me, y'all, I will be back.
Well, that's one thing with that. It's breaking that cycle.
My shorts. Look.
Breaking that cycle and not doing the same thing that your dad did. That's how you were with how you are with your kid. You broke that cycle.
Yeah. A lot of people said that too.
Yeah.
So that's like one of the best things that came out of this. Yeah, because a lot of people was like, well, and it's funny seeing people's reactions to how I am with my son, almost like they not used to a man that loves a son like that and that dote on their son like that and talk about him. But you know how I be talking about him and shit. And I'm like, you can't be shy about some shit that you think saved your life or that's changed your life for the better, you know? You gotta speak on that shit like with confidence, you know?
That make you
So I'll tell people in a minute.
a better and stronger man.
Yeah, and I'll tell people in a minute, my son saved a lot of other people's life because of how people are, you know, I'm talking about how ignorant they are and how they with the bullshit. And I'm like, y'all are lucky that he's here because I wouldn't have been the same person if he wasn't here, you know?
Exactly.
I would have been matching y'all energy and it would have been a bunch of assholes around each other. And I know me, like, you know, and I ain't bragging about it or trying to be proud of the shit, but I know me before my son, I would have got down with the bullshit just like whoever's in front of me. We could have just been with the bullshit. Wrong or right. And see, that's not good. Because you shouldn't be wanting to do shit that's gonna lead to something negative on purpose, you know? But I think that comes with maturity too, though, you know? Because I don't even, shit, the way I'm talking now, I wasn't even like this 5-7 years ago, you know? So,
I don't know if y'all
I think
can
you just
see
said go with
this.
growth.
I'm trying to hold it.
Boy, is that Publix too?
That's a nice Publix sub with all of the fixings.
You better go ahead, Publix.
It's called a vegan turkey.
Meatless turkey.
Meatless turkey club. But we took a club sandwich and just funked it out. I don't know what all the club sandwiches made of, but we hooked this up. And I had to take over.
It changed my life, y'all.
I had to take over because you told the guy, I don't know what kind of sub he told the guy, but then he changed it to a turkey.
It was just gonna be a veggie sub.
Okay, so from a veggie sub, then I'm reading the menu. So the menu said a vegan turkey sub. So I'm at Vegan Turkey Club. I don't know what a club sandwich is all made with. So the guy was like, Kev said he wanted to be club sandwich. He looked at Kev with like disappointment in the basement.
Meatless club.
So he started snatching the pepper jack cheese off and throwing it in the trash with an attitude. I said, no. I said, sir, you can leave it there. I said, let's just, leave it how it is and add the vegan turkey to it.
He thought I was being an ass. I'm sure he saw the gold in my mouth.
So I took over and it worked out.
Man.
He thought I was trying to be an asshole to him.
You can see his demeanor. He was like,
you had the Publix guy, man.
Why you ain't tell me this in the beginning?
He was really pissed off.
Cam said, I think you need to take over. So I started communicating with the guy. And, we started talking
He
about
was mad for real because they don't never stop smiling in public. Every time I go through public, they be smiling. Everybody
good,
happy.
though.
Yep. I think he thought I was fucking with him.
Yeah.
Dang.
And he looked like he was new because I ain't never seen him before.
Oh.
He was different.
He had meow tattoo on his knuckles.
It was the Anglo.
Meow.
Meow? Like a cat?
Hey, that was the first thing I said, are you a cat lover? He said, yeah. So that from
there. Anglo guy?
Yeah. Everybody in the deli part was Afro-American native, and he was on. So I feel like he probably felt a little out of place too, you know what I'm saying? Then he had a piercing right here, and his nose going to one side, his nose coming out the other side.
And then y'all came up. Yeah, like you said, the goals.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, oh hell, you guys
it worked out
messing
good.
with me.
Then you know we go back. I'll be looking for him again because it was cool though.
Man.
But when Kev told him a club sound, he looked like
Said club. Now I gotta take all this damn
cheese off.
Cause I had the avocado spread. He can put the avocado spread on first, and then I said change it to the meatless turkey and turkey club.
I'm gonna try it one day. I'm gonna try it one day. If we ever go in there again.
There's
We
some
ain't
You
doing
really?
the salads.
You won't notice the difference. You're gonna swear you're eating like meat. You know what I'm saying? The texture is there, the flavor is there, just the impurities are not there.
Yeah.
You know.
Well,
and that's what.
I told you that's how it was when I had a cause I done had a chili dog, pizza, taco salad, total
You
beef,
said some Oreo cookies or something,
some
some
cookies,
bacon
some
or
other
something.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the bacon, cause I had a bacon
That got
cheeseburger.
bacon
Yeah,
in it too. But meatless bacon.
Meat is bacon in here too, so. Yeah.
total vegan, and I was like, and it filled me up. I was surprised. I think the chili dog, cause it had everything on it, fake coleslaw, mustard, ketchup, relish.
It's so funny when he said fake.
I know, right? Cause that's the only thing I could think of. Cause I was like, man, this shit is ketchup. And she was like, I promise you. Cause I didn't believe her. That's why I still be saying fake now.
Yeah.
Cause when I was eating it, I was like, man, it's meat. I said, this tastes like chili.
That's what his uncle
She
said.
was like, I
when-
promise you,
Yeah,
there's
when we
no meat. And she was like naming off the stuff. She was like, that's cauliflower. That's
it's all real
what's it
food.
called? Imitation. That's imitation cheese. Imitation. The bread was something else. It wasn't bread. So the whole chili dog, like I said, the whole chili dog was fake. I was like,
Wow.
and I was full.
Mhm.
I was like, damn. I just wanted a drink though, like a
Right,
regular drink. I think I had some damn lemonade or something with it.
The way Steve make his tofu, just like Asians.
Mm.
And
You can't tell it's not meat.
his uncle thought he was eating like either chicken or steak, some kind of meat.
Is that what you made me one day?
Look
Look like ribs.
ribs.
Yeah,
That was tofu? Oh,
yeah.
shit.
It was our
You
ribs.
season it and you cook it just like you would do your.
She thought it was ribs.
For real? Wow.
I think she ate it too.
Yeah, when you
What?
season it.
I just left it on the stove.
That lets you know.
I was like, Steve made it yesterday, but I didn't say what it was.
That lets you know.
But I think you made broccoli or greens? Or you made the greens too?
She made, yeah.
You made the greens
It
too?
was and it
But
was
you gave me like tofu and greens.
and then I think it was some macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
yeah,
that was what you
that's
made?
his main. Yeah, that's one of his
Yeah.
main meals.
Yeah, I just left it on the stove and I came back
So that lets you know
a
that
few hours later.
they
One of
can
them was
eat it.
gone.
They can eat
I was
it.
like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
Man, our Thanksgiving dinner. I'll make the stuffing. I make stuffed mushrooms.
Man, his mushrooms.
Now you
Steve,
mean dressing, right?
What?
You said stuffing, but is that what you meant to say?
dressing.
Do it taste like dressing?
Oh,
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah.
Cause you know I gotta try it, you know, cause I'm a dressing connoisseur.
Only thing
so
different is when I make my broth, it don't have any turkey or chicken flavor. It just be the seasonings and the butter.
Okay.
And I might
Use the green peppers,
yeah,
onions,
onions, all that.
use eggs.
Did I put no? I don't put any eggs in.
Oh, okay.
They got just egg.
We have just egg. Yeah.
You gonna burn it up.
Tastes like egg.
Yeah, it tastes just like
It look
egg.
like egg.
And it's
taste
white.
like egg.
It look like egg
Yellow.
pieces in
It
there.
look like
No.
once you just scrambled it up, it's yellow.
Damn.
And,
I gotta try that too then. Okay.
You can't tell the difference.
I would either take
I gotta try your dressing
the
now.
one of the chickpea not chickpea what is it, the Boca burgers. I'll take the Boca burgers and like move it around in the broth so it can get some of the flavor, and then pour it into the stuffing
Okay.
to give it like a
Kind of a meaty taste.
yeah, and that's a mushroom. The Boca burgers are made out of mushroom, portobello mushroom.
But it tastes like meat.
Yep.
Yeah,
I gotta try
mushrooms
that.
got like a meat texture to
Yeah.
them too. Like they savory.
I definitely gotta try that.
And they whole flavor
King
real
oyster?
good.
Is it
Huh?
King oyster mushroom?
Mm-hmm.
Fried
Man,
it
the
up like
king
chicken.
oyster mushrooms. Oh my
Man,
goodness.
fried it up
A
like chicken.
mushroom?
What's that other one?
It tastes like chicken?
Not king oyster, but the one that.
The long one. What is
No,
that?
the long one is king oyster. So the other one is oyster. The other one is just oyster, and then you got king oyster, the big fat long one with blood. That's king. The oyster is the one that you made like conch.
Yeah.
That was so good.
Yeah.
That's good too.
Yeah, that was.
Well,
so
we talked about that last time. That conch.
Yeah.
His dad, when we first saw it, it looked like chicken. He's not. That's what I'm talking about. He thought I fried
When
some
you
chicken.
tell him what it was, then that's when he would like it. So that's why it's a mind
I
thing.
know, right?
Yeah.
He's like, that's what I'm talking
And
about.
I was the exact opposite. When I first had vegan food, I was more of like on a show me type of thing.
Mhm.
You say it tastes good like regular food, show me, damn it. I want to see. So I was like, when I told you about my friend Melissa,
Mm-hmm.
Melissa Rose, she's vegan. She had a birthday party, whole table spread everything on. I'm talking about lasagna, nachos, spaghetti, all kind of shit. In the kitchen, she had like 10 different cakes, all vegan shit.
Damn.
Tore that stuff up. I ain't know what was real and what was vegan, but she was like, it was all vegan. And I was like, that's not vegan right there. I was like,
You know what's
man.
crazy? You said her husband is not vegan.
No,
So I wonder
he
how
love
they,
meat.
how they balance that
I
out.
don't know. And I didn't know that until a couple of weeks ago. She recorded him at took a picture of him at a restaurant. They was out to eat, and she had a big bowl of something that looked like a tree with some carrots in it. And he had a goddamn piece of meat about as big as a plate with some vegetables and something around. And I said, Tony ain't vegan too? And she was like, hell no. He liked the she made a joke out of it because she always joking. I forgot what she called it, but I was like, he ain't vegan, and she was like, no, he liked the meat. He liked the evil meat or some shit. She called it. She called it the devil's meat or something. But he was tearing it up. He was smiling in the picture, and she had her little picture of like her little veggies and cabbage and whatever she was eating.
You would think that somebody that's older would be more in tune with things, would try, especially for your health.
Yeah.
Especially if they're in bad health.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed.
If I'm telling you this is going to improve your health,
Yeah.
why the hell would you not want to try it?
And the thing about it was the first 2-3 months. That's all he ate. The
Everything
same thing
was
we
on
ate.
point.
But
yeah.
you didn't tell him what it was.
No, we told him what it was.
Oh.
Every time I'm never like that. When I cook something, I'm gonna tell you what it is.
You
I
know
told him,
it,
I said, Steve cooked, Steve cooked tofu like Asians. I said, you would think. I said, once he finished cooking it, only thing you think about is the barbecue. It tastes like barbecue chicken or something.
You know what it was? to him?
Teriyaki, all that. I was always telling, yeah, you gotta cook this tofu because the way you did it, I can't.
And then he was calling everybody in Florida, bragging about all of the good food that we sent a picture. They like, man.
And telling him it's vegan, but it tastes like meat.
Well, you know what it was?
Mm.
You know when you first meet somebody or they first live with you, you got that representative.
I was just about to say
His
that.
representative had ran out.
Everybody got that 3-month representative.
That's what it was.
That's when the niceties wear off.
Mm-hmm.
You become yourself, and you like, damn, this all we got to eat.
So
We ain't got no sugar. Where's the ketchup?
I'm gonna give him, yeah, exactly. They started letting that all hang out. I'm gonna give him 3 months to where he's going at. They finna light that trailer up.
I give it
That-
less. I give it
That
less
trailer
than 3
park
months.
finna kick their ass out of that trailer
And
park.
then it's gonna be deep in the cold.
Yeah.
I want
But
to
I give it
say,
less than 3 months.
I want to say less than 3 months too, because the money done went up.
Yep.
The stakes are higher now, because you had less money here.
Yep.
Now he working with full
And
Full throttle.
His asshole is gonna just spew out.
and her assholeness.
Yep.
And
She gonna be like, I came all the way over here to get you. Where my money?
all of that
Bitch, that's
pain,
my money.
Yep.
all that pain from you used to whoop my ass. You did, man.
Yeah, that's
They gonna
why I
get
divorced
forced
your
to-
ass.
Yep.
It's gonna come back up.
That shit is crazy. But that's the love of money have you not thinking clear.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't go back to my ex-wife now. I don't care.
Both of them said the same thing. She said he'll never live in her house.
Yeah.
He said he'll never go to her house because she want him. He don't want
I
her.
couldn't do it though, because that's why I left.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna remember why I left in the first
He
place.
said
We talking about you again, Teresa.
he said he left
You
her.
messed up, girl.
She want him. He don't
She's
want
very
her.
messed up.
That was his words.
Hmm.
His words was she want him. He don't want her. He'll never go back.
Oh.
Son.
Well, she did come back and get him.
Yes, you did.
So he knew what he was talking about.
Yeah.
13 hours.
That is amazing.
That's love.
And he was always said she want to be with me. He said she mad because I don't want her no more. I'm thinking this lady do not want you. All of this stuff she done said. But look at her action. So that was action
She was saying she was speaking for her. She was hurt.
Action speak louder than words.
Because he said he the one didn't want her, so he the one left her. That's what he said.
He left her.
So that's what she was hurt. She was
That make her look even worse. He
Yeah.
left her and she came to rescue him.
And I can't remember, but how long they been divorced?
I want to say somewhere 20 to 30 years.
20 to
I'm
30?
not sure for sure, but when I go all the way back,
But you know what's weird about that
I'm out
too?
here spending food.
Well,
Do you think they're different people now?
Yeah. You
So were they
already
even?
know.
They didn't even marry the same person they was 30
No.
minutes ago. So maybe
And
they're
then
different too.
Even
I
if it
don't
wasn't
know,
20
man.
years, you know they didn't see each other in the past 5 years. Because where he was, we done been here by almost 6 years. Where he was before he came here, he didn't see her.
Yeah.
They've been in contact, communicating, but yeah, as far as like
That's about it.
in
And they hadn't
face to
seen-
face.
Yeah, they hadn't seen each other
Oh, but they've been talking though.
on the phone.
Well, see, that's different though.
Yeah.
They've been communicating at least.
Mm-hmm.
I think they still got feelings for each
So they
other.
already know how each other talk.
But once they cross, once they trip each other's fuses,
Yeah. And with more money in the picture, because
Yeah.
that'd make a big difference, man.
that's gonna be the destruction
Trying
of
to tell
them.
you, extra money and a female is a recipe for something.
Yeah.
So I
It
think
could be a disaster or it could be a delicacy.
they're gonna be a disaster.
But when it's more money involved and a female that know you, you better make it work, and you better try your best to hold on to your alpha tendencies.
Those two personalities.
Shit.
Because if you ever trip and become a beta at any moment,
Yeah,
she gonna eat your ass up like a dinosaur,
Yeah, beta.
biting the head off.
Yeah, beta.
Man,
He is a beta. But
that's
yeah.
one thing I done learned over the years, man. Talking about loving yourself, I done learned how to love myself more, how to speak up, take less shit. Well, a lot of people might call it standing 10 toes down or whatever.
Mhm.
But I had to learn that though. You know, I wasn't fed that, I wasn't taught that.
Nigga trying to
So
get
it's
food
like-
on my face.
I don't know if that necessarily translate into love, but I know the self-respect
That's
and all that
self-love,
part.
yeah.
I had to learn that and
Yeah.
like stand on it and not worry about how other people was thrown off by it, because they will act like they thrown off. You know, once you decide to stand on your own 2 feet, you know, people like, what's wrong with you? Like, no, ain't nothing wrong with me. Like, number one, I'm doing the same thing you doing, because you've been standing on your own 10 toes, right? Well, shit, that's what I'm doing. But number two, I'm learning myself. You know, I'm finally coming into myself now. So it's like, and when I think back on it, that's what everybody strive to do. You know, just be themselves, know who they are. And I just don't like how people say they won't take no bullshit from certain stuff, but then they do. It's like, just be honest about that shit. Everybody gonna deal with
People try to
bullshit.
make
Yeah,
themselves
People try to act like,
bigger.
I don't deal with no
Yeah.
shit. And it's like, man, if I follow you home, there's gonna be some shit go down. And I'm gonna be like, wait a minute, that ain't what you said
Yeah.
when we was at the barbershop now. At the barbershop, you was like, you know, I run this shit. But then when I got home, you know, it's like, is the food ready? Like, can you? I thought you was, oh man. Like, stop playing, man. You ain't running shit. Like, and I don't like that because I'm not like that. So that's why it took me stages to get to where I am. Because I've always been kind of like easygoing, you know, like what you want to do. Like, I've always been like that. I don't know where that come from. That might be a whole nother podcast. But I've always been like, well, what you want to do? Like, I'm happy doing what you want to do. If I'm cool with it, that's a plus. But for the most part, you know, I ain't gonna try to take over a situation and, you know, alpha, whatever you call it. You know, I ain't never been like an alpha male, but I ain't really been no pushover either. But I really like to, you know, I'm just easygoing like that. So, but I learned easygoing sometimes get your neck stepped on, you know. and get your ass chewed up, and you like, damn, I should have said something. And that's the main thing that then changed me to who I am now. A lot of, damn, I should have, once I'm at home, and by myself on the bed watching TV, damn, I should have told that bitch ABC. Like, why didn't I just, and I'm sitting up here mad at myself, like, why didn't I just, and then myself is like, yeah, nigga, all you had to do was say, and then I'm like, okay, next time. But then when next time come, I try it, and the reaction is so crazy, because I'm not used to it, I gotta learn how to be myself, because people ain't used to that. When you always been easygoing like I have, like my entire fucking life, people ain't used to you cussing their ass out. Cause then they looking like, DJ, what? Wait a minute, you cussing? Y'all don't even know. Nigga, I've been cussing since I was 13, mom. I've been cussing since I was damn. I've been cussing since I was
I know
okay. You didn't, but I got my ass whooped one time. Now this is crazy. You talking about calling the pot calling the kettle black? Real quick, I came home one day, riding bikes with my friends. We walking the street. You know how you ride the bike most of the way, and then when you get to the hill, everybody hop off the bike, and then we pushing the bike up. So then we get to my house, because I think we finna drop my bike off first. We finna drop the bikes off, and then we finna just go sit somewhere and chill. So everybody, like, we get up to my driveway, and then they stop, and then I'm walking to the walking to put my bike up, and I think somebody said hurry up, and I said something like, I'm fucking tired. I said, don't be yelling at me, I'm fucking tired. Man.
Your mama heard you?
My mom and dad
was
upstairs in the window. My dad remember this shit probably. They was upstairs in the window, and my dad was like, damn, come here. Oh, shit. And my friends was like, they just looked crazy. Got to walking, they just started walking their bikes up real slow. Man, got my ass whooped.
Wow.
Good 2 to 3 minutes for cussing. And this from the dude that nigga taught me how to cuss back. I'm like, how you know it? And then just that story that you told me, think about that when you was talking about the Boy Scouts and your dad. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I was like, man, how you gonna whoop me for cussing?
That's
and
all
like
you
was, I mean, every other breath, especially when he drank, every other breath he took was a cuss word. And I didn't get that either. It was like, how you whoop me for doing something you always do? That's a weird thing to me too. So,
but
like
some
you just
parents
said,
cuss their children out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But like me and Kevin was saying, I think he was gone. I'm changing the way I'm raising my child, so I'm breaking that gap of not communicating with your kids, and because I said so. I hate that shit too. I'm finna show you how to act. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna tell you walk this way, and then I'm gonna walk this damn way because I'm grown. Like, if I don't hate some shit, man, because it's like if your kids see you going crazy and reckless, and then you telling them be still and be quiet, when they get reckless one time, how you whoop them? They just see everything that you're doing. So, I kind of never got that growing up. So that's why I'm not like that with my child, And I, talk to him all the time, brag on him, and take him out, spoil his ass.
That'll make parents better people if they lead by example. It'll automatically make them a better person.
Yeah.
I think it's some new generation shit, because I don't think, and Kev probably can attest to it, I don't think like in that time, 50s, 60s, 70s, I think all parents was the same. Sit your ass down and only eat that, and then you see the parents eat lobster and goddamn shrimp and all this other shit. You got hot dogs. And why can't I have lobster? Because I said so. Yeah. And that was it. Yeah. There wasn't no other reason, and it didn't need to be no other reason. Because I said so, because I'm grown. And that's how you damn grew up. So then you might take some of that with you if you ain't careful. Because when you become an adult, now you'll be on some because I said so shit, but what if you say that to the wrong person? Because now you're grown, you say that shit to a female or another guy because I said so, that might get you in trouble. Because it's like, nah, that don't make no sense, my G, because that ain't what you did. Yeah. Do what you telling me to do. Not with how your parents raised you, like,
They'll give you a run for your money.
Yeah, and then you like, oh shit, like I shouldn't have tried to do what my dad did. Like, that was in '85 when he did that shit. Like, this is a different time. Because my dad used to be a pimp. So that's probably why he could do that shit. Yeah. I ain't got no pimp in me. So I can't be my dad. You know what I'm saying? So I just gotta be me, easygoing, you know, sensitive, like to talk, but don't piss me off too much because that's where my dad part come in. That's the little 10% I got. I got that 10%. What you call it? Not pterodactyl. I can't think of the damn. I don't know why I keep thinking of dinosaurs this damn sentence. I'm 10% T-Rex, and the rest of the time I'm that shit with the
Oh, them little things, the
little thing that squeak, and the little things pop out and it's real colorful.
Them the raptors.
Oh, that's the
And it don't do shit, but when it spit at you,
No, Velociraptor. That thing is terrible.
They look harmless and shit, and you want to pet it, and then that shit go and spit on you, and it melt your ass.
Yeah, that thing will fuck you. And then you got other little razor, little teeth.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't know why I'm on this dinosaur thing today. I do like Jurassic Park though.
That was good.
I like all that.
The crazy
I like
guy
all that
Jurassic
sci-fi
Park
shit.
was good.
The crazy guy from
Jurassic
Seinfeld.
Park, all of it was good. Oh, you talking about Goldberg?
I can't remember his name. But he said, he said, what you want some food? I ain't got no food.
Oh, you talking about the heavy set guy?
Yeah. The big
Oh,
angle.
yeah.
I ain't got no food.
Oh, you remember that scene? Yeah.
He
That's
catch the
Costanza?
stick.
That little animal.
He
Yeah.
catch the stick.
Yeah.
You're so stupid.
And try to throw the stick at it.
I'm gonna run you over when I come back down.
Oh,
Thought it was a little harmless dinosaur.
Yeah.
That bitch came back saying, whoosh.
That was
And
so
spit on
scary,
him.
man.
You know what I want to do one day? I want to see all of the Jurassic Parks back to back, like binge on it the whole day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because there's so many now.
They be
Samuel
doing that with
Jackson
Harry
was in that
Potter.
first one.
Yeah.
Harry Potter is another one. Yeah, I
No,
wanna
Harry
see
Potter
all
does
of
that.
them back
If
to
you
back.
catch it on a certain day,
It just keep
they'll show
playing.
part 1 to
I
part
wanna-
10.
yeah, I
Because I
wanna
know
binge
somebody
after
that's
that.
into those shows.
10? They made 10 of them?
Man, there's so many Harry Potters, man.
So you can't do it all in one day.
Because I know somebody that's into that. Like, she loves Harry Potter, and she said, like, it's certain ones that you gotta watch in sequence, or this one ain't gonna make no sense.
Yeah.
So you can't watch that one.
Yeah.
And
We
Lord
was
of
like
the
that at
Rings.
first. Yeah, we were
Lord
like
of
that
the
for a
Rings.
while until they.
Yeah,
I
you
think
have
they
to
made
watch them in
something
order.
in it,
Like
yeah.
Harry Potter goes in a certain order, or you ain't gonna know what's going on.
Yeah, I want to do that.
And the Hobbit.
Yeah,
That's one of the
Other ones,
one of the
yeah.
sequels. Yeah,
yeah.
that's crazy. So what we at,
So we were
y'all?
on
We got way off that
Loving
topic.
Yourself.
I know.
Okay.
We do that.
Oh,
when we
yeah,
come
yeah,
back.
On
yeah.
Loving Yourself.
Oh yeah, I think I done said enough about that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. You made some good points though.
Yeah, man.
Because we came from two different angles with that.
Yeah.
And then the next one was
Ooh, the flat
So
earth and the
okay, let me
squares.
add this one last thing. So do you think, as we age, right, we will eventually become senior citizens?
Hmm.
So when we become senior citizens, do you think we have to learn how to love that?
of course. Because
That's a whole nother
you gotta
line.
learn
It's
how
you.
to deal. You gotta learn how to deal with it first.
Yeah.
But
Because
yeah.
I see a lot of old people, and I think a lot of them don't be happy with themselves. You know what I'm
Because they
saying?
wasn't happy with themselves in the beginning.
And here's what's interesting about both of them points. When we was, just think about when you was 8, and think about when you was 16, think about when you was 30, and now. Do you feel the same about yourself that you did when you was 16?
No, I feel different. Yeah, not in a
Or
bad
do you
way.
hate yourself? Yeah.
No, I feel better than that because I'm more
Cause like, did you
aware
hate
of myself.
Yeah, you still like 40,
Yeah,
like you like.
well,
25.
50, but
Well, I'm just trying to go back,
I
but
feel
yeah.
it. But yeah,
So I think when you get older, like Kev just said, if you already love yourself, you're just getting older.
Mm-hmm. And you should be getting wiser, more.
Mhm.
You should, yeah. So
Now,
you
'cause
should
what
love
made me,
yourself.
what
kinda
made
the
me
same.
think some of the old people might not like themselves is because they don't have all of the abilities that they had when they were younger.
Yeah, that's why you got to
You know what
try
I'm
to
saying?
take care of yourself
Yeah.
as much as you can while you're young enough to do it.
Mhm.
Because I
It's not
still,
gonna. Nothing's gonna come like just once you get 80, then you're gonna try to do things
Cause you see some
different.
you
older
can-
people and they
It's
seem
too late
sad.
then, yeah.
yeah, because you can't run that fast now,
Mm-mm.
like you did that dude that was 6'3".
Oh,
I mean, I don't know how much you run, but I'm just saying,
Oh no.
if you run 3 miles now, your ass gonna pass out.
I've actually, I haven't
But
ran.
you still
Yeah.
love who you are, you
Yeah.
know. You still gonna love who you are, but you ain't gonna be the same as you get older.
No.
Like,
That's a
Yeah.
part of growing. That's a part of growing old.
if you're
older.
smart, not smart.
Wise.
You just gotta be aware and wise. Like that's gonna happen
Mhm.
as you get older.
There's a lot of things.
Stuff's gonna get older.
Man.
Bones, you know, not bones, but I mean, you're gonna get
Bones,
slower.
skin, everything.
You're gonna get a little slower, but you can counter that by taking care of yourself, eating right, and exercising as much as you can. You know, and not just stopping it. Just because you turn 70, don't mean you can't go to the gym. Because I see some old ass people in the gym. I'm talking about old nigga. I'm talking about the wrinkles is almost on the ground. Their wrinkles about to hit the floor, and they in there
before we
barely
left,
moving, pushing their little weights.
Before we left to go to the West Coast, you remember this Anglo guy that was over there by the store I worked at? Remember I told you I said I work for this guy. He kind of looked like the actor from Good, Bad, and Ugly.
Steven Seagal.
No, the Western Clint Eastwood.
Okay.
Oh.
And he loved Clint Eastwood too. He kind of looked like him.
Okay.
That's why I was like, wow, no wonder he liked Clint Eastwood because he kind of looked like him.
Yeah.
He was at that time. That man was 70 years old. He was always going to the gym.
Yeah.
I'll come over to his house. He had something for me to help do the fix for him, and it was a garage door, and the tension. You know how the tension on those garage doors are actually really 180 pounds of torque.
Yeah.
It takes a lot to make those springs close. And somehow his spring popped, and the garage door was open and wouldn't close. So we needed to try to get the tension off the garage door so it can close, so we can take it off. So, mind you, at the time I think I was like probably 40, probably like 45. So I was still more active than,
Yeah.
and he couldn't do it by himself. And then when he saw me close the garage door, he was like, I couldn't get that thing to budge. He said, you must be strong as a horse, And I was like, no, I said, I was telling him about all the stuff I did. He said like he still goes to the gym. And then he was like, he wished he would have done more when he was young.
Like weights wise?
No, working
with
out.
the weights.
Working out. But he said, wish he would have done more when he was younger.
Yeah.
So here I am, 61, and I just found a stretch machine to help you stretch your legs.
Yeah.
Like to get that Van Damme stretch.
Did you see that machine?
Last week. Remember I said I need a bike.
And
If I could find an elliptical bike.
We seen a bike today.
It was today.
Hey, yeah.
At Goodwill?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I didn't even think about looking at the price, but we might go back out there tomorrow.
Yeah,
if we
go
go,
back,
I'll let you know the
There's
price.
one over there by
Because I just need a bike, man.
Midtown.
Hey,
And they had a
Midtown
tread
Goodwill. Yeah, and a tread machine.
Because we got an old treadmill,
Goodwill.
but the computer went out. You know, one of those Nordic.
Yeah.
We had a big one, but the damn.
Nordic is a good one.
Yeah, the
So when the
motherboard
computer
went
go out,
out.
they
This was
don't spend no more?
when the motherboard go out, they don't make it anymore. So we couldn't get it fixed because the company that make that one is not even in existence.
Wow.
So of course you gotta buy another damn treadmill. We talking about $4,000.
Damn.
Because this was some big
You know
ass
that
shit.
big treadmill in Sandy Springs we moved? Not San Bernardino we moved?
Them things heavy too, man.
From somebody's house.
We moved it from that building, it's like the building that was on down by near Yucca Valley going to Reynoldstown.
I remember something, yeah. I remember something.
It was me and
Y'all
you.
lit, just y'all two?
Me, Steve, and
From
a friend of
Matt,
his, from Matt.
Them things heavy, man.
Yeah, man.
Them treadmills heavy as hell. And we had to
Yeah,
go
all of
upstairs with ours because we put ours in our bedroom.
Wow.
So we had to bring ours upstairs to the bedroom. So now it's a damn coat right now. It holds my clothes like before I do the show.
So you got
Before I
the
come to
shoes.
the show,
You got the shoes.
I
on
got
the
all my
bottom
shoes
part.
lined up on the floor, and whatever I'm gonna wear to the show, I'll hang it over the treadmill arm. I put my shirt over the treadmill top, and the
Wow.
rest of the treadmill is like clothes and buckets
So
of
the part
clothes
that you
and
walk
shit.
on the treadmill, you got shoes.
That's
right
covered with shit. No, that's like buckets of clothes and
Oh,
shit.
wow.
I got my shoes in front of the treadmill on the floor,
Wow.
all lined up. Yeah,
That's creative.
I had to do something with it because shit
it
don't
was
work
just
no
sitting
more.
there. Yeah.
It's been there for like 5 years, man.
Wow.
What part of town that was we lived in when we had the neighbor that lived across the street from us,
For the
bald
treadmill.
bald headed nasty woman.
I know what you're talking about. The one that was top of the fence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I don't remember the city.
You
but
remember
yeah.
the room? How that room was? I had I think my 36 38th birthday, we found that Total Gym.
Yeah.
We had a Total
Oh
Gym.
man, he had this whole room was a
Man,
gym, though. It was
this whole
nice.
room had everything in it.
It was nice.
It was a Total Gym and a crunch machine. It was
You had a punching
bike.
bag too.
Punching bag, a bike.
Yeah, it was everything.
It had like 5 or 6 different things in it.
And I ain't no workout
Had
person.
everything.
I get my workout from gardening because you know you gotta carry heavy stuff out there and stretch
Yeah, I
and
know you
do
said that last time.
So that'd be my workout.
But I had everything. It was like a gym.
Mm-hmm.
Going in that room was like a gym.
As long as you moving around and stuff,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what we saying though. As long as you stay active and keep moving, you know, and
But
eat
I
right.
have to say, now being the age I am, I love myself more than I ever have. Because it's like as you get older, you get in tune with yourself.
Yeah, you
more.
should. You know.
And you learn. You learn more. You learn more about yourself. You learn more about what your strengths are.
Yeah.
And like the thing we always said is, and nothing worse than the desert. We survive the desert. We can survive anything.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
So what we at now, y'all?
Flat Earth and squareness. Oh yeah, it's 8:00, Kev. So
Woo!
yes, you
2
ready?
hours.
Are you ready to? We got to wrap it up in a minute.
Y'all
No,
wanna?
I'm good.
So we got
How many more? We got
We
2
go
more
kind of
left.
quick.
Right?
Yeah, flat Earth and
around Earth and it's being a square. Good.
This is being in the square. Because
Okay.
somebody can
You
try to
getting
steal
all the good
our.
ones early.
Yeah.
Kev like to hit the good ones early. Like
Somebody
we,
tried to steal our storyline. Our
oh yeah.
Put our Freedom Star stank on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like,
So-
damn, theirs was better than ours.
If,
Okay.
is
Yeah.
being a square a bad thing? I think it all depends on how, and who's talking about who's a square.
What's a square first?
And
of
what's
all?
a square?
Let's start from there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you since you was already talking.
All right, so
What is square? I mean, you could,
Well, they're
you could
saying-
chime in too, Steve.
No,
but
I'm
some
aware.
people
What is-
consider a square somebody that's not, call it hip on a lot of things they call green. You're not with a lot of different things like knowing what a blunt is,
oh,
knowing
current stuff. Current events,
hip
basically.
hop slang.
Yeah.
You don't wear the clothes that everybody else wear. You probably still have an afro, stuff like that. Like you're not up on the latest fashions. You're not up on the latest slang.
Yeah. Maybe music.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
That's what when I was coming up. That's what
Yeah.
was considered a square.
That
You're
kinda sound about right there.
if you don't smoke weed, you don't drink. You don't do any of the wild
Now, that's a
things.
weird one to me, cause I done went through that before too. Like,
Square.
if you don't smoke weed or something, like there's something wrong with you. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, why is there something wrong? Because I don't do
Everybody else
drugs.
doing it. Yeah.
It's
Man,
weird.
I had guys they was like so offended that I didn't smoke during the time when I was coming. I
man.
didn't smoke. I didn't drink. Yeah, I think they was calling me a square. They was saying, "Hey, I'm 5'0".
Oh,
They stand in the corner smoking.
Damn, they went that deep with it.
Yeah, because they thought I was gonna call.
they
I
called
was
you
gonna,
the feds.
I was gonna
That's
tell
crazy.
on them or something. Or I was gonna call the cops or something.
Dang.
So yeah, it was really.
Yeah.
If you're weak-minded and you're not a strong person, that kind of stuff will bother you. If there's a group of people constantly saying stuff like that about you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're 10 toes into who you are, that shit don't faze you because you'll walk right past the same people 5-6 years later and they still doing the same thing they were doing 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And you done elevated so much past them, and they're looking at you. Now they're looking at you like a different person. Like you're a celebrity because you done so many things that they can't even touch.
Yeah.
So maybe being a square pays off in the long run. Because I think squares are more preserved than the people that's out there body because you're preserving yourself because you're not participating in drugs, the alcohol,
I think
partying.
if they stay within their own lane where they are and never change, if they try to change to peace people, they're making a big mistake.
Yeah.
Now, if you're just happen to just like they said, a late bloomer, you didn't decide to want to see what a beer tastes like or what a blunt tastes like until you're like later on in life, like 20, 21.
Mm-hmm.
And they started off when they was like 12 and 13.
You know what? That shit crazy, but that was my experience too. Like I knew a lot of kids that was already drinking and all that shit way before I was.
Yeah.
I didn't really start shit until the military.
Wow.
When I joined the Army, I want to say that's when I first started drinking beer. And I went in the Army at 19. But I knew kids that was drinking when I was in high school and middle school. That was already talking about, oh yeah, my dad gave me a beer. And I used to be like, ugh, I want some Kool-Aid. I don't want no damn beer. Like, what the hell?
I gotta say, my oldest sister gave me a joint when I was 15 because she said I was so mature. I was so more mature than my brother Tony was, because I told you I was paying bills and stuff since I was like.
I wouldn't have never did that to my siblings.
Yes,
I wouldn't have never did that to my
I never thought about it when I was
because
young.
her at the time, not her husband, but he was her boyfriend, was selling weed, and I found $50 in the. It was snowing. I found $50 in the snow. And of course, she wanted some of my money.
Yeah.
So I brought it, and she wanted some weed. So I brought it down for him.
Did that to my
And it was I don't know how much weed that was back then. It was a lot of weed he gave me, and of course I gave her some.
Yeah.
But I learned because I was actually rolling blunts. I was rolling joints way before I started, because I didn't smoke. A lot of people saw me with cigarettes. I used to have cigarettes, but I didn't really smoke.
Yeah,
It was just a
remember you
prop.
said that last.
Yeah, it was a
last
prop because I was
episode
just
too,
being. It was like I saw a skit on Saturday Night Live with this guy, how he was talking with a cigarette, and it was funny to me. So I was like, that was gonna be my prop, because I had to sit when every time I had the cigarette talking, and people fucking listen. You know, they
Just because you was holding a cigarette.
because I was holding a cigarette. And now, like, next thing I know, I'm like, wow, people are really stupid.
People are crazy.
Yeah, people are really stupid. They're listening to me just because I'm holding a cigarette.
Yeah.
If I didn't hold a cigarette in my hand, I could talk to these same group of people. They wouldn't even listen to me.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But it was just funny how that went. So every time they say, oh, you got a cigarette? I give them a cigarette, because I'm not gonna smoke them anyway. That one cigarette, I'm gonna have them. I had a whole pack of 20. It's 19 in this pack. I had the cigarette for like 2 months.
Yeah.
And nobody ever seen
Don't
it.
they go stale after some?
I don't know.
Yeah, because
I always
when I
close it back
smoked
up.
cigarettes, I ain't never had cigarettes for 2 months.
Yeah, I've always closed them back up. But that one cigarette, I always had that one cigarette. And I had it behind my ear. You know.
And so you know what's crazy? That inadvertently made you not square. So even if you was square, you kind of fooled everybody, because they was like, oh, he always got a cigarette.
And then
And then when they asked you for the cigarette, that like opened up that gate to, he cool, like.
And then like
he got cigarettes.
a year or so later, somebody asked me for cigarettes, and man, I stopped smoking. Because they decided to have the cigarettes no more. So I said, man, I gave up smoking. They was like, wow, guy, yeah, you used to smoke. They lying. They just remember seeing me with a cigarette.
Oh
man,
you used to smoke all the time.
Yeah, every time I saw you, had a cigarette in your hand.
That's crazy.
You know, like,
you like, I never lit it though. Look, you said to yourself.
Yeah.
Never lit it.
That was crazy.
That's crazy.
But like I said, those guys were already. When I was 15, that was the first time I smoked a joint. But it was guys already 13 and 14 smoking and drinking.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Smoking and drinking.
So you saying, was it cool? You know, we talking about, was it cool?
No, we talking about it's cool being square.
Is it good or bad? Like,
I think it's good being a square.
I think it's good.
Yeah.
I think you're preserving yourself.
And then I think you
and then
need
you
to
set
stay.
an example. You're a leader in a different.
Yeah.
You don't know you're a leader, but you are.
I was gonna say it can only help.
Because you're not doing what everybody else do.
Yeah.
So.
And everybody's aware that you're not like them.
Yeah.
But they're looking at you like it's a bad thing. But it's
time.
actually a good thing, because you're not like them and you're not doing what they're doing.
And that's why you can't do shit in the moment to try to appease people. I think one of y'all had just said that. Like, you got to be yourself and not change. Every time you see somebody try something different, you do it too.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you do what you know and what you like, and like, don't try to run to the latest fad, because it's gonna pass. And like you said, when you get older, you just gonna get better. because you did what you wanted to do, and you're gonna pass by them same people.
Yep.
They gonna be asking you
Same
for
people,
help.
yeah, the same people that call
And
me.
they trying to see how you do. How the hell did you?
Yeah.
They
How
gonna
you get
be-
that? Like,
Call
They
me
gonna be
squares,
more out
the
there.
alcoholics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the alcoholics, crackheads.
yep, and it's
Oh, they're
gonna
not
wear
even
their
here
bodies
no more.
down.
Yeah, they're not
And y'all
even
gonna be
here
the
no
same age, and they gonna look so messed up, like, you know, like they about to die.
And you know, squares are usually smarter than like them rah people.
Yeah.
Squares are usually smarter. So yeah, I think being a square is good. I don't think it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
But the people that might look at it as bad, because I think like when you got guys out there trying to be noticed by female, I think a lot of
Yeah.
females might look down like, oh no, he don't,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So I think that might be a bad
But
thing.
those are the ones that's easily influenced, though.
Yeah.
And
And
then
most of the-
they're gonna end up looking just like the guys
Yeah.
5 or 6 years down the line.
Most of the females that don't like squares, they
Atlanta.
more one of them flitzy kind of whorish girls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't like squares. They want somebody that's bothered by it.
Yeah.
But it's females out there that are squares too, just as much as, you know, guys. So maybe a square, or if you gay, you know what I'm saying? Guy, female. Maybe you need to meet somebody else that's square, and y'all can square it out. You like,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah. But I don't think there's anything wrong with being
Yeah.
a square.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the best way to be.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not into all the things that everybody else is in.
Yeah. Because I was going to say it's just as good as all the people that want to do bad and, you know, try to do the current shit and stay with the times. As much as people want to do that, it's people that don't want to do that and they want to, you know, stick to their own guns and do
Reading
what's
books,
right. So
watching movies.
it ain't nothing wrong with being square if it ain't nothing wrong with being, you know, the opposite.
Hanging out in the streets.
You
And
know,
then that goes back to
everybody's equal there. I'm just not on that side, you know.
that
So
go back to the previous title of loving yourself. So if you're a square, you gotta still, you know, you gotta love it.
yeah, you know,
Or just learn, or just.
and ain't
Love
nothing
the
wrong
skin
with
you're
loving
in.
yourself. So
Yeah. Love the skin you're in.
because the people that are in the gangs we talked about before, they might not love themselves so much.
Mhm.
They looking for somewhere to belong because they don't feel like they might feel like don't nobody love them. So that's part of the reason for the gang and all that shit. So
Yeah.
it's like you're in a gang and you're considered cool because you're a gang member, but then if you stay away from gangs and don't do none of that stuff, then you're square, you're not cool and all that. But it's like, so how is it cool to follow somebody else and not be yourself?
Die at
It's just
17.
it's a mental thing, you know?
So
Die
when
at
they join the
17.
gang, inside they still a square. Just how you said somebody cut their thing off and go to
Yeah.
the female prison, it's still a man.
It's like
So you still are who you are, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
regardless. So
it's like in
kinda
the
crazy.
gang. It's in the gang. You're a protected square. You still square, but ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. Cause now you're talking about you just gonna get killed if you mess with them squares. You know, cause when you look at a lot of gangs and a lot of people that's like supposed to be in charge,
Mhm.
there's a weakness somewhere. And usually that guy, cause I noticed that too, watching stuff like that guy at the top, he's held up by all the little minions. Like it's, you know, it's always the guy at the top is always like touchable still.
Mhm.
It's the little minions around him, you know, people around you that's keeping your shit up,
Mhm.
that's protecting you, you know.
So the
now
guy at the
squares-
top might be a square too.
Yeah, you know,
So you
the square
never
is a
know.
state of mind, you
Yeah.
know, basically. A square is a state of mind, you know.
Yeah. It's
Because you can
crazy.
still be cool as hell. And I'm trying to think while I'm talking, because it's like I can't think. It was like a group of people that I seen on TV, and like the head guy was like the quietest, most not even confrontational looking guy, and he was like top dog. And smaller, quiet, like cool kind of guy. Everybody else was like big, crazy, you know, thug looking, gangster looking, and like the top guy was like a damn accountant or some shit. So it's like, you know, he could be considered square, but I mean, if you got 20 goons working for you, you know,
Then it's like, yeah.
you're a
Yeah.
smart square, I guess,
Mhm.
but you know,
Doing everybody taxes.
yeah, same difference. So yeah, like square is like I said, I just think it's a state of mind, and it's still what you said and what you said, you know, it's preserving yourself and your peace.
Mhm.
And if square means, you know, elevating and becoming better, I mean, shit, can't nothing be wrong with that, you know? Nothing could be wrong with getting better,
Yep.
you know?
Maybe
Now, why would you want to be like everybody else?
Yeah.
I was saying maybe Squares save more money too, because if you ain't out there trying to get the latest fashions,
Yeah, you know?
You might be like, nah, these shoes on my feet good enough, you know.
And really, you just
You
balling.
ain't trying to spend $200 on no Jordans.
I heard that on some show too. Like you really just out there balling, trying to impress people that could care less.
Mm-hmm.
So it really
And
ain't
looking
even
like
for you.
everybody else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you spending money just to keep up with the rest of the sheep, you know?
Keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah. Not this joke.
No pun intended. Look,
I
no
know,
pun
right?
intended.
I know, right?
But yeah.
But man, yeah, man, squares are good, man.
Yeah.
We need them, pretty much.
Beat all those squares. Power to the squares. What was y'all?
So,
we
wrapping that
squared that up.
Yeah, wrapping that up.
We was talking
Yes.
square biz.
That was a good easy one. I thought I was gonna go on forever on that topic, but
So,
that shit's so.
was y'all say y'all was square coming up? Because I had square qualities.
I think I was
My
square
grandma
coming.
had me like, I
told
had
you
style.
A lot of people calling me a square.
Yeah, I had style, but a lot of my cousins was more like, I ain't gonna even say like, I know some people was smoking weed and drinking, and they didn't do it around me, cause I was kind of nerdy. I was nerdy coming up. I was like honor roll and different stuff like that. But yeah, my grandma had instilled a certain energy in me, so I would say I was a square back then.
I think I was too. I call myself a cool nerd.
Yeah.
Because I actually made a post about that the other day when I was like, you know, everybody, it's too many people that just look good out here that's really doing bad. So I made a post like, don't think that everything that just look good, don't think they're doing good just because they look good. You know, like don't look at me and think, you know, we on this show, we doing music, oh, you got it going on. It's like, no, I got a fucked up life like everybody else and maybe worse. Go through depression and all that shit just like everybody else. I said, you know, I'm just more vocal with it now because I done stepped into who I am and I'm learning more about who I am as me. So, you know, I can admit more shit.
Cope with it.
Yeah, you know, I can admit it more and be like, you know, nah, just. So I said, you know, I'm a cool ass nerd, but but I'm grateful, you know. It's like, but you got to get to that point. And that's what I
y'all
made the
feel like
video
squares
about.
now? Every now and then, I think I got some square qualities, but for the most part, I feel evolved.
I don't think I feel.
But it's pieces of me that's still squarish.
But I can
So,
tell you, being around this younger generation, I feel like a square. Being around.
It maybe depend on if I'm around somebody, which I'm not a lot. So that's the thing. I don't really feel like a square now, but I don't really be nowhere where I don't belong now. So I don't try to insert myself in some shit. Like, just because I want to go have fun, I'm not going to go to that club where the YNs hang out at. Because I know good and damn well they going to be bopping to Kodak Black. And I'm going to be like, what the fuck is he saying? And I'm going to be the only person in there going like this. And everybody else going to be like this. So I'm like, you know what? Let me go down the street to this other club, you know, where they playing this boots on the ground shit. That I'm getting tired of too, but at least everybody's over 35 in this club, so they at least gonna play some regular music. You know, they gonna play Southern Soul to death, but I might hear some Jodeci and some regular shit from the 90s and something else. So
do you think
I don't even go where.
Out? Y'all think they wearing that out? That boots on the ground or where them fans at?
I think they doing it, but that's the cycle that they go through. It's the label, I think, doing that.
Okay.
You know, the radio is getting paid. You know how they say greasing the palms?
Because the
music directors are getting their palms greased, and they're going to play that shit 10 times an hour, all day, but don't think that the label ain't sending checks. They sending money in
From
there.
my point of view, Lil Nas X started the whole cowboy thing because I don't know, I wasn't seeing a lot of that. But then
he only did one song though.
messed
it
up.
didn't hit
That's what
hard.
messed up at.
He should have kept going.
Yeah.
When
He tripped me out
Beyonce,
with that.
when Beyonce started, then I just started saying everybody want to be a cowboy and cowgirl. That's when every time she came out with her album, I didn't hear any of the songs. Yeah, Cowboy Carter.
I heard some of them.
I ain't hear none of the songs.
When people
but
put them out though.
Yeah.
I heard them when people posted it and said, check this song
Yeah.
out. But I've never heard the album
Yeah.
to this day.
I
still don't know.
Yeah, I ain't heard
I heard
that.
people talking about it.
But in public, you got big dudes. Everybody was just cowboyed up, just hats and boots. I'm like, damn.
That didn't come out of nowhere.
Yeah, but it's like I feel like Lil Nas X hit that harder first.
Oh, but think about it.
Yeah.
Before we left this West Coast, we didn't get the cowboy boots, but we got started rocking the cowboy hats, and they were calling you the Rasta cowboy, dread cowboy, and
Oh.
and
Boy, that
Utah.
was way
About
before
5 years
his
ago.
time.
That was in Utah.
Way before his time on the West Coast.
Yeah.
See, that was probably the problem with that. It was before your time.
And then we
Yeah.
didn't follow nobody with it. It's just a thing that we just
We're
started
running
doing.
from
So that's
2012, 2014.
yeah. It
We was wearing cowboy
Oh.
hats on the West Coast.
See, that was
Got that.
pre-COVID too.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
after
yeah.
COVID, everything changed too. But yeah, Lil Nas X, when Old Town Road came out, it was like, oh,
He should have kept making more
He should've kept
country
going with it,
music.
yeah.
country
Cause
black
it didn't
boy.
hit
That's-
like it hit so
That's what
hard.
blew him up. I don't know why he didn't think
I think
about
the
it.
label got him. Once he got that hit, the label turned him pop.
I think pop
You know, the
is
label's
good,
got a
too,
whole lot of
but
control.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's the thing too.
But
So
he
then
still blew up on the
independent
pop
artists-
side. But
Yeah.
it's like he played with the country a little bit,
He
and
should've
then
did-
everybody was like, "Oh, that was just a gimmick. I knew
He
it."
should have did at least 2 more songs.
He ain't no country artist
If he would have did 2 more songs, he would have got something
Yeah.
going on. And then
because he never got
Or
on the country
made an
charts.
album like Beyonce made a whole album,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Cause when she,
he
like
just
I
had
said,
that one song,
One
yeah, and
song.
everything
When
else
she-
was like hip hop sounding.
yeah, when she came out with that, man, I was seeing it everywhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think she get more,
And all her
credit for
sisters
it.
was buying boots and cowboy hats. I was like, dang, look at this.
Going Walmart, man, short, some boots
I was
on,
like,
and
wow.
I'm like, yeah, that's
That
music
shows
is
you
powerful.
influence.
Yeah,
That shows you how influence works.
But yeah, and then I seen something. I think that was from you. Fantasia got a country video.
And how easy people are to
Yeah.
be influenced.
Yeah, man.
Because you're talking about you got to talk about grown ass people. You ain't talking about kids.
Yeah,
You ain't
man.
talking about no 14 and 12
We
year
talking
olds.
about 40
We
and
talking
up,
about 40 and up.
and they talking about boots. Everything is boots down, fans up,
And you know
cowboy
what?
hats. I'm like, damn, y'all was just listening to goddamn Wu-Tang Clan
Yeah,
a month ago.
Project Pat.
You know, and now everything is Southern Soul. I'm like, oh, okay, so we switching what we like now. I'm like, okay.
And you know who I bet is hating at the country music industry?
Yeah. You talking about a group of mad Anglos? Man,
I
they
bet
didn't
they
even
hate
listen
it.
to this shit.
Cause you know how
10 years
outrageous
ago.
outrageous to jump on something to try to glamorize it, like,
Yeah.
and then be rubbing it in your face.
They
It's
was
crazy.
already mad at us with Tiger.
But what I gotta say about
Took over
country,
golf.
the real, I ain't saying outrageous not the real country people, but the Anglo, what we call Anglo American natives, European American natives. What I gotta say about them is with us doing what we doing, it's so much support from country artists that you would not believe. Cause like a lot of the country people follow, they subscribe to us, and I want to say thanks. Like yeah,
Oh yeah.
they
I
got
always
this,
am always
this
on their page.
they got this fellowship thing about them like no other music
Yeah,
genre I've
man.
seen.
They are
The
more,
worst. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, they got big hearts too.
Yeah, they're
real
sincere and
sincere
they're real.
people. Yeah, they're real sincere.
I be
Yeah.
wanting to move to Nashville sometimes.
The worst.
Knoxville and Nashville. I'm like, damn, they cool up there.
The worst camaraderie, the worst dealings, and the worst association that we get with networking is from rappers and R&B singers.
Mm.
Everybody else falls in, even rock stars, people that's doing heavy metal, they support them because artists have to support each other as well.
Yeah, that's
But
crazy.
rappers and R&B
I
singers,
don't get that either, man.
it's yeah,
I don't get it.
it's crazy. It is crazy, and we all in this together.
That's gonna
Like
be another episode.
everybody
Have to
support
talk about
independent artists, and then artists support your fellow
that. I
artists.
say
You know
that
what I'm
all the
saying?
time.
Yeah.
You notice I be posting
Yeah.
that now,
'Cause
and I try to put that on every post that I
Yeah.
make now. Support.
you gotta
independent
burn it in their
artists.
brain, yeah.
You gotta support independent artists, man. And because I think I heard somebody say one time, like, you want us to be big, because we supposed to be big, but we need your
You gotta
support
help us
now.
get there, yeah.
Like, we got to get the support at ground level, and then we will be on
Mm-hmm.
TV and on the charts and touring. You know, because I can't remember how many times I done heard, like, you ain't signed yet? Why you ain't with?
And they said
But
when
then
they
every time I have a show,
they not there.
nigga, your ass ain't at none of my shows.
Yeah.
But why do you have
You
to
ain't
be
sharing none of
signed?
my stuff.
Why do you have
That
to
could be a whole
signed?
other podcast
Yeah.
episode.
I mean, they not thinking
It's the
independent.
sheep.
They
It's
not
the sheep
thinking
mentality.
independent, yeah.
Now, a lot of people are talking independent, but like for the most part, the people that's not really into music always say something about sign. But the real musicians know you can do this shit on your own.
Yeah.
If you got the talent and you got a team and you got the drive, you can do this shit on your own. But you still need the support though, so I still gotta scream to everybody, you gotta help me now, like while I'm nothing, if you want me to be where you think I'm supposed to be. Like if you know I'm supposed to be there with all the major singers, then I mean come to one show, damn, and tell one person about me, damn. You gotta share my music with people. They gotta share this podcast with all they people. They can't just look at it themselves and then be like, okay, when y'all gonna
Get
blow?
back to their life.
Well, who did you tell about? Well, I ain't told nobody. Well, dude, like, it's gonna take more than just you to make us blow up, you know? Like, people gotta understand that too, you know? It's like,
I
people
think
are
support is
passing,
huge.
people are passing it around.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
artists,
We're getting more views. We're getting more.
And you be sending me
Shares.
those analytics sometimes, and man,
Yeah.
they be shocking, man. I'll be like, damn,
Hours,
2,000
our hours is blowing up.
views. and
as
shit.
artists too, I think once you find out your arena of people that support you, that's who you gotta
Yeah,
ride
focus
with.
on
I always
So,
hear that though.
Yeah, and that's the
That's
people
true.
that supporting us. They skin color. The
Yeah.
most of the people they
We-
not this color.
we got-
Major
people-
artists say that all the
They not-
time.
What you
They
said
like,
that person said that when we start the tour.
Yeah, so yeah, and this is crazy. This is another country group band. He sent a message today this AM saying when we on tour to stop by Louisville, Kentucky. I'm trying to remember his name. I think his name is Mike. I want to
Okay.
give him a shout out, but yeah, he already envisioned us on tour. I ain't talked to him about none of that.
wow.
So I say, come to think of it, I say starting next year we will be on tour, and when we there, you know, like you could probably show us around. They reach out to us through our media, and people compliment our music, and it's always country, it's rock, and what they say. Well, I'm not a fan of rap. I don't listen, but listening to yours, it's good. I understand everything you're saying.
See, that's
Like,
weird.
you know what I'm saying?
And I hear that a
We
lot,
had people in Oregon.
and it's weird.
We had people in
People say they can
Oregon.
understand what you're saying. 'Cause-
It was on the West
yeah,
Coast.
but then it's not weird when you think about it, because when you got all this mumble stuff out,
Yeah,
it kind of makes sense.
and a lot of it
When you
got
actually
anger.
saying each word one at a time where people understand it, like people really like that. But that's because of the mumble stuff that's out.
Yeah.
You know, it's
And
making
like
us
you
look
said
bad.
on the last episode, the previous episode, you said our music is more like of a happy, uplifting. We ain't on no grimy ass, dirty ass.
And that make a
You know what I'm
difference
saying?
because
Street
everybody
shit.
don't like that. Yeah.
Our music got like a uplift in it. Like it's gonna make you feel good. Like the newest
And it's
song we got
different.
on there.
It's different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that newest song.
That's the
we got.
biggest part too, though,
Yeah.
because that's what the guy told you. Like, I don't like rap, but I like you, and that's all you need. Cause I'm the brand. If you like this brand, you gonna buy it. You might not like all the other shit, you know, but you like what I'm doing. So that's a win right there.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
all the way
yeah.
around.
Yeah.
Cause we got country people and rock people listening to R&B.
That's
and hip-hop.
different. It's different. Yeah.
They don't even like it,
Yeah.
but they
it's
listening
different.
to it.
And remember on Frontier in Tacoma?
Yeah.
We
and
did our
you
stuff
hear
on
what he
there.
said?
Yeah, so I'm singing this one song that we had called
I think you
Define
told me
Gravity.
that too.
Fine gravity.
Yeah, I'm doing the lyric, and this dude stood up to his tape because I'm saying some stuff. He was like, "Hey, did you hear what he just said?" Like he was shocked. Then after the song was over, this Anglo, I was walking back to our table, and I'm talking. This man looked like he was about 70, 80 years old. He said, "You see me? I'm an old white man." He said, "I don't like rap, but that was fucking awesome." He said, "I
Okay.
understood everything you said," and he did. It was
Yeah,
crazy,
that's crazy, man.
It was crazy.
That's why I said if they just know what we saying,
Yeah.
they be amazed because there's so much bullshit out there.
And there's a lot of anger in rap. There's a lot of
But that's why I just said when
You
I
know
made
what
the
I'm
comment
saying?
about the YN club, it's like a lot of that stuff, and I still consider myself, like, I don't consider myself to be that old and out of touch, but I hear some of this shit on the radio, and I'm like, okay, I'm a musician. What the fuck is that? And I like stuff.
Yeah,
You know, I'm like hip. I'm still cool. I like cool shit, but I'm like, that's trash.
We done heard some
It's
stuff.
all over
But as
the
long
radio.
as you got money behind it, that trash is gonna goddamn sell.
it's
And it's like, so when somebody authentic come out, you know, you can't help, people can't help but to like it. So, you know, it kind of works in our favor, you know, that it's some trash out there, because once people get through that, you know, and find, you know, some originality and some
whatever
different stuff, they like, oh shit, okay, I like this.
Whatever mixture we got, I'm thankful for when we get in that studio. You done seen how stuff go, like,
Hell yeah.
it always works out. Like,
You just gotta be different and not follow
the energy,
the norm,
is,
not be a sheep, and just, I think that's the key, you know.
the energy is always is on point.
And you kind of, that's how you blaze your own trail. But that's how the people at the top are at the top. They blaze their own trail. They wasn't doing what everybody else was doing.
No followers.
Because at the beginning, I think all them top people was like oddballs, and it was like, what are you doing? Ain't nobody else doing that. But then they kept doing them, and they eventually made their own lane as them. Now you got other people wanting to be like them. And it's like, well, no, you can't be me. Like, you gotta blaze your own path. That's how you become a superstar.
Yeah.
You be yourself, you know, blaze your own path, you know. So it's like, I think you said a minute ago, Kev, it's like you can't follow what everybody else is doing, and I don't want to sound like everybody else. I don't want to do the same song and sing the same way that every other R&B singer is singing just because that sounds good. Just because that guy sounds like that, you need to sing like that too. And I'm like, well, yeah, I don't want to sound just like him though.
Yeah.
Like, I want to sound like
You
B.
gotta
Jones.
be different.
Or it sound like you mimicking him.
Yeah. And that'll be a whole nother story, you know, in the Afro
And some
American
people
native
like
hood,
that,
like,
yeah.
Oh, they really.
dude sound like somebody else.
Some
It's
people like that. I think we talked about that when they say, "Oh, you sound like such and such."
Yeah,
They make them feel good.
because it was still my own sound,
So
but
you be careful.
a lot of people would wrap up.
I can tell.
I still had my own sound, but a lot of people said I reminded them of Nate Dogg. And I think that was just the tone that they heard of my voice in the song, but they didn't say I sounded just like him.
like him,
It was, you remind me.
That's
And it was when they
different.
listened to the song.
Yeah, I
When the song was playing, oh man, you remind me of Nate Dogg.
That's the
you know,
problem.
and I was like, I like that because I like Nate Dogg.
Yeah.
You know, but still, all of my stuff don't sound
like
the same way. That song reminded them of Nate Dogg.
And see, that's
So it's
another
cool.
thing that we got. All our music don't sound like.
Yeah, every song is different.
Yeah.
We might have some dark songs coming out after this out. Teresa experience.
Oh yeah,
I
you
just
gotta do one.
started writing some shit.
You know you gotta do one diss track.
Yeah, he's stupid. But
That's what
remember
we can follow.
this one person we know of that they started recording and they sounded just like 50 Cent or Tupac.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they got
And
mad.
they claim that
No,
they listen to them.
when we listening to their music, we like, damn, that sounds just like 50 Cent. Then the other one we like, damn, they're like, I don't listen to 50 Cent or Tupac.
But it sounds just
It
like
sounds just like them. So it's like, how
Where
do
you
you
get the
sound
ideas
just
from?
like somebody and you don't listen to them? So
Oh, so they biting off of you.
yeah, that's what I was gonna
Yeah.
say. So you
Shit
came
is
up with
crazy.
gangster rap.
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah,
it
50
sounds
Cent
just
came
like
along.
one because we heard two of the songs. One sounded just like Tupac, one sounded just like 50 Cent.
And he was
And I
rapping
think-
like him.
Mm-hmm.
What was the
The
music?
tone, the
The tone.
bravado,
So his rap was
the
like 50
flow
Cent too.
skills. It was
Whoever
just
made
all-
the track knew that. Unless he made the track too.
He wrote the song.
But who did the track?
He
Like,
did the style. So the track, I couldn't say like.
yeah, because
exactly
whoever he
where
bought
got
the track
it,
from,
yeah.
he already knew it was gangster.
And he probably picked the track because it sounded like Tupac.
50
or
Cent track.
So
Yeah.
but
You
yeah.
can find music like that.
Yeah, because some of them have like such and such type beats. It might
Yeah.
say, yeah, so yeah.
Because y'all know what's crazy?
Right.
It's gonna trip you out. You know my party, right? The original one.
The jazzy one.
No, the one that
The first one.
Before we
the one
remixed
recorded.
it.
Oh,
Online,
yeah.
online that said Jay-Z beat.
What?
What?
I wasn't saying that because it's.
I still don't get it because I'm like, but when I listened to it, I was like, I don't see it.
Yeah. But you
But
know what?
online it say Jay-Z beat, and I just clicked on it because you know it was Jay-Z, and I was like, let me see what it sounds like, and it was that beat, and I was like, Shit, I could sing to that.
You know what?
That's
though?
how I like.
I can't say like I'm surprised because I ain't heard a lot of Jay-Z songs. I don't mean
Yeah.
to sound out of it.
I have though, but I ain't. But just well, have you
Only
listened to
song-
Jay-Z at all?
This is the only song I know.
Because I was gonna say, have you heard any Jay-Z that sound like My Party?
No. Cause this one
That
song,
was weird.
That what's my MF name, Jigga.
Oh, yeah.
And then the other one with I gotta let this tears cry. I gotta let the
Song Cry.
And I think that's it.
I don't even remember hearing that.
Yeah, I remember.
Remember when
that had the lady
Jaguar
on it.
Wright was the first one
Yeah.
singing?
Oh yeah.
So
That was a big
second
song. Yeah, I know you heard that
Yeah.
because that was out everywhere when it came
Jigga,
out.
what's his MF? And then there was a
And they
third
changed
one.
it to Mary J. Blige.
Yeah. And there was
But that
that
was-
third one with
They did that with Knock the Hustle too.
what's that
They
one?
had Mary. I'm trying to wait. Give you a piece of my mind. Who you think you are?
I don't know.
One day you'll be a star. That's the song you thinking about, I think.
Was that
Can't
Jaguar
Knock
Wright?
the Hustle. No, they had Mary J. Blige on it, but then Beyonce sang on it.
Wow.
In the
I
live
heard
version,
about that one. I
Beyonce
remember
sang it
that.
too, but Mary J. was like the
Yeah.
original.
Yeah.
That he had
that's how
background.
Jaguar Wright sung on the one you were talking about.
Yeah,
And then they
that
changed
Song
it to
Cry,
Mary J.
yeah.
Blige.
Cause
I guess when
she
they
said she
blackballed.
wasn't getting along with them, yeah.
Yeah, when they
but I ain't
blackballed him.
heard a lot of Jay-Z songs, so yeah, to say that track is a Jay-Z, I
Yeah.
can't be surprised like that because I don't.
Yeah.
I don't even really know. And then he had another one about 99 Problems in the
And
bitch.
somebody else made it.
That was from a rock star or something.
Somebody else made 99 Problems. Was it?
I thought that was a rock star song.
No, you talking about?
No, somebody else made one. I think it was it.
So that's three
Talking about
Jay-Z
the beat.
songs. But
Somebody
yeah,
else
I think the
came
beat
out
was
with
from a
99
rock song.
Okay.
Because I think Rick Rubin produced that.
And
You know,
one
he
more
produced
song.
the Beastie Boys.
Problems.
So I think Rick Rubin produced 99 Problems. I think that was Rick Rubin, yeah.
Oh, that's the same song. So yeah, I think three songs.
But
from
yeah, I
Jay-Z.
just thought that was
Okay.
crazy though, man. Like, I would have
But
never
shit,
thought.
you ain't only trying to sound like Jay-Z, so.
Yeah, but I never even thought the track. It don't even sound like a Jay-Z track, but that's what it'll say on there. So if that dude had a gangster beat and sounded like 50 Cent, like he picked that on purpose.
On
you know?
purpose, yeah, because that's his
And
inspiration.
he sound, yeah.
It wasn't no surprise. He's like, oh, I sound like 50 Cent? Really? I never heard of him. Like, come on, man.
That's how his
What?
attitude was. And I'm like, man.
Are we
just-
talking about the same 50 Cent?
Yeah, just
You might be talking about somebody
just
else.
keep developing. Because if you made a demo and you sound like them and people tell you that, just reshape your craft.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? If they was your inspiration, don't let them be who you're trying to be.
Yeah.
Just have a part of them in your work.
And that's
you know?
what I don't never want to do. Because I just heard about the Nate Dogg references in the past year. But what's so funny about that, though, over 5 years ago, this female that I think she sings Southern Soul said I sounded like Nate Dogg.
So what is Southern Soul when you say that? That's
man.
an album or?
No, that's the genre that's out now. It's like
I ain't trying to be.
you have to pull it up on your phone, man, because I can't. It's like country and blues mixed with a little
Yeah,
R&B.
because I ain't never heard of Southern Soul. That's why I told you I'm kind of square.
Oh.
And shit, I hadn't heard
That was
If
a
you-
square thing
If
right
you
there.
pull it up, can you play it legally?
No,
because you ain't got no rights.
Okay. You
Southern
have to play it to
Soul-
yourself.
Southern
Look up,
Soul is an early 1960s genre of American music that blends the passion of
I
gospel
was
with
gonna
blues
say-
and R&B, characterized by strong emotive vocals,
I'm trying to
gospel-based
see.
sound,
Oh,
and relaxed.
I guess you could look that up. I think they call that Southern Soul.
I'm familiar
King
with
George.
him. You remember on that girl that was dating your brother? Can remember King George? He got that one song. He got a lot of good
'Cause
songs.
they used to play that to
And
death.
he's from South Carolina. Can remember she was bragging about
Yeah.
him? Yeah. So I'm familiar with
And
that.
it's another dude, because the song that we was just joking about, Boots on the Ground, that's this guy named 803 Fresh. That's like,
803.
I heard of
I
that.
think
No, 803, the area code.
Area code.
Yeah,
I
that's
think they
South
consider
Carolina.
that Southern Soul too. So
Okay.
so that music, yeah, that we was just talking about, that's what they call Southern Soul.
Okay,
So,
yeah, so
It's
I
one of the
just
smart
learned
songs
something
we
new.
got said you can have 3 women
yeah.
that were
One monkey don't stop no show.
That's King George.
Yeah, that's Southern Soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
But
wild.
I think everybody
And this
hopped on that
thing's
shit
from
too.
1960s, because I'm just hearing about this now.
there's Ray Charles.
That was Southern Soul?
That was called the music he did. You know, because he said
I think it's
when
coming back.
women
He
say
said-
when they got up and say, y'all going to hell.
He took gospel
He said-
music and
he
made
said-
it into R&B.
He told me, he said, let's do it without the gospel influence.
Yeah.
And then when they started doing,
I like Ray Charles.
You know,
Ray
it's all
Charles-
recycled. You know, everything's recycled.
Yeah, Ray
all the
Charles
music is
didn't
coming
give a
back.
damn.
Okay.
Ray Charles did, yeah. That is wild.
so we was on what topic?
Oh,
We were on
Earth
Square,
flat.
and then you know
Oh.
how we do.
So
Oh,
So
yeah.
the next one was Flat Earth, Round
yeah,
Earth.
before the recap on that being a square is a good thing.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with being a square.
Yeah, squares, you
Love
gotta
the
love
skin you're
yourself.
in, love the skin you're in.
Yeah,
That's
you
it.
gotta learn to love yourself. Learn to love yourself. Whatever
good
you're born
point.
with, get in tune to it.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Learn to love yourself.
Okay, so this is the last topic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Flat Earth
Round
or
Earth.
round Earth.
We're gonna make this one quick for
So
you.
this is what I want to say about Flat Earth, Round Earth. The people that believe in a round Earth, when you introduce the idea to a flat Earth to them, from my experience, they get pissed off. How I told you Christians get mad.
Yeah.
They get pissed off and then they try to make you seem like you're dumb.
That was my whole experience.
Because when we was
seeing
on
it.
the West Coast, I was doing this one friend Robert's hair and his girl Cora was there. So something happened on TV because we were watching TV while I was doing his hair, and then we got into this big dispute about flat Earth. She started talking me down like, that's stupid. Anybody knows the Earth is round. I'm like, how do you know the
Like,
Earth
you
is
dumb.
round? She said, look at all of the pictures that we seen. Those pictures are CGIs,
It's
computer generated images. You get what I'm saying?
And they
Wow.
said the reason, this is their story behind the reason why they got the, and then on top of that, all the pictures they have of the Earth,
They
it's painted.
different, and all of them
some
are different.
not, it's not
None
even
of them are
pictures,
the
some of them are
same.
painted.
Yeah.
Because they, you notice like, you'll see the picture like this, you'll see America,
Oh,
America look a little different, the shape will be different the next time you see it.
yeah.
Asia, well, you know Africa is actually bigger than Asia.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Africa's supposed to be the biggest continent.
Yeah, Africa is actually bigger than Asia.
Yeah. Where's Asia at?
Over there on that side.
Oh, that's behind.
See
Oh,
how
okay.
big that look compared to Africa?
Oh, yeah, they got
Africa
Africa kind of like.
So
That's,
you know that tells me whoever made this map was not of African descent. This was probably
Yeah.
European, Anglo, or maybe Asian to make Asia bigger than Africa. Because
Africa-
Africa's the biggest continent. That's what I was always taught in school. Everything originated from Africa. But yeah, to finish off with
That's
Cora,
interesting.
she just went in on me so much, and you could feel the heat in our debate, and we just had to let it go. Because
Yeah.
she was mad
Because she was being insulting them.
yeah, she was mad because I had a different point of view, and there's a possibility that the Earth could be flat, and it just pissed her off. And I'm like, I'm not mad because you think the Earth is round, but you mad because I think the Earth is flat. Like, yeah, she
That's
got
ignorance,
pissed off.
man.
There's a lot of people like that.
That's all that is.
and they
ignorance.
said that it's glaciers of ice going around the Earth like this.
To hold the water in. And for the Christians, if they read their Bible, Genesis speaks of a firmament that God created, and it described a dome. You know how them shaky things is when you shake it in the snow?
Yeah.
It described a dome type of thing. You get what I'm saying? If we going by what we learned in the Bible, then you know what it is.
And if you go into news in the news broadcast history and find where Hillary comments that they shot so many rockets that they finally got they put a dent in the dome. She made a joke and they all was laughing about it. But there's an article, there's a news clip where she said how many rockets they made and they one of these days we're gonna pierce that dome.
Yeah, they said they're trying to crack it. So whether it's flat or round, we don't know. But all of us are entitled to our own beliefs. And the part that gets me, you got a ball floating in space, right? How the heck is water sticking to?
And
Because
it's
you know the
spinning
element of water,
It's
Ooh,
spinning
man.
around so fast.
and it's spinning, and the water just
We
sitting there.
need Sheldon on the show right
It's
now.
spinning around so
Yeah.
fast, and we're still in one position, no matter how fast the Earth's spinning per minute and whatnot.
I always
None of that
wondered
makes
about
any
that.
sense.
And here go the other crazy
I always
thing.
wondered about that. Man.
They say the sun is 93 million miles away from Earth.
Yeah.
How come we get all of this beautiful sunlight and then all the space is dark? Wherever that sun is shining at, it's supposed to be bright everywhere.
Everywhere.
Do the sun send a special beam to Earth? That big old fiery ball that lights everything up
It's only attracted to Earth.
from 93 million miles away.
And
you can see it so close.
Yeah, let's say I want to pick that up.
That's huge,
But
man.
when they say the daytime, it's just this part of the Earth. It's just this part of the Earth that got the sunlight.
Yeah.
This part has still in dark.
Yeah.
And the sun is this big brown part. Like you taking this and standing right here, it's saying that's 93 million miles away.
And everything's
Why is it
dark
just
in
going to be
space.
light here and dark over here? Why? Most of this isn't. This whole side is not going to be dark.
Cause that sun, that ball of fire ain't
We
no
was in
joke.
California, and you can tell that sun is closer than
It's
that.
close. It ain't no 93 million miles.
And the
That's
moon
interesting.
itself lights up. The moon itself has a luminance to it.
Yeah.
And this is the best example I'll be telling people. Imagine this was the moon, imagine this was the sun, and this was a flat earth. They up there across from each other and they just spinning like this. They just spinning around. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes the sun might catch up to the moon or the moon might catch up. That's when you get an eclipse. When it catches up, That'd be the best way I can explain, because this thing to be spinning, none of us is flying off of it. And I don't want to hear about gravity.
Oh, yeah.
What is gravity? Like, that's the first thing they start saying.
I was just about to say that too.
Yeah.
Because they gonna say gravity.
But I don't remember the specific names, but in another show I will bring it up. But there was a scientist that had an assistant, and the first person that was talking about Earth, he was talking about it on a flat type of, we seen a documentary, on a flat type of surface. His lab mysteriously got burned up, and then his assistant came out with the solar system with the globe after his teacher's lab got burned up with all of his notes and everything. He took over. I don't want to say the wrong name, but it's back going to Pythagoras and all them kind of names. But yeah, so that person, that assistant, graduated to a higher level, and he introduced society with this new round earth thing. And people out there might know what I'm talking about. And
That's interesting.
It's just a lot, man. And I just always like thinking different. Like we say, not going with the crowd. I like to be, in this other area. Maybe, we're wrong and maybe we're not.
And what about this treaty with what's the name of
Antarctica?
Antarctica.
Yeah.
Couldn't get it out. Something is there. Something is Antarctica was supposed to be behind Antarctica. Is supposed to be other continents.
Oh.
Yeah, they said once you make it past,
Once you get past Antarctica, it's supposed to be other continents.
yeah, they said there's dinosaurs that still exist once you get past the walls of Antarctica, which nobody is allowed on Antarctica. You can't book a flight there on the airplane.
Nobody can
If you go out there on a boat or a ship, you don't supposed to be out there. But yeah, it's neither here or there, but it's just something we human beings, and we be wanting to know, we want to talk about it, we want to discuss it. But yeah, they say outside of this, because I don't think this is the only thing going on in the entire universe.
Yeah.
I think it's more. But yeah, they
Yeah,
say
look
dinosaurs.
at this. As long as they've been sending these rockets to the moon, why haven't they ever just had you seen a real clip of them on the Challenger or whatever they call it, and showing the Earth? You actually seeing it from above.
They've never shown that?
I've never seen Earth and never seen it look, never seen an authentic picture
Interesting.
of them standing on the moon showing the Earth.
But we got satellites up there that can see your pen on your laptop from
And
outer
that's
space.
another thing, when you talk about how close they can see things. So if you can see things
that
that
car
close,
outside.
why do you even need to travel there when you can zoom in on Mars and look all the way down to the little smallest rock on the ground and tell if water is there or if somebody's inhabited there?
That's a good
You
point.
can, if you can see this pen, like you said, they can see footprints there. You get what I'm saying?
Should be able to.
So you
Up
shouldn't
there
even have to send
with the satellite.
Yeah.
So how come the satellite just don't beam that way instead of this
It's
way?
a lot of trickery, yeah. And we humans,
If they just beam to Mars,
yeah.
like I think you were saying, if they just beam it to Mars, then can't they
It's
show the
something.
Earth?
If anything, it's
Like
just
put a
above
reflection,
just
put a mirror
above
on
here.
Mars?
Yeah, it's
It's
nothing out.
something.
It's nothing out in orbit. It's just above America.
Yeah.
It's just something that's floating above
That's
America.
doing that thing
just
again.
like how a plane
is doing.
Yeah, just like how a
What's
plane,
that,
just a little higher than a plane.
The International Space Station.
It's
I
supposed to
think
be going
it's
around
just
there.
float. I think it's going in a circle.
It is.
That's some old Big
Remember
Bang
how
Theory
fast
shit.
we were standing looking at 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 10 1,000.
Have you ever seen that before? The International Space Station. It flies over like I don't know how many every. Yeah, it flies above. You see it.
I just heard about it.
Yeah, when we was on the West Coast, we seen it. It's a spectacle out there with people. Everybody's outside to see it.
Looking at it.
The
Wow.
international, yeah.
And you're like, okay, so it's not going around
Let
the
me see
earth.
how often
It's going
it
around
turns.
like this.
Okay.
It's going around like
'Cause,
this.
you know, I done heard about that a couple of times.
And it took us, no offense, it took us being in the Anglo world to learn that. So, cause when we were dealing with our race, nobody would think about that.
And we're on a mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We was on a mountain.
Looking at it.
The stars are so, everything was so
Wow.
clear. You didn't even need a telescope.
And you could see it circling.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
So it says the International Space Station orbits the Earth about 16 times per day, with each orbit taking approximately 93 minutes. The rapid pace means astronauts on the station experience about 16 sunrises and 16 sunsets each day. So when they pass over though,
16?
yeah, that's a lot.
A day?
They doing that, yeah. That's you can imagine how fast it's moving.
Dang,
So
so it's
you
like
probably
day and
did
night
see it.
time. 16 times.
You probably did see it, and it probably just looked like a plane or a star or something moving.
Yeah.
Well, if it passes 16 times. But when we was
That's
on the
crazy.
West Coast, they made it an event to be outside.
Yeah, and watch
it's
it.
passing at such and such time. Yeah, and it's just, and like Kel said, we was on the mountain, so you
And you don't
elevated
even need
higher
a
up.
telescope or not.
It's amazing.
Wow.
But yeah, we flat earthers. Hopefully, you know, whoever get mad, it is what
Don't
it is.
get mad, man.
They like, oh, they're so
It's just your
dumb.
opinion.
Yeah.
But
Everybody
yeah.
should be entitled to their opinion.
Yeah, you know.
I just think, yeah.
If you don't know for sure, it's all your
really,
opinion
none of
anyway.
us know, yeah. Even with religion and politics,
Yeah.
none of us really know, you know.
And the only way anybody can argue with that round earth that I've came across, they're using somebody else's knowledge. They are somebody else's
Exactly.
somebody else's study. They're not telling me from their own.
Exactly.
But they said every certain thousand miles you go, there's supposed to be a curvature in the earth. As far as your eye can see, it's flat and straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the way you can tell that what he's saying, if you go to the beach and just look, you're gonna see just straight flat. You supposed if the earth is curved, you're gonna see a
And you
curve
know what?
somewhere. It's
I've
gonna be
noticed
flat
that.
all
I've been to the
across.
beach.
Cameras, if you look at any
In the
lens
past
on a
3
camera,
years.
it's bent. It's designed. If you can look at it and tell.
Yeah.
If you look at the camera lens, it's made to have a curve. It's made to have a round.
Yeah.
When you take a picture, it's made to have that curvature on it.
Yeah. But
And
you're right about the beach though, because I've been to the beach in the last 3 years, and if you
It's
sit
flat.
there, you looking at the dang, look like you looking at water
And
straight
then- and
ahead.
if you're on
And
top
if
of a
you're on an
mountain,
airplane, if you're on an airplane and look out,
And
straight
you're flat,
across.
Yeah.
if you're on, or you're standing on a mountain and you look as far as your eyes can see, you can see a straight line.
No
Yeah.
curvature nowhere.
You
So
can see the line.
You driving if you're driving on any main roads in going towards California, going towards Oregon, as far as your eye can see, it's this long, flat, straight line. There's no curves anywhere, as far as your eyes can see.
Yeah.
and just imagine if we were brainwashed the other way to think that the earth was flat, everybody would believe that. Then if you tell them, no, I think it's round.
It's round.
They'll be like, you crazy? How, you know, so it's just, I think it's brainwashed. I think it's what we grow up
Yeah.
seeing. And I have no problem with the round earth theory either. It's either or. Because
But like
I
you
use
said,
both
we-
in our videos. When I
Yeah.
put videos together, I use flat earth
Because
and
we
round
really
earth.
don't know. Like
Yeah.
we just said, like, unless you actually out there and you on the team that does that,
Mhm.
none of us really know, you know?
Yeah.
We all just speculating, you know?
Looking at all the pictures of the Earth, if you put them out, you can look at the pictures they had from 1975 or 1973
Yeah.
to 19.
They all look the same.
Yeah. No, they look different.
They different.
They all look
yeah.
different,
'Cause they all
and
like
they don't
paintings.
look real.
They
Oh, we
paintings.
talking about that, yeah.
Or they computer,
Computer
Yeah,
generated.
that's what we said earlier, yeah. So,
Yeah.
like, yeah, how you gonna know?
Because if you pull up
You
you
coming
pull
up
up
with different stuff.
a picture of the Earth at night, if they still got it on the computer,
Yeah.
Because you know some things they get rid of or enhance.
And that's
Now
what got
it's
me
like
with
with
the girl.
AIs, I'm telling you what they can do.
That's what got me
Yeah.
with my friend Lady Cora, cause she like, duh, all of the pictures we see everywhere. I'm like, man,
Yeah.
come on now, you gotta think broader than that.
Yeah, when they hit you with the duh,
like,
You
I'm
already
like,
know-
oh, I'm dumb.
you already know it
Am
ain't
I
going no
dumb?
further than that.
Yeah, she got so pissed off. I had to let it go. I'm like, I'm not gonna go.
Y'all would have
nowhere.
been fighting
Yeah, that
over
was
damn
crazy.
flat Earth. Like, what
she
are we fighting about?
was mad. Yeah.
Yeah, we're fighting about
I
the
had
Earth.
to let
The
it go.
hell?
And he was like, I ain't.
Okay.
Because you know when I leave from doing this hair, he's still there with her, so he had to keep the peace.
Oh man.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it's crazy. But to each his own. But yeah, it just I don't
Yeah,
know.
man.
It's a lot of different things, but yeah,
Dude, yeah.
I was like, oh, I see you passionate about that.
yeah. I'm like, okay, I ain't talking to her.
Okay.
Now when I go through that with Christians and people in I back off, I leave it alone.
Yeah.
Like you think what you want, I think what I want.
Yeah, 'cause you don't want to have no fight with nobody.
And they
And none of
say
us don't know, like you said.
Jesus,
because, you know,
God, and the Holy Ghost is all the same.
Yeah. That used to confuse me too when I was younger. I was like, I'm so
Okay,
lost.
They got all
Jesus,
kinds of
God, and
theories.
the Holy Ghost, a Holy Spirit. I was like, what is it? Jesus, God, and
I
Holy
done heard all kind of theories.
Holy
man.
Spirit is the same thing. How
And
is
then they
Jesus
say-
and God the same? For one, how is Jesus and God the same? One's supposed to be the Father, and one's supposed to be the
Because
Son.
Jesus is supposed to be the Son of God.
And then the Spirit or the Holy Ghost is supposed to be the action from one or the other. It doesn't make any sense for a person that's supposed to be teaching you about religion, telling you that they all the same. So you don't know. Is what you're telling me.
Basically.
Is you don't know.
Oh, not to get off topic, because we mentioned that in one of our other videos. Did you hear about that? What's that man's name? That Kirk? Charlie Kirk.
He got shot.
Did you hear about that? No. You know anything about that?
He got assassinated.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
got shot in the neck.
I was finna ask you about that, but I didn't want to go off topic.
Yeah, well,
'Cause,
we
it
don't
was- it
know
was at a
anything about
rally.
him. He was at a rally in Utah.
I'm trying to think.
Because that got back to how we were saying
I
people
can't
should be
remember
able
what
to
they
believe
asked
what they
him.
want to believe.
Yeah.
People should be able to,
Oh,
feel how
man.
they
People
want to
should
feel.
be able to voice their own opinions.
I'm trying to think of what they asked him before he got shot because they. Oh man, they said
They
something
caught the
about.
person that did it. They say. I saw they said they caught him.
Yeah, when I was looking
Dang,
through
they
the
asked
thing
him
that
something
popped
about
up.
about gangs or something, and I think he was like.
I think he said a lot of stuff some certain people
In
didn't like to
America?
hear, and somebody
But he
got
don't.
mad.
It was a short answer though. He didn't even really expand on it. He just said, "Are you talking about gangs?" Like he asked that. Are you talking about gangs? And then he got
Wow.
shot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like he didn't even really say nothing. He was asking a question, really, because they asked a question and he was like, "You mean gangs?" And
But
And I was like, what the hell?
condolences,
I
condolences
thought it
out
was
to
fake at
his
first.
loved ones.
Yeah, man.
Condolences
Yeah,
out. 'cause-
nobody should be able.
Whatever
I didn't know if that was
their
real
opinions.
because
Yeah, it
Trump
changed so
hadn't really-
fast. Yeah.
Trump. I don't think Trump really addressed
I
it
believe
yet.
he's a Trump supporter, and I think I don't know if people had a problem with him because of that, but they say he's been around for a long time and he had a podcast.
I've never even heard of him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was
think
my
I had
first
either
time.
Yeah.
until I saw the video.
I
I just
feel
saw it
sorry for
yesterday.
him. I feel sorry for his family. Don't know. Nobody should be able to be
Yeah,
killed over
yeah.
their opinions and their beliefs. You should be able to speak your mind, freedom of speech,
Yeah.
without any consequences like losing your life. That's ridiculous.
Because if he's a Republican and that was done by anti-Republican or Democrat, so the Democrats need to just imagine that one of their people of their political parties up there speaking and the Republicans shoot them. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be an uproar from that end, so it's just, I don't know if people, because it's so evil in politics, but some people celebrate stuff like that. Like some people wish Trump, I done heard all kind of horrible stuff
Yeah,
about
the
Trump.
old man said that.
Yeah, some people wish Trump was dead, and I'm like, is it this
And that came
serious?
from an old man. He
Is it
wasn't,
this serious
you
that
know,
you?
young child.
Because if he's the bad person and you wishing he's dead, how bad are you?
Yeah, I'm serious.
I know sometimes things hit. If it's something that hit the core of your soul from like, I don't know. But yeah, it's just I don't know.
You
Just-
shouldn't wish
and
no
then the
death
crazy
on
thing
a
about
man.
it, Trump is I don't think that he's really the one that's pulling all the switches. Like I think it's a big decision made from multiple parties. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he like wake up one morning like, oh, you know what? You know, I want to do this.
Yeah.
I think things require agreement, approval, just different things. So I think when people be like, oh, Trump fucked the country up, or when Clinton was in, things was good. I don't think that. I don't think it's
I'm listening to the video now.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's that one person that's in seat. I think even when Obama was in office, I don't think like the Obamacare people talk bad about.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that was all his only doing by himself.
Yeah,
I think
so
it was done by
just like because he said the first thing he said he was not going to be because he's the Afro Native American that's in the office, that he's gonna legalize marijuana, and that's what happened. He legalized marijuana, but I don't think it was his choice.
Yeah, I think it's and that's what people got to realize when they talk too passionate on that.
Yeah, he just like he said he was pulling the troops from Afghanistan.
And they sent more out, yeah.
So
that if he said what he gonna do and then he do opposite, it ain't. I don't think it's his decision only, you know. So people got to think broader on that aspect, and it's like whatever somebody's beliefs or their policy or their politics or whatever it is, you just gotta let it be what it is. And we still gotta strive to be the best people that we can be, regardless of who's in office. You know what I'm saying? You can't say, oh, Trump in office, you know, they life finna be effed up. No, they still strive for, you know. Because either way it goes.
Spazzing out, women cutting their hair. And
yeah, that was crazy.
They're gonna be celibate and all this.
That's when Kamala didn't win, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was crazy. And the crazy part I gotta say about that, if she would have won, it would have took females to a very bad place, worse than they are today. Because they would have been like, that's right, female empowerment. You know, it would have got really crazy. Because it's a competition going on between females. I don't know if men are competing with females, but I can feel the energy of females competing with men.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Okay, I was trying to see like what they said. The question was, do he know how many transgender people have been mass shooters over the past
transgender?
Whatever years.
I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah, it was one they said killed. Yeah, one just recently.
But he said
did a church in a church.
Gang violence.
That was a transgender.
That was a transgender killed those people in that church.
Wow.
But he said counting or not counting gang violence. That was his question.
And then there was a shooting just recently again in Colorado.
So transgenders is a part of gangs too? You saying?
I get. See, that was the question the reporter asked.
Well, I'm sorry, y'all.
Because I'm
sorry, y'all. I'm getting sleepy, but when he said that, my mind just envisioned.
This was at Utah Valley University, so this was at school.
My mind just envisioned a gang of transgenders in the gang. Like, oh no, honey, let's go get them, honey. He did not talk about my shoes like that.
That'll make me do my move. I will do it in a minute. Let me make sure exactly what he said first. Because you know what I'm finna do. I'm finna do your boy.
Can you imagine a gang of transgenders? All right, let's fuck them up, sweetie. We're not having it. But I'm being crazy, y'all. Like, yeah. I'm being crazy right now. Not crazy, but silly.
No. How many mass shooters?
Was that a shot?
How many mass shooters have there been in America over the past 10 years? That was the reporter's question.
Wow.
And he said, counting or not counting gang violence.
Well,
He just asked that.
And then they shot him. So I don't think, I think they were just trying to get an aim on him.
Did you see it?
No, my brother told me about it.
Okay, yeah, that's...
Maybe they were trying to get an aim on him.
That got on Instagram.
Wow.
They said it was live.
Because they don't let you show butts on Instagram or like too much body. Yeah. But they showed his...
They showed the killer?
Kev watching it.
You want to watch that, Kev?
Yeah, see it.
Wow. I don't want to see it.
I'm trying to figure out how they put it on Instagram.
Wow.
And you can't even put...
It's probably going to be taken off soon. And then maybe some people wanted to let you see the realness of what it was.
Yeah, this was like... Yeah, and this was Sniper. sharpshooter.
Wow.
TV shit. What I said, art imitating life. This person knew what they was doing, cause he was nowhere in sight and got my man neck side. That's pinpoint. You know how accurate you gotta be.
And on
what?
top of that,
No, check
how
this
did they
out.
find him?
They got videos of people that was there, and they say they seen somebody on the roof, and they actually got a guy like, "Hey, did you see someone on the roof?"
Oh,
This is recorded because everybody got
For
phones
real?
and shit. Yeah.
damn, that was probably the shooter.
So it's people that say they seen somebody on the roof, then when they looked again, he was gone.
And see, then this was crazy. Though, nobody probably said nothing, cause they probably just wrote it off as a construction
Well, they
worker.
did the same thing when Trump
some
got
crap.
shot.
Yeah.
The guy, the people saw him on the roof,
But
and
nobody say
and
nothing.
nobody
And
said
it's like
nothing. Yeah,
it's like you're having a rally with the president. Like
and that's
you ain't
kinda like,
remember
doesn't make any
JFK?
sense because that's right.
That was
I was just about to say,
another one, yeah.
Secret Service supposed to have scoured the whole area
Yeah.
before the president shows up.
And this guy was nowhere near this crowd, Steve, and pinpoint on the neck. Like this motherfucker was Navy SEAL Special Forces,
Maybe you think it was set up?
I'm
rifle.
telling you, when they said they claim they got the guy, they claim they caught him.
Would be crazy.
It's crazy, man. Cause that's where it differs from movies. Cause it's like, yeah, this ain't no movie, nigga. They gonna catch you. Like you can't run from a building and get out the building and escape because man, by the time he got shot, man,
Man,
no
cameras everywhere.
it was probably police and special forces on every inch of
where
that
did
road.
he
did
mention
he
his
stick
cameras
to?
everywhere.
Like, where did he run
Where you gonna
to?
run? And I'm surprised he didn't kill himself.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Cause usually them cowards kill somebody and then turn the gun on themselves.
How do you, like, where he had a truck parked somewhere else, some people was waiting for him. After
And
he
it was
did the
clues.
Shooting. Like,
But that's where it's different from the movies too. Cause in the movies they show you all the smart shit. That's because it's just a movie. You only got 2 hours to show you everything. In real life, people so dumb, they see shit out of place that don't look right and just don't say nothing. That ain't none of my business.
Yeah.
I don't care why no black car is right there when it said no parking. But then it's a car right there by itself. You can't see inside, but it ain't nobody saying shit because it ain't none of their business.
And it looked like a guy was on the roof with a gun.
Yeah, and I thought I saw somebody with a gun, but I thought it was just the police. But man, what? Man,
Report that.
it's crazy, man. Then when somebody gets shot, the black car sped off. Oh, I saw that black car.
Yeah, because there's videos of people that saying, "Hey, did you see that guy on the roof?" They got videos of that out. I seen that on.
That's
But we
stupid.
don't
It's
say
crazy.
nothing, man.
So they
It's
could have
like-
saved the man.
I'm still messed up out the trannies,
and that's-
the gang of trannies.
What's crazy is
Throwing
those
high
people
heel
were
shoes.
right around. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to do with that. I can't even do it now. You messed me up.
They like, no. They stabbing people with
Shoot these bitches. We gonna kill these bitches.
Hey, they stabbing people with eyeliner pencils.
Oh.
Nah, that when you said gang and tranny, but I did not know they was around killing people. Like I just,
Yeah, that's the shooting in a Catholic church or something.
what I gotta say to the trannies, that is not ladylike.
Okay.
Y'all can't be out here killing people, and I stand in support of everybody's choices.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is not ladylike to be walking around here with guns shooting people.
Them, they, her, him. It's
Them.
not daylight.
Y'all, look, them, they hurt him, y'all.
Them ain't right.
Yeah. I'll stand in belief for what, you know, what
Man.
anybody want to do, but yeah.
That's scary
I
though.
don't know what kind of
It's gotta be
pain.
pro-life. You
Yeah.
can't just kill some. Then what that makes you to think you have the right to take somebody's life because you don't like what they said
I always thought that too.
or their opinion. That's just crazy.
Yeah, because all they got to do is look at the way people, you know, how when they come to how they feel or their rights, just look at it the other way around. Everybody's entitled to feel, you know, excuse me, the way they want to feel. And then, like you said, they need to be around their right kind of people to keep them how they need to be. You know
Now
what I'm
this
saying?
guy if he's the one that did that, they need to give him a public execution. Have a line of people.
Oh, he better not get off.
No, honestly, I
gonna
think
take,
for
buddy.
some things, death is the easy way out. I think he need to just, every day he need to suffer. You know what I'm saying? When you do that, like,
That's another way to look at
they
it.
kill him,
Mhm.
he gonna exit quick.
I know
He
the family probably think different.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, they
family
probably
probably want
want- yeah.
dead
Yeah.
right now.
Let me give him 5 minutes.
Like,
They like,
put
no,
him-
not no jail. Don't put him in jail where
Put
he
him
can
in
live and be
jail.
happy.
No, look, put him
Not
in
while my
jail.
son's dead.
put him in jail and smear a bunch of honey on his skin and just throw a bunch of red ants in there.
See, that's what we're thinking of. We'll be trying to think of some stuff.
That's torture.
The family's like, kill him.
What they should do is give him an enema, then put him in jail.
No, what was McCollum said on Players Club?
Feed him.
Cut his eyelids off and keep taking his pictures. That's what.
Charlie Murphy.
So his butt cheeks together and feed him chili.
Oh my goodness.
With cheese sauce.
Dang.
But I'm sorry that the family, you know, went through that because that's they said he was a father,
Dennis
a
Owen
husband.
is recorded.
That's what I'm saying, man.
You can go online and see
that's
it.
the
That's
bad
crazy.
part because for
That
his
shocked me.
family,
Yeah, it's on Instagram.
I don't know if the family would want that
No,
to be
nobody
played.
would want to go online and see their child getting killed, and want people to see it. That's crazy.
Too much stuff is publicized now.
I thought that would never happen. That's I hate I saw it, but I never thought you could see. I would never thought you would be able to see
I
anything
didn't
like
think they
that.
was gonna show it. I
Yeah,
thought it was like, you know how they put the blur.
yeah, or just cut it off before it happens.
It's just him
Why would
talking.
they
That's why I
want-
said he was just asking a question. I'm like that. He didn't even say
Yeah,
nothing
he didn't
yet.
say nothing offensive or nothing.
I think they was
Like
already
counting
set to
games?
get him, and it was
Yeah.
just the timing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I think that was.
That's why I
already
said
set.
it was so set up because, and then it was people standing around him,
Then there was so
and as
many-
soon as they stepped
What if
back,
that man-
that's when they got him.
Yeah.
Because it was two people
Yeah.
blocking him, and then they stepped
He
back, and
probably-
he was like,
It
with or
was
without
about
game,
timing.
bam.
He was waiting for that
It
moment.
was the timing.
Yeah, he was waiting for that moment.
And that man, that dude, whoever shot, dog, ain't no regular dude, man.
Nah.
I'm trying to tell you this, one of the best damn shooters in the
Yeah.
damn world.
Had to be.
So he hired by somebody, CIA, FBI. Like
So
this ain't
that's
no
a
regular
rifle-
shooter. This
that's
ain't
a
no
rifle
Yeah,
from a
rifle.
distance.
this ain't no
Long
regular
distance,
country dude from the country that know how to
yeah.
shoot pretty good.
Yeah. And
It's
that
hired
wasn't just
assassin.
a regular rifle, not just a high power rifle. That was like one of those
This was from
sniper rifles.
down across the street
Yeah.
on the top of the building type shit.
That's
they
a
just
sniper rifle.
zeroed in on him
Yeah.
and damn. And it's a crowd of people, man.
Yeah.
It's a whole
He
crowd of
didn't
people,
hit
and that
nobody.
bullet went through
Didn't hit nobody but
all
him.
the people and got him.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So you know they was like, okay, how did they know he was gonna be sitting there?
Yeah.
Because it was already set up.
How did he get
The
that
whole
spot?
thing was set up.
Yeah, how did he get that spot?
And
Did
then
he
it
get
was
that
at a
shot?
college, Steve. It said
They
Utah
probably had
Valley
some-
University.
They had some inside knowledge.
See?
Yeah, it's at a
Oh,
school,
my
man.
How did he get
So
that?
you right across the street from a school able to
Yeah.
shoot shots so the kids could have got shot. The
Yeah.
college students could have got shot. It's
Yeah.
crazy, man.
Somebody that easily got shot in the head.
This damn
Stay
world is
around.
crazy, dog.
It really is. That's horrible.
Because
That's
your
horrible.
beliefs and then it's America where you supposed to
Yeah.
have freedom of expression.
Man, this where people
freedom
trying to
of
come
speech.
to. This
Yeah.
where people breaking down bridges and sneaking over here through miles and miles of water overnight to come here just to be in America, and then we don't give a shit about ourselves. Especially if we got an opinion. If we got a different opinion, kill 'em. The hell?
That's crazy.
I don't know why anybody want to come here. Cause
Yeah.
shit, I want to go to Europe. To be honest with you,
Hey, we speaking into existence.
I want to live in Germany. I want to live where Alexander O'Neill at. Shit, let me go where he at in London.
I bet
You
you
know,
happy too, yeah. Cause we be seeing videos of him every
Yeah,
day.
and
it's
still
Yeah.
rich. How you still rich off of the same album, man?
What's the name? Rolls Royce?
And also surface.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we more appreciated in foreign countries. You know,
And we already see that now. Being here with our music, like we said, we got more UK and more,
Yeah.
it's more other people supportive of us than, yeah.
but all you gonna hear is our people say, "When you gonna make it?
And they
You
chill.
ain't made it yet."
They
It's
got
like,
their
dude, you
arms
gotta
folded.
support.
Not buying
Yeah.
our music.
Yeah, you gotta support us and
Yeah.
not support, I ain't gonna say their name, but you supporting all them other brands and
Yeah.
all that other stuff.
Because they buy a label.
Yeah, and not the, like I said, if you want the independent to blow up, you gotta support it,
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
what
man.
it said. So to wrap up on the flat Earth and round Earth.
The earth is flat, motherfucker. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding, y'all. But it
Go to
is
the
what
beach.
it is.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I think people should take a objective eye and look at things themselves, other than what you read in a book or you read from or you heard from somebody else. I
Yeah.
think they ought to take a trip to go to a mountain, go on a boat.
See for yourself.
Yeah. And
It's the only thing you can, ain't no real facts.
yeah,
See for yourself.
yeah.
What do you think? But you gotta go. Go look, like you said, see for yourself, then make, you know, a calculated decision, you
That's
know.
right.
Don't just say it's round because he say it's flat.
Mm-hmm.
You know. That's what's wrong with a lot of people, you know, you can't back your shit up.
And then don't come
Yeah,
with
but
all
back your
this
stuff
heat
up.
about something if you don't have the evidence to prove that it's not.
Exactly.
Yeah, just say what you believe and just let it be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let that person say they, you know, because they might say something that might stick in your brain, like, you know what, they
Yeah.
might be right from, you know.
And
their
then you
point
can
of view.
challenge it. See,
Yeah.
And what,
if you say
Gallo-
something that I don't know, I'm gonna go check it out, and then I'm gonna be like, dang, he was right. I didn't know that, you know.
Because what it
Gallo
really takes,
proved that back in the
Galileo,
yeah.
that might have been one of the names I was trying to remember,
Okay.
but it's from back, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But
Oh yeah, because he sailed the earth, didn't
he made
Did
the
he?
telescope and everything.
he? Oh shit, I'm thinking about the other guy. I ain't gonna
So
say
that
his
when
name.
he looked at the
Hey,
telescope and found out
What it would take
the
for somebody to
balls
really
of
know,
gas
if somebody can
and
get
the
highly
planets.
elevated, way up and look down, then you'll know. And none of us ain't did that.
Well, we got the Hubble telescope, don't we?
Supposedly.
You can get
How come we
air
can't see
balloon.
that?
You can take an air balloon ride and see it.
Yeah.
But we got a telescope
Yeah.
in outer space.
Yeah.
Like,
They
and we
get a-
still trying to prove stuff.
So,
And it's
yeah.
like,
How that
crazy.
balloon ride?
yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know.
But see, I wouldn't.
But I would
personally-
never get mad at somebody telling me that they think the earth is round.
Yeah.
If that's their belief, I'm not
couldn't.
mad. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be like, you so
A
stupid.
lot of his
How
opinions,
does
so you
water
can't get
stick
mad.
to a ball?
I mean, you
know?
could get mad, but you'd be ignorant in doing so.
So yeah, it's
Because
crazy.
you get, that's the only way you can get mad at somebody's opinion is if you're ignorant. Because that means I don't even care about your opinion, but I want you to care about mine.
Right.
Cause mine is
Right?
right.
It
My
don't work.
opinion
It
is
don't work
way-
like that. Opinions don't work like that.
That's right.
That's just like with religion. Nobody really know the truth. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you know.
Everybody acting off of assumption and whatever
Well,
they
we
were
do know
programmed.
that Bible was
to
put in
believe.
slaves' hands.
Yeah.
We know that.
And we know that Bible was written.
That's what a lot of
See, you
Bible.
are content. You keep bumping.
I
this
know.
tape.
We're gonna switch up on our
Yeah,
set.
because one day
I'm
the
back.
things gonna fall down and
They gonna say Geronimo.
they gonna fall on my clothes.
We
I'm gonna
gonna
be on camera cussing.
You
Y'all see this?
We gonna change our setup
I
soon.
got some. I don't even know what it's called.
What?
What do you call these? Mood lamp?
Lava lamp.
Lava lamp.
Lava lamp. I knew that.
You got lava lamp?
I don't know.
We trying to get some more.
Them old school.
Yeah. We had some nice ones before
I knew
these.
somebody that had some before.
Mm.
It was red too.
To me,
was
And
like
we had
this
smoke.
color at the
And
top.
we had the smoke thing.
Oh,
We
yeah.
didn't have, it wasn't with a remote.
Oh yeah.
and it was
That's so
crazy.
neat. It's got a little antenna. You put a little antenna out and
It's right there in that
Oh.
cup, I think.
Oh,
You
to
see
control
something
the
black in
smoke?
that little teacup in
Mhm.
front of you. That teacup.
Oh yeah. Oh, this the remote.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
yeah, that's neat.
Do it work?
Mm-hmm.
Well, right now it ain't gonna work.
I was
Cause
gonna say, do you want me to smoke us out?
This
When
light
we get ready to
gotta
close
come
out.
Oh, it's got a heat up.
Oh, you know
yeah,
what?
when
Gotta
that
heat
when that
up
light
the
come
juice.
on, you can do it.
Hey, that's a good idea.
What?
When the show go out, we can go out,
That sounds good to me.
hit the
That's
smoke
like,
real hard, and we
man.
can go out in a puff of smoke.
Yeah.
Be like, ah.
But yeah, so I'm waiting for the when that
So
light
rounding
turn
that
on.
up, we're saying that our belief is that the Earth is flat.
And power to the flat earthers out there. It's some of us out there.
It
I think
seemed
it's
like it make more sense. That it's
more
flat.
It
round
does make
earth
more
than
sense
flat
that it's
earthers.
flat than round.
Yeah. And just everybody remember these are the days for unbrainwashing, unprogramming, and just looking at things from a different point of view.
Unlearning
It's
stuff,
2025. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's no harm in looking at things from a different point of view. If you see it and you don't believe it, then keep believing
And
what you
doing your
believe.
own studies and
Yeah.
find out things for yourself.
But don't just ride off of something
Somebody
blindly,
else's
you know.
opinions.
I think you can do it now, D.
We approaching the end with the remote.
Yeah, do you have to turn it on? Because it might be a power button on it. I don't know. You stupid.
I did not jump. Damn, they caught that on camera.
They like,
That shit came on quick.
It's the way it sounds coming on.
They say he's
You
scared.
just gotta hit the unlock button. I ain't know that.
Oh,
I thought you had to turn it on first and then unlock it. Yeah, it's the top button. It's just unlocked.
The
and the
lock
shit popped
make it
out.
stop probably, huh?
So let me see if it stopped then. Okay, that's the lock it. That's the unlock it. So it ain't no on button.
Oh,
Just
okay.
locking
You
it
just
on.
lock, unlock.
Look at that. Look at the
Okay, you already gone. Steve went somewhere. Where you at, Steve? We go, y'all.
We been silly, y'all. Peace. Oh, yes, so now you gotta share,
subscribe.
see when that light come on, it can get
Like,
you
share,
down
subscribe, and comment.
Subscribe,
Like, share,
please.
Subscribe and comment.
Hey, I know they like, they crazy. They smoke now. Hey, y'all, we been 4 hours.
I was trying to go.
It was
That
good
came
stuff.
and yawned. I was like, we gotta go.
I got some things on my mind. Let me talk till I'm free. Mental therapy, whatever you want to call it. There's been some things bothering me. I gotta break free. Time for me to finish what I started. I got my heart in it. Standing on 2 feet, 10
This
toes
gonna be
deep.
nice.
Baby steps coming.
Hey, this could have been different podcast. They gonna be like, this is going down in the
Oh, they got some money. If niggas getting paid.
Energy from the start.
Man, that's a party center.
Some words and always nice. Just niggas, demons praying, saying, chiming about the frequency. Spirit contact, emotional climax. Forgiving, not forgetting. There's always from the balance within. No
Way on the
fantasy.
side.
Can't
Did
fly
I turn it
check
back
on.
on?
Let's check for a minute.
I'm doing it
I'm
now.
building.
See you ain't doing
I turned it off.
Now from this,
Oh, you got it?
yeah, that's just, I think that's if you had a remote. Now it went off again, they gotta heat up again. Oh, that light come on. Wow,
There I go. I'm going
we mean it.
now. Now you need the flash.
Yeah, see the song, man.
Oh, I came back.
The definition of freedom. Freedom, the power or right to act, speak, or think.
We still here, y'all.
Without hindrance or restraint.
They see me a little bit.
Like, share, subscribe, and
Like,
comment.
share, subscribe, comment.
We shout out some people. Damn. Y'all
Thanks
remember
for all
everybody?
support.
Shout out to
and
Baby
donation.
Keith.
Baby Keith always. I can't remember his name.
And Perry.
There's so many people in Paris.
I know, right? I can't wait till we can do credits.
Yeah, so you can just roll inside. Yeah.
Because I can only remember like 3 names after this shit.
Shout out to Kevin Hudson
And we got some females. I seen some females just saying something the other day on here. Keep it up.
Oh, for real?
Keep up the good
In the
work.
comments? What?
It was a
Thanks for all
female.
the support and the donations.
Thank y'all.
Thank y'all very, 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 very much. Muchas
Keep
gracias.
supporting and donating. We appreciate you.
He's speaking Spanish over here.
Peace.